Rick, making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Oh, wakey, eggs and bakey.
If you were a single lady, you wouldn't wear panties? Is that what you're saying?
I would try to seduce you during the show. I still might. You listen to DiPietro and Rothenberg on this. Dave is the king of where he went to college Thursday. Suck it, Field Yates. I'm Rick DiPietro. Did you not take your Ritalin or something this morning?
I don't take Ritalin.
You might need it. He doesn't need it. My co-host, Dave Rothenberg.
So I've ruined you for everybody.
Yep. When you're done, I'm done.
I'm like the Jenna Jameson of radio. You know that?
Yeah. Who doesn't love Jenna? Huh? Ask yourself that question. Our amazing producers, the man who all he does is bump ratings, RJ Santillo.
RJ.
Hi.
RJ.
Hi.
RJ.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
There he is. How about the well-rested today? Look at him. Looks handsome. The weapon, Raymond Santiago.
Dangle your keys in front of him real quick. I want to see what happens.
I think we all know what will happen. Big shout out to the companies and a special. David, you ready for this? Happy birthday to Cousin Lonnie today.
Oh, it's Cousin Lonnie's birthday?
Sonny loves it.
Happy birthday, Cousin Lonnie.
Thank you for getting up with us. You can listen every weekday morning, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on ESPN New York. And now you can see us and Dave's beautiful face on YouTube, skinny face. Number to call, 1-800-919-3776.
They have zero idea of how to officiate that play.
Yeah. Oh.
Are you okay?
She was okay. I wonder what she was wearing. What do you think she was wearing there? We have an awesome show planned for you today.
Oh, my God, it's Ken Jennings.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, look at him.
Throw me one of those cards, please.
Can I get your trousers?
Can I get your trousers? Unfortunately, no Ken Jennings today, but we do have Dave and me. Toronto Blue Jays are one win away from their first World Series since 1993. Trey Yesavage sets a rookie World Series record with 12 strikeouts. I got to tell you, I am shocked that the Blue Jays have bounced back the way they bounced back.
I feel the same.
Let the trade season begin. The Jets add a receiver. We're going to hear from Dexter Lawrence's response to Carl Banks today. Add Kyle Shanahan to the list of NFL coaches and players that have all sorts of nice things to say about Jaxson Dart. Week 9 of the NFL kicks off in Miami. Dolphins hosting maybe Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. We have Tim Hasselbeck at 8:30.
Guess who's back? Back again. Hasselbeck. Tell a friend.
That's so much better than the first try.
Well, the first one was awful.
The first one was a debacle. Ladies and gentlemen, we have, and we might have kind of maybe forgot about this yesterday, just because we were so excited about Field. Dave's world-renowned movie list, 9:30-ish, 5-1.
That's right. We released the number one movie.
Number one movie gets released today. And we'll hear John's too, but who really cares? RJ's World's, and always on Thursday at 7:45. We had an observation. Did it happen in Florida? RJ's world-famous stuff you missed around 9:15. But before we get to all that, let's set the mood.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
That's better. For a story of four men.
We are the four-pack, is what we are.
That's right.
But with all four packs, there comes jealousy.
There's a lot of naysayers out there who have thoughts on best friend rankings.
Really are.
But not on this show.
Nope.
All of us, best friends.
Nope.
Best friends in search of something better.
You want to be one of the greats or not? That's what we're pushing for here.
I'm fine either way.
Well, some of us at least.
Why is it that I'm under this microscope that nobody else is under, RJ? Explain that to me, please.
Well, you want to be great, right?
Dave clearly is happy with average, but I know RJ wants to be great.
I'm just out here producing numbers, okay? Some of us can't even figure out how to turn the camera on. 2.5 hours, me and Ray delivering.
Don't get it twisted, though. RJ's all about the team.
I hear a lot of he's, not we's.
These we's are a group of dogs that have been counted out, but...
Oh, yeah.
Life goes on.
Not for Jack.
No, Jack is dead. Long after Jack, he's getting the guillotine.
Life does go on, even after the traumatic loss of poor Jack, who's apparently beheaded. These four best friends beat all the odds and occasional miscommunications.
And I'm going to give you a bonus stat. This one's for John Winthrop because he posted
bonus stat?
Bonus.
Oh. To form an unbreakable bond.
We're like a wolf pack.
Yeah, that's what we are.
Oh!
And here's the leader of that pack, the one and only, Dave Rothenberg.
Wow, that was nice. And you knew it was going to be good when right before that baby launches, he looks at RJ and I, Ray, and he goes, "You're going to like this today." Yeah, that was well done.
I knew Raymond liked it.
It was well done.
Listen, told a bit of a story in honor of your movie list.
Yep.
A little 4-pack, wolf
It was
pack.
nice. It was well done. It had meaning. It had beginning. It had middle. It had end. It had everything. Raymond looks great today, by the way.
He does look nice, doesn't he?
Rested, fresh. RJ's hair is Hall of Fame worthy.
It's unbelievable.
I don't know if you really made notice of RJ's hair today. It looks gorgeous. Like I actually want to take my hand and just run my fingers.
No,
right
you
through
can't
his hair.
touch it.
No, I know I can't, but I want to.
That's like it's like when you go to an art museum. You can't go touching the paintings. You got to just go and you just stand there.
Or they said an Arby's at first.
No, Arby's. They got the meat. You don't go touch the meat.
Well, I don't know. You see all those people that they try to like get to the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, but you can't touch the Mona Lisa.
People try.
You walk up to RJ, you just sit there and you just.
He should have like a halo around his head.
You look.
Like you get near the hair and like alarms go off.
Hey, can I take a picture with your hair? Like it's that nice.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's maybe why Field got that last one wrong.
You think RJ got in his head?
You said you wouldn't touch it. Well, damn it, I'm going to touch it.
I think that Field considered himself the man with the best ear at ESPN.
I was texting with Field a little bit after.
Not anymore, by the way. His hair is
not even close.
Yeah.
Listen, I think he has a lot of respect for you. I think it rattled him a little yesterday.
Well, you're allowed to just hold that over my head. I mean, I was 9 out of 10. That's not
I
good
beat
enough.
you. Well, I was a gentleman, and he said, "Act the way you need to act."
Yeah, no, I don't
Which
think
is the opposite of a gentleman.
Yeah, I don't think anything you did may have rattled him. I think he was just disappointed in himself.
Do you think he was really upset?
I think he was downtrodden. Yeah, because
Really?
I listened to his podcast with Mel after on the way
Did they
home.
talk about it?
No. They recorded it before.
Oh, okay.
It's posted yesterday. But it's amazing how similar you two are because Jay Fiedler's name did come up, and immediately, not even a second later, product of Dartmouth. he is you. So I think just knowing you and knowing him now the way he is, I think he was tough on himself.
I got some emails yesterday. I got one specific email that just said that was the greatest thing you guys have ever done. I got some nasty ones that were just like, oh my God, that was so awful. Breck Walters, the Dave versus Field Yates segment was the greatest segment in the history of the show. It was absolutely electric, and I would love if that was a weekly showdown. That would be a lot.
We can't have a weekly showdown.
We could do a monthly with Field.
Well, I think this is the time to do it. I mean, we have him now through. I mean, he's relevant to come on all the way up to the draft. So,
I'll tell you, not for nothing, he's going to be so motivated when he comes on next time. Like he's going to want to beat you.
There might be a training montage. I'm not even joking.
There might be.
What? That he's going to go through like just rapid fire questions. He'll be on the treadmill. And
He'll be on the treadmill in a sweatsuit. He's going to go out into
Adrian
the snow.
Peterson.
He's going to go out into the snow with a log on his back for citing colleges.
All right, listen.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, I've studied my whole life for this. I'm more ready for something.
You don't
like
have
that.
to get ready when you stay ready.
That's right.
I mean, your life is.
And I will tell you this: 80s, 90s NBA probably better than NFL.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Well, then we need to get like RJ. See if we have an NBA version of Field Yates.
Yeah, but see that's the thing is I'm multi-purpose. Yep. I can beat you at your game.
You're a man
of
many talents.
That's not even my A level. That's like in The Princess Bride. He's like, oh, by the way, I'm not left-handed.
Yes,
is what that was like.
That was a gorgeous 10 for 10. I couldn't have scripted that better. The fact that went all the way to the wire and he actually got half of the question right.
Right. He just
and then
missed.
you could hear us. You couldn't hear us because we were silent. Like,
Anybody want a peanut?
I think that might be it.
Yeah.
And then we celebrated.
Yeah.
Like gentlemen.
The funny one, he was just like, he's like, UCF. We're like, oh, he's like, steal it. If you want to steal it, take it. We're like, no, you got it right.
Central
Keep going.
Washington.
Oh,
my God. Come on.
Oh, no.
What was good, too, though, is that we had the little bit of controversy during your 10 that we gave him, like, probably 7 seconds to answer the one. So that was good.
That's fine.
Canceled themselves
Listen,
out.
I have great respect for him.
Yes.
He's a terrific competitor, a warrior.
Yep. That was what we thought we were getting in pickleball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a 5-set, you win by 2 kind of a match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not what we got.
Lars emails in, bleep your show, bleep this piece of bleep Rick, and his clown bleep open. Man, that guy is so annoying.
Wow.
No, he doesn't care for you.
No, he doesn't like me.
Mm-mm.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's totally
Can't
fine.
make everyone happy.
No, I don't think he ever will. So we have a lot to do today. Okay, a lot. Tim Hasselbeck, 8:30.
Yep.
The big movie list, 9:30.
Oh, yeah.
Movie list is getting a lot of traction where people it's a conversation starter is what it is.
It should be. It's what it's meant to be. I don't like what John did to you yesterday.
With what?
I think that you guys have a terrific back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
You guys clearly know your movies. I mean, it's like, hey, you name an actress or an actor or maybe a scene, boom, he knows the movie.
Right.
And then you go back and forth. What I didn't like is his insinuations that you just copied this from somewhere. Which
No,
is
I don't think it was John's insinuation.
It was.
No.
He did. He said it yesterday.
He said that?
It came out of his mouth.
Oh, I thought it was someone that emailed that in.
No, he said it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
lack of respect for you.
No, I mean, I looked at a list of the top 200 movies of all time. I mean, I can't, off the top of my head, I can't
copy
just
it.
No, of course not. I would never do that.
Stop it.
I know what I like, and I even told you these are like Like, I know that some of the Star Wars stuff is considered great cinema. It's just not for me.
You don't like it.
No. And I understand, like, that's not for me.
Well, he's also got Avengers up there high. You don't have that.
No.
No.
Well, he has La La Land. I think I hated La La Land. I talked to somebody yesterday.
I think hate is a strong.
I did not like that movie. I actively disliked that movie.
Okay.
That to him is the 7th best movie ever made. It is wild to me.
He likes what he likes.
That's fine.
That's what makes it that's what makes it his list, and that's what makes it your list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody yesterday. Walks up to me. I was in shopping, and said, "Can we talk about the movie list?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Younger guy, like in his early 20s. He goes, I want to ask you. I had never seen a few of the movies. I said, "What have you never seen?" He's like, "I've never seen Saving Private Ryan." I was like, "You've never seen Saving Private Ryan?" I said, "You're in." I said, "Do you understand? You're in for." It's one of the great movies of all time.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, unbelievable movie. So yeah,
see what you're doing though is you're making people better also, because there might be movies on that list like for this guy or
you've seen all the movies on my list, right?
So, yeah, I have. And Saving Private Ryan. Well, you got to think too about the amount of time when I was playing that I had to watch movies. Most people don't have that kind of time.
Right.
Like you practice and you have the rest of the day. It's like, well, what do you do?
I started my new show, by the way.
Which one?
You're not going to be pleased with the decision.
Tell me.
It's called Devil in Disguise. It's the John Wayne Gacy vehicle on Peacock. It's only 8 episodes. It's only one season.
No, I know. You have this. You love that stuff.
Well, I do love that stuff. And there's one on Ed Gein that I'm going to watch as well. And then there's the daughter of the BTK killer. She did a documentary, too. I'm going to try to get all that in. But here's the thing. The reason I don't find that daunting is it's only one season. It's only 8 episodes. So I start out like a Better Call Saul or a Dexter. That's months.
That's months.
And I'm not ready to commit months quite yet.
I think you needed a break after 9 seasons of The Office.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
I need to be able to do something within a week and then move on to the next thing. So that's going to allow me to do that. So we got a lot going on. Giants-Niners. RJ and I have been very affable to each other so far this week. I wonder if that changes at all tomorrow. He's going to the game, of course, on Sunday.
I think it has to.
I don't know. You know what the funny thing is?
What do you mean you don't know?
Ray, you'll remember this. RJ may not. I don't know if you will. The Giants-Niners used to be up there with my hatred for, like, the Eagles. In fact, growing up, the Niners, I hated more than the Eagles because the Niners were in our way every single year. Ray, you remember that?
Yeah, I do. And for me, it was much the same. I didn't think of the NFC East rivals as the rival. I thought of San Francisco as the rival because they were always meeting in the championship game. That's how it went.
Right.
So that was back in the dynasty days for them.
Giants lost in the postseason 81 to the Niners. They won a playoff game 84. They beat the Niners. 85, right? 86, they beat the Niners 49-3 and absolutely crushed them and knocked out Montana. I mean, 90 when the Niners were going for 3 in a row.
The Giants basically ended Joe Montana.
Oh, they did. Leonard Marshall crushed him.
And the Niners responded by ending Lawrence Taylor.
Well, how do you say that? I mean, it was his last game. And Phil Simms.
Yeah.
And Phil Simms.
Phil Simms.
Ricky Waters had 5 rushing touchdowns in that game.
Is that very good?
That's a lot of rushing touchdowns.
It was like 44-3.
Yeah, 44-3.
I love how he says, I think.
He knows.
Yeah, he knows.
That was terrible.
Look at him. A little smirk on his face.
You know, he
knew exactly
pretends
what it
he's
was.
such a great guy.
Yeah.
He's not the guy that he pretends to be.
He's sneaky.
But RJ, you don't remember Giants-Niners being a massive rivalry, right? Is that little post you being a Niners fan?
I've had to more learn about it.
Yeah.
It kind of predates me.
I mean, 30 years ago, I probably wouldn't talk to you this entire week, and it would be a real problem. I'd probably do whatever I wanted with the clock, and just go wild.
Which you do anyway.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
I guess that's
a problem for all of us, not just RJ.
That was a problem yesterday, yep.
I've educated myself, and that's been one of the things, like to Ray's point about like the Cowboys doc that came out on Netflix. That was a bit of an education because you can go back and watch YouTube and things like that, but to actually be in the moment and watch some of the stuff, and I mean, listen, you had one of the great runs of quarterbacking with a team in NFL history. Your team did.
What do we do?
The Giants, what you did to Joe Montana.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah. And then you handed it over to Steve Young.
Yeah, but still. But yeah, I yearn for. I don't think I want the full effect of that because I see what you do to Ray, but I do want. I would like hopefully.
You want a dose of it?
I mean, but we can't. You can't fake it. I mean, it also hurts that a couple weeks ago this game had a lot of juice.
Yeah,
a lot of juice.
Well, you guys are still meaningful for you guys. You're 5-3.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm excited to see Jaxson Dart. I would have been excited to see Cam Scatterbo. And, I mean, Rick found it yesterday, and I came across more of it later. Unless there's some kind of, like, secret text thread among, like, some of the brightest minds in the NFL with, like, Vic Fangio and Kyle Shanahan and Sean Payton. You found your guy.
Oh, I firmly believe that.
You found your guy.
Firmly believe that. I have total confidence the Giants have found their guy. I have no doubt.
Teams are going out of their way. Like Shanahan doesn't. He's not like a Bill Belichick. He doesn't go out of his way to be like, boy, I got to tell you, the gunner on their punt unit is amazing. Shanahan says nice things about other opposing players when it's warranted. And he went out of his way to say nice things about Jaxson Dart. So I'm happy for you.
So we got that matchup. You're going to that game, too.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Probably Sunday morning. Like, if you texted me, I wouldn't respond. Like, I don't want any part of you on.
Well, that's not fun.
No, I think that's the right approach, though.
No,
Say something nasty.
Well,
Send a nasty.
in time.
Send a nasty text.
Group chat's going to be lit on Sunday. I'll tell you that right now.
Depends on what happens.
No, I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah,
oh,
but
is
he'll
that,
just-
you're going to stir the
He'll
pot on
take
Sunday?
himself out of the group chat again, though.
He'll leave the chat.
Let's just bring him right back.
He'll send threatening things to me. We're assuming the Niners are going to win. Giants are live in this game.
Live. The number's 2.5.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
We're assuming that the
Don't
Giants-
say it.
I'm not going to say anything.
Just say anything.
Yeah. I know how you're
Well behaved.
Yeah, really well behaved.
Good man.
YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN. This is terrible. And all the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. I got to tell you, man, the Blue Jays are remarkable. They are amazing. To get off the mat after losing Game 3 and having 2 more games in L.A., going up against Ohtani and Snell, and to do what you did in Game 4 and Game 5, I'll tell you what, they're the better team right now. I fully expect Toronto to win the World Series.
They're playing better baseball. I mean, and you said it. That would be the word that I use to describe this team right now. And it just, I guess it just kind of feeds into their approach as a team, right? Like a team that just, battles and refuses to strike out. Like I remember we were talking about it. I think it might have been the Yankee series against Toronto, where it was like they refuse to go, to strike out, and then Christian Kirk just puts one to first base and they score a run. It's just like it's been their approach all season long. They've had success doing it, and the amount of resiliency that they've been able to show. I mean, just to lose 2 at home against Seattle and bounce back from that.
Right, to go down 2-0, right?
Yeah, 2-0 at home. You lost the first 2 games at home.
Correct.
And bounce back and win that series. To, have your heart ripped out in 18 innings. And, you lose, one of your best players, one of the more clutch players in the history of the postseason. Like George Springer's been that good in the postseason.
He sure is.
You lose him. And guys have stepped up. Like against Schneider last night, first pitch, home run. 3 pitches, it's 2-0.
And then Vlad, who has been,
Awesome.
a revelation this postseason.
Yeah, but it's not just him. I mean, it's up and down that lineup. You Savage last night. 12 Ks.
He was awesome.
Awesome. Filthy. Yankees know all about that. Right? Like the Yankees have have experienced that.
I would, and maybe I'm wrong. I would think if you're a Yankees fan, you watch that last night and you're like, okay, you know what? That makes me feel a little bit better. Because to watch him do it against us is awful. But that was like the first entree. But he doesn't do this to anybody. But to do that to the Dodgers in that moment last night, I don't know. If I was a Yankees fan, that would make me feel a little bit better. That he went out there
I don't know
and
if it makes
did
me
that
feel
on that
better.
level. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it makes me feel better. Just because the Yankees fans, we were talking about this yesterday, just in a weird spot. You lost to the Dodgers last year, and then they mocked you on the way out. And, Toronto's in your division.
Right.
You struggled with them all
and they
season
mocked
long.
you when they beat you.
Yeah, and they mocked you also. So, this whole idea that, and these teams now still fear the Yankees, they throw that right out the window. They don't.
No, I don't think anybody fears the Yankees anymore. I'm just saying, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Ray, did it make you feel any better watching you Savage pitch like that last night?
Not really.
No,
No.
nothing. Okay,
Not really.
all right.
Would that have made you feel better?
Yes, I just said
No.
it would because to watch somebody who dominated me, who I'm not certain is that great, do it again on that stage would make me feel. RJ, is that crazy? Make you feel any better? You Savage did that last night against the Dodgers.
No, I don't think that's crazy. This World Series is actually making me realize that at this exact moment, I hate the Dodgers more than the Jays. So
you're enjoying this?
No, I'm not enjoying it because I'm going to have to hear about it. And the Jays mocked the Yankees after beating them
Right.
in a series that wasn't obviously for a title. So what are they going to do when they win a title? They may go on a Dodgers podcast stretch.
You
just
might get that. I don't know.
Dodgers did.
See, at least the Dodgers beat the Yankees in the World Series. Why would the Blue Jays go win the World Series and then go back and kick dirt on the Yankees? That to me seems silly. But maybe they will.
Teams don't like the Yankees.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, Magic Johnson broke it down well last night.
He did. It was a nice tweet.
Yeah. Ray, you see is a Magic's tweet last night?
Was it a typical Magic tweet?
I don't know what that means, but he really he's got a pulse on the series.
Where he's Captain Literal Man,
Yeah, obviously,
every bit of it.
Here's Magic. Tell me where you think this goes wrong. With the series being tied 2-2, Game 5 is very important. Whichever team wins takes control of the series.
Yep. That's Magic Johnson.
I mean, that's not wrong.
That's Magic Johnson.
RJ, had you not seen that?
Nobody had any idea that Magic was going to die.
So now what for him and his Dodgers?
I mean,
they're in trouble.
But what is that? What is that tweet?
He's still a part owner, right?
Yeah. With the series being 2-2, Game 5 is very important.
It's very important.
That is a
that
Magic
might be
Johnson.
the worst thing anyone's ever written.
That is a Magic Johnson tweet. Are you not aware of that? Magic Johnson does that. Like he'll
No.
tweet stuff just like that about sports scenarios.
Like it's so obvious that it's like, why would anyone even put that in writing?
That is a typical Magic Johnson tweet. I haven't seen one in a while.
Whichever team
but
wins the series takes control. Yeah, he breaks it down at a very high level.
I'm going to pull up some examples for you.
I would love that. So we'll hear from the particulars. We'll get to your calls as well today. 800-919-3776. More Jaxson Dart love. We have, as you mentioned, the Dexter Lawrence response to Carl Banks. So we have a lot going on. We have Tim Hasselbeck. We have the big reveal 5-1 with the movie list. DNR with you on a busy, it's a rainy Thursday, by the way, but it's busy right here on ESPN New York.
Listen, the weather is starting to cool off a little bit and the cold is coming fast. Fill up your oil before the cold sets in. Now's the best time because the prices are still so low. By the time we get to Halloween and early November, you know it's going to be freezing. So make it easy to keep your house comfortable and warm. That's what Romeo's Fuel does. They keep you warm with discount home heating oil. Order online at romeosfuel.com. Now fully serving Nassau and Suffolk, go to romeosfuel.com today. That's romeosfuel.com.
There he goes to the 20, 10, 5. That's a Jet touchdown. That's a Jet touchdown.
Jets fans, be there at MetLife Stadium to see the New York Jets take on the Cleveland Browns on Sunday, November 9th at 1 p.m., presented by Verizon. Don't miss your chance to experience the excitement of game day at MetLife Stadium and cheer on your Jets. Lock in your seats at nyjets.com/tickets and get ready to clear the runway.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Why do you go to Princeton Longevity Center?
We go to Princeton Longevity Center because my husband's cardiologist told him having this exam saved his life.
Because somehow 20 turned into 40, and now I need to take my health more seriously. The Princeton Longevity Center designed a program to keep me healthy and active, so 50 and 60 will be no sweat.
Because even though my cholesterol is high, it turned out my arteries are clear. That's a big relief.
Whether you want to make the most of your future years or just want peace of mind, you need the Princeton Longevity Center. Their comprehensive preventive exam combines the latest technology with caring experts to create your personal plan for staying well.
Because I shouldn't have to wait an hour for a 10-minute physical. I go to Princeton Longevity Center because I get everything done in one day and take my results home with me.
Find out why you need Princeton Longevity. Call 888-8000-PLC or go to PrincetonLongevityCenter.com. Call 888-8000-PLC. That's 888-8000-PLC.
Ballybet Sportsbook. Yo, Ballybet stacked for football season. When it comes to sportsbook apps, it's undefeated. Ballybet. Check out that brand new Parlay Zone. Here's the kickoff. Build your bets and place them right on your phone. What? Live bets, daily boosts, and promos. Increase your odds so you can win more dough. Touchdown! Ballybet's the play. Make game day more fun and download it today. Must be 21 plus, New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Ballybet Sportsbook and Casino.
Download it. This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom designs that let everyone know who you're rooting for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing stacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN, 1 free year of Perplexity Pro, and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A.
Coach Saban here, and let me tell you, every second matters. Preparation is everything, and that's why I trust Kidde Smoke Alarms.
And as North America's #1 home fire safety brand, they're built to respond over 25% faster to smoke detection. Kidde helps protect what matters the most. Find it at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Number one claim based on total household installations as of December 2023. 29% faster average smoke detection based on internal testing of smoldering wood fires for Kidde 9th edition versus leading competitor 8th edition products.
What is this? Is this Jurassic Park?
Avengers.
Oh, okay. See,
I like the Avenger movies.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I saw. Is Endgame? Is that the?
That's the final one.
Yeah, I
Endgame.
saw that in the theaters. That's a long movie.
Yeah, both those movies are long.
I was the guy because I haven't seen the prior ones. Alex really wanted to go, so we went. And I'm sitting there like, why is he doing that?
The annoying one asking the questions.
Yes.
Yeah,
but otherwise I would have no idea.
Why
what's
didn't you
going
get yourself? I mean, why didn't you pregame for the end game by watching the one?
Yeah, I'm shocked you didn't see Infinity War.
Right. Yeah, you shocked, really?
Well, if he goes to see Endgame.
Well, I only went because he wanted to
He
go.
only went
I
because
had no
Alex
desire
wanted to go.
Yeah.
And then he ruined Alex's experience by asking him questions the entire movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I was that guy. I was like, why is she?
Why can't you just sit there and just eat your popcorn and shut your mouth?
Because it's 3.5 hours.
And let Alex enjoy it.
I wanted. He enjoyed it.
I think those two movies were supposed to be one movie, by the way.
No, like 7 hours.
Yeah.
How's that possible?
Not 7 hours, but like that's why it was split into two movies. Like, okay, we have too much. We'll make two movies.
That's insanity. Because you have a 5.5 hour movie, whatever it would be.
You're locked in.
Yeah. You know what the worst thing about going to the movies now?
What?
You go to the movie. You might have this. They probably don't yet. You go to the movies. Like, oh God, I got to pee. So how long can I hold it? Because I don't want to miss the movie. But now, at some point, you're going to have to because now you're not enjoying it because the bladder pressure is so high.
Yeah, that happens to me. I'm just afraid usually, like if I break the seal now, there's gonna be another pee.
Right, but it's
I'm
like
smashing
you have to go to the bathroom.
I'm smashing a ginormous Diet
So
Coke.
then you become some kind of like an Olympian where you just up and run, see how quick can I make it back in 15 seconds.
I think there's an app. I think there's actually a pee
There's
app.
an app that'll tell you what
the best
part
time
of the movie is.
Yeah.
But I don't want to miss any of it.
Well, I don't either, but I also don't want to pee my pants. I'm not going to sit there and
Also,
pee in a bottle.
You know what they should make socially acceptable? If you took your big thing and it turned into like a self-urinal.
What
You
big
could just-
thing?
The big jug of soda that they give you.
Oh.
You finish the soda. Now you're like, hey, now I can relieve myself in that.
Take your big thing. I'm going to say, well, now what do I do with my big thing?
That's what I thought we were
Yeah.
going. By the way,
Take the old Biggie out. What do I do with them?
don't spoil it if you did. I'll have it in knobs. Your boy Mark Schlereth. Do you hear what he does at airports?
Well,
I did not.
Well, why would you ask that? You're going to put it in knobs, aren't you?
Well, it's more of a rhetorical tease kind of question.
He does something wild in airports.
He does something real wild.
If you found out while you were on the plane that he did it,
you would get off the plane.
No, you'd probably want to punch him in the face.
I love Mark.
But then you'd see him, and then you'd think twice.
Yeah, then you're like,
because he could pummel you.
Probably not a great idea.
Right. So he does something that you are really soured by.
Well, you remember what he used to say about when he played.
Why don't you just tell the story now? Since you're gonna, what are we doing?
Oh, we got to get to the baseball.
Right,
we
we're
got a
tiptoeing
break
around
on
this
time.
thing.
We got your FanDuel read. Stuff is happening.
New listeners every 15 minutes.
All right,
that's a 2-hour tease.
So he gets disgusted by people that wear sandals.
This is the story?
Yeah, or like take their shoes off and walk around with their socks on.
So he does.
People that don't know how to travel. Like, nobody wants to see your feet in flip-flops on a plane. Not one person. Nobody wants to see you in a tank top with your armpits hanging out. That drives me insane. But I always pee on the floor to make sure. I've seen people walk in in socks in the bathroom. I always pee on the floor to make sure if you walk in socks, you're getting urine on your feet.
I got to tell you. A little bit of me respects it.
Why?
Because I think it's kind of great.
Right, but who's cleaning up the pee?
Well, the socks.
No, not the socks. Not going to clean up all the pee. So the poor person, the job it is to clean that bathroom, now has to worry about cleaning up your pee on the floor.
Well, their job is to clean the floor anyway.
Well, it doesn't matter.
So if there's
So
urine
what does that
or
mean?
if
I can
there's
just
no
take
urine,
a dump on the floor if I want?
well, I think that goes above and beyond. I think
It's
so
also
he's-
people's like when you go to a food court at a mall. There's someone's job is to clean the food court.
I'm not sure
You don't leave your tray and your empty stuff on the table, do you?
Don't get me wrong. It's funny. I'm not sure the action justifies this response.
And plus,
that he
I don't
did.
want to.
I agree with that. Like
I don't want to walk in a bathroom with pee all over the floor.
I don't like it. Like you're walking around with just socks in the airport. You should probably be.
No, he's saying in the plane. It's the plane he does it, not in the airport.
In the plane. In the plane.
What do you mean you're in the plane bathroom?
Yes, he pees on the floor of the plane bathroom. That's what he said.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the airport bathroom.
Why would anyone walk into any bathroom, plane, public bathroom, airport, in socks?
Why do guys walk around the locker room in bare feet?
But I mean, this is
disgusting.
This is from a man when he played offensive line,
Peed himself.
He just
He had to
urinated right in his own pants.
and he's proud of it.
Well, that's fine.
Well, no, but I actually think that's a badge of honor.
You just go.
Like I refuse to miss a play.
Right.
I'm not going to run back to go to the bathroom. Can you? You could probably pee in the blue tent now, right?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doubles as a
You
urinal.
want real respect? Walk up to that person that's sitting at their seat now with the socks with the bare feet. Pee on their feet right there.
Could you imagine being in that?
How great would that? Would you respect that?
Yeah. You want to send a message? Pee on that person's
Could
feet.
you imagine being in a scrum for the tush push for an offensive lineman that
And you get urine all over you?
Just wet hands and pee.
take the first down, take it.
Yeah. Just urine all over you.
Just stink.
That's terrible.
I'm sure Lane Johnson would
And that's
do it.
probably, I got to imagine that's probably like a dehydrated pee too. It doesn't smell great.
It's probably not good.
Maybe you had asparagus last night for dinner
Oh, that's terrible.
with your steak.
I'd respect if he walked up, took his pants down,
Yeah.
and urinated on the person as they're sitting in like
Yes.
11B.
Send a message.
Just right. You know what? You want?
This is what
let's
happens.
make a statement. Because what happens? At what point does the person who's in the bare feet or in the socks? What happens if they don't go into the bathroom for quite some time? Now I have to get it
now
all
I have
over
to-
my sneakers.
On my sneakers. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't love it either. Like if it was a direct hit to that person, if they were on line next,
Yes.
and you could get a little pee on the floor,
Like you had it, the trap.
right?
You saw this person right
You knew
behind you.
they were next.
You look down, socks or bare feet. You're like, okay, now I'm going to pee on the floor.
Right.
Yeah.
But you don't know that it's going to hit with that.
No idea.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to John Schneider. I know Yankee fans don't like him. I understand why. Here he is discussing just an elite performance from his Savage last night.
He was pretty good. Historic stuff. You know what I mean? When you talk about that stage and his numbers, getting ahead of a lot of hitters, tons of swing and miss. You know, it's one thing to be in the zone, and it's another thing to be in the zone and get some swing and miss. So slider and split were electric. You know, I said it before the game. It's a different pitcher when he has his stuff. You know, game one didn't have a feel for his split, so I'm kind of blown away at what he did.
I mean, he started the season in A-ball.
Yeah.
And he's now, in
three starts.
What Magic broke down for us, a very important Game 5, 2-2 of the World Series. He dominates arguably the best team in the Major League Baseball.
Yeah. I also saw, I went back to some of Magic's tweets. It was like, last year, Commanders didn't have many injuries. This year, lots of injuries. Not good.
We should really go back and read Magic's tweets.
I went through a bunch of them, but you'd have to really, Raymond would have to really search to get good ones.
Yeah, but I think it's something very doable.
I mean, listen.
And I think Ray would enjoy it, too.
He would love it. The kid had 3 starts, right? Like he came all the way up from you just mentioned it, and now in the postseason had a game against the Yankees where they couldn't touch him. Had that game last night, and I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Listen, when he has his stuff, he's really good. Well, thanks. I mean, usually,
right.
Like, and then you look at how dominant his splitter is. RJ did a great job of breaking it down. So hitters are 3 for 34, 22 strikeouts, and at bats ending with his splitter this postseason.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. When his splitter is working like that, I mean, you saw him. He dominated the Yankees. What he did last night, it's the most strikeouts for a rookie in the history of the World Series. He walked nobody.
Look what he did to the top of the lineup. I mean, Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman are 0 for 11, 6 Ks.
Betts has had is it Muncy? And Muncy had a base hit in the I think the 9th.
Yeah, Betts is in this series 3 for 23, 130.
Brutal, and he's such a great player, but absolutely brutal. And Freeman has not been great either.
Here's the thing: in the postseason, you have to have your best players be your best players, or you have to have guys that you don't expect to have big moments, big hits, big goals, big series step up.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I mean, that's what you have going on in Toronto right now. I mean, Vlad's been the consistent. He's been awesome. But you've had other guys up and down that lineup.
But guys that you like, who? Like Clement.
Yep.
And,
Ernie.
And Barger.
Big Ern.
Yeah. I mean, just every single guy comes up big for them.
That's what makes it so difficult. I think that's why when Brian Cashman says it's a crapshoot, I don't think he's 100% wrong. Right? But, I think there's a way to navigate the crapshoot where, at the very least, you end up in the World Series where, hey, guys got to go play. We got to go execute. I can't help it if Max Fried stinks. I can't help it if Carlos Rodon stinks.
Sure.
Or if, Stanton isn't the same guy we've seen in the postseason. You can't control those things, but I do think there's a way to give yourself a chance to be in the World Series more consistently than the Yankees have been.
Well, they've been there once since 2009.
Yep. And it just so happens it was with Juan Soto.
It was with Juan Soto, and you got bludgeoned in the World Series.
Yeah, but at least you got to the World Series, though.
Sure.
I mean, you don't know what's going to happen. Mookie Betts is a better player than 130. We all know that.
Of course.
Right? Last two games,
the best team doesn't always win, but the Dodgers go to the World Series consistently.
That's what I mean.
Yes.
That's what would frustrate me as a Yankees fan. You can tell me it's a crapshoot, but it can't be such a crapshoot.
Right,
that,
you can't go once in 17 years
because the Dodgers, they don't win it every year, but they found a way to put themselves in it.
Right, they've been to back-to-back. They won it in 2020. They went 2 years, 16, 17, I think. Like they go all the time.
Right, they have a level. They have paid for a level of depth and like high-end depth. It's not like, and then they also like they'll invest in star players that, like when push comes to shove, even if there's a time when they struggle, you feel like they'll figure it out. Like even if Freddie Freeman has a bad series or a couple of games, like in a big moment, you feel good about Freddie Freeman.
Probably better with no one.
Right, but you like the Yankees will add these pieces like, or Ryan McMahon. Oh, that's great because it's better than what you had, but
sure.
It's not. You know what I mean? And then you look up and down the Dodgers lineup, and it's like Teoscar Hernandez, and you got Kike
And by
Hernandez.
the way, and this if we're a different team and we spent more time and focus on it, like the Dodgers bullpen is ravaged with injuries.
Right,
they don't have any They don't have any of their guys. Tanner Scott's a terrific player. He's out. Kirby
Well,
Yates.
look at last year. I mean, what they dealt with their rotation was ravaged. They bullpen games. Right. So I mean, I don't know. They're at a different level.
They're at a different level.
Like how they build, how they spend, what they're willing to do, as opposed to like the Yankees spend a ton of money. It's just again how they spend
But
it.
not the same. Not the same. New York soccer fans, the Audi 2025 MLS Cup playoffs, they're here this Saturday. New York City FC returns to Yankee Stadium for Game 2 of their best-of-3 series against Charlotte FC. Kickoff set for 3:30. For your chance to be there, enter now at ESPNNewYork.com or through the ESPN New York app. Just click the contest tab, submit your entry. Tickets available now at Ticketmaster.com/NYCFC. A response to Carl Banks is next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Let me tell you about my friends at Bath Fitter. They remodeled the bath by my pool. They converted a tub into a shower. The result is amazing. Bath Fitter offers all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit. It's done in one day, easy to clean, and durable with no demo or mess, and it costs less than a standard replacement, plus a lifetime guarantee. Right now, you get no money down, no payments or interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bath Fitter.
The fall is here and Halloween's right around the corner, which means the cold weather is coming. And that's why now's the time to fill up with Romeo's Fuel. Fill up before it gets too cold. Now is the best time because prices are still so low. Romeo's Fuel makes it easy for you to keep your house comfortable and warm in the coldest months. Get discount home heating oil from the best in the business. Order online at romeosfuel.com for the best and lowest price on home heating oil. That's romeosfuel.com, romeosfuel.com, romeosfuel.com.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Harry Douglas here. Fellas, it's time to step up your grooming game. Manscaped just leveled up with the Lawnmower 5 and the Chairman Plus, two powerhouses built for unmatched precision, comfort, and control. Whether you're cleaning up before a night out, preparing for a big meeting, or getting ready for a game day, Manscaped has the tools to help you look and feel your absolute best. These aren't just old school clippers. They're engineered for modern men who take pride in their daily routine. So upgrade your grooming gear and experience the difference. And now you can find Manscaped products at your local Walmart.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Introducing the new ESPN Fox One bundle. Unlock all of ESPN and all of Fox One with one unbeatable price. Catch the biggest games, college football, NBA, NHL, and more on ESPN. Stream your faves, Big Noon Saturday, the World Series, and NASCAR on Fox One. All for just $39.99 a month. That's 20% off. The ESPN Fox One bundle. Offer valid for eligible subscribers only. Access content from each service separately. Savings compared to purchasing both plans separately. See stream.espn.com for complete terms and conditions.
From the regular season to the Super Bowl, ESPN New York is your destination for football. We've got crazy fans.
If the Giants somehow beat the Cowboys, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
You can feel good because you're a damn football team. Expert analysis.
Marcus Spears joins us now. ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Mel Kiper Jr.
The Hall of Famer Steve Young.
He's kind of our resident general manager, Louis Riddick.
We got Mike Tannenbaum right now.
And all your fantasy and wagering needs. This is ESPN New York. We are football.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So, my friends, we have a football game tonight. A little football action Thursday night. Lamar may make his return.
It sounds like he's going to play.
You see what the number on this game is?
7.5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Raymond, any chance you're going to get involved in this game tonight?
Do we feel good about Lamar playing?
It said, I just saw it said Lamar's playing.
We felt good about Lamar playing.
But they can't mess around. They can't mess around again.
He's. I would be stunned if he didn't play in this game tonight.
I actually think it was smart for them not to play him.
Well,
if you play him on Sunday, now it's a short week.
Yeah, if you win, it was smart to not play him.
Yeah,
if you lose, your season's over.
Right, but that's a chance, again, they're worried about Lamar's long-term health and making sure they have him, if they do make some kind of
It worked out well for them because they won the game.
Perfectly,
and Huntley played, pretty decent football. RJ, any chance you get involved in this game tonight?
I thought about it, but no.
No. I am definitively not.
You're not dabbling, huh?
I can't figure out the Dolphins, man. Every time I think the Dolphins, they stink. They're awful. Like, they gave the Chargers all they could handle. They went down to Atlanta and pummeled them. No, I'm not going to do it. I won't get involved. Are you getting involved?
I might.
You might get involved in this game tonight.
Yeah.
I'm guessing if you were to get involved, you would take Baltimore.
How do you know?
Stay
out of my brain.
It's a guess.
Stay out of my brain.
I'm right. You know what scares him, Ray? What scares him is I went into his brain, I read it, and I came out with the answer, and now he's upset.
See, now he's going to be thinking about that the entire next 2 days.
Yes.
And maybe through to Monday, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
This is mental warfare is what he just did.
Yeah,
that's
right.
what he does.
Right.
That's right.
Now I'm questioning it. That's fine. I'll battle through it. I have the utmost confidence. You know why?
Why?
I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
With my friends at FanDuel. Because every NFL Thursday is your chance to hit the jackpot on FanDuel. Because with FanDuel's Thursday touchdown jackpot, you can win a share of $2 million in bonus bets each week. $2 million. You get in this Thursday's action, all you have to do is place an anytime touchdown score bet before the game kicks off. If your player scores the first or last touchdown of the game, you'll win your bet plus a share of bonus bets. Just visit FanDuel.com/Rick to take a shot at the jackpot. That's FanDuel.com/Rick for your chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets. Play your game with FanDuel, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Often required. Must apply profit boost token on select market. Prize pool will be split equally among all eligible participants who made the correct first or last touchdown pick. Bonus issues non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 21 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
Very well done.
Wow.
Very, very nice. Central, to be honest.
Am I the most improved at the station at Reed's? I feel like I have to be.
I think it's very possible.
It might be.
I think it's very possible.
I mean, FanDuel gets their money's worth every single time.
Absolutely.
Oh.
I couldn't agree with you more. In fact, if a new sponsor were to join the team, I would say
that'd be nice.
Go to Rick.
Yeah,
Rick he's the guy you want because he has a real mastery.
Yep.
I thought mastery, and it didn't sound right. Real mastery of the English language.
I do.
Yeah, you really do.
As Mel would say, we're unruinable.
We are, and we're always here.
I think that might be a nice hat for us. You know, you have the upside down.
Yes.
What if I did the upside down unruinable?
A lot of people want to know when in the world can they start to purchase the merch.
They're coming.
Now, let's see if this is still true. You had promised by Thanksgiving.
I'm trying by Black Friday, yeah. Listen, this is not an easy process. We're talking LLCs and everything else.
Are you guys not
easy.
a registered company as
of
yet?
No, we're registered now, but we still have to do, I think there's 2 more steps.
Okay. All right.
Cassie's on it. Don't blame me. Cassie's on it.
Cassie's the business manager of this thing?
This has been passed on.
Before we get to the Dexter Lawrence response to Carl Banks, Raymond, you have some Magic Johnson tweets over the months, over the years.
All right, these go back like a decade.
So this is a Captain Obvious Magic Johnson, who again, this is on the heels. Remember what he said about the game last night. 2-2. Very important.
Do you have the original tweet again? Just so we can compare it.
Yep. Okay. So he said, with the series being 2-2, Game 5, very important.
Very important.
Whichever team wins takes control of the series.
Right, so you've got a baseline here. So
no, but that is a special kind of obvious.
That is Magic Johnson. So I'll take it back to a couple years ago.
Okay.
Lakers and the Warriors are playing in a series. He tweets, in Game 3, the Lakers have to make some major changes and adjust to how the Warriors are now playing them. That doesn't seem so bad, right?
No, I don't think that's outrageous. No.
All right, we'll go a couple of months ahead of that. You remember he's a part owner of the Commanders, right?
Right.
So this was after the Giants beat the Commanders 2 years ago. Wow, my Washington Commanders turned the ball over 6 times today and gave the Giants 24 points off turnovers. We lost 31-19. Doesn't stand out as an obvious tweet to you?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it doesn't seem as bad as
the one from yesterday feels like it was shockingly obvious.
All right. Well, we'll go further into the past. Then.
Okay.
We'll go back to 2016. With Steph Curry on the floor, the Golden State Warriors are a championship team.
That's good.
Without him, they are still a very good team.
That's good.
When Steph and Clay are playing great together, the Warriors are a hard team to beat.
That's
pretty
what?
solid.
He's not wrong. But that is really good.
Here's another one.
Good for you.
2016,
now you're on it.
2016, mind you. The Lakers should call LeBron James agent. We know he's going to stay in Cleveland, but they should go after him just in case he leaves. There's another one. LeBron and the Cavs are just better than the Celtics and should complete the sweep in Game 4. Here's another
I don't
one.
think any of these compete with the
that was
series
pretty,
tied 2-2.
That was pretty bad.
The series tied 2-2 is special.
Yes.
Laker fans all over should be happy with the number 2 pick because the Lakers will get a really good player.
That's pretty good.
That one's solid.
No, here's one of the all-timers right here. The only way San Antonio, or this is 2014, the only way San Antonio or Miami don't win the championship is if neither team makes the finals.
That's special.
That jumps right to 2.
That's an all-timer.
I think that jumps right to 2.
That's almost.
But the one from last night, it jumps all the way ahead of the rankings.
Do you think the one from last night is in the gold medal spot?
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
And again, like there's an established pattern here. We haven't seen it for a long time, but that's a really good one.
Do you think? I mean, doesn't he? Because he seems like a nice man. You don't think there's anyone in his life that could say like Magic?
No,
tweeting is just atrocious.
No. At this point, he's probably.
I think there are plenty of examples of people.
At this point, he's doing it on purpose.
I think people
No. There's no way he's doing this on purpose.
Very wealthy in high positions that just
they don't answer to anybody.
Will just tweet whatever they want.
You don't think he's doing this on purpose, do you?
I don't know if that was on purpose. No,
I don't think Magic Johnson.
Well, he stopped doing them for a while, but there was a pattern.
Because he's not good at it.
No, he still tweeted.
Yeah, but he's not.
He wasn't tweeting like that.
These pregame breakdown tweets are not his best.
Game 6 also big for both teams as well tomorrow night.
I think especially big for the Dodgers probably.
Bigger for the Dodgers. Yeah. But hopefully we'll get something like that for Magic. We can really break it down. All right. So Carl Banks, some strong words on Dexter Lawrence. If you don't remember what he said, here's what Carl said to start this whole kerfuffle from the Believe Network. And when you hear someone just pop in saying, DJ Davison, that is Bob Pop. Yep. Here you go.
Dexter Lawrence, nobody respects you anymore. Nobody. Your opponents do not. The pre-injury Dexter is not there in their heads. They don't respect you. There's a difference. You're on the field. They're blocking you with a 9-year backup center. You're not making a difference. The old Dexter would. There are a lot of things that go into your performance. Only you know what that is. Whether you're still recovering or not, I'm just telling you now, I'm looking at enough tape to know that your opponents don't respect you. Not like they used to. And here's the thing. When Darius Alexander gets in the game, when Roy Robinson gets in the game and they substitute for you. DJ Davidson. Those guys are making plays against the same guys that are blocking you. I'm going to just say this. Again, I don't know the circumstances. It's time for you to start expecting more of yourself. I don't know if you're injured. I don't know if you fully recovered. But it's time to start asking more of yourself because they don't respect you.
So to say over, and I think he said it 3 times in that clip, nobody respects you, and I like Carl a lot. It feels like he went a little far.
Right,
Like,
but
why
I
do
think
you have
the
to
more,
say that?
Well, because I think the reason why he's saying what he's saying isn't to be disrespectful, although it comes off disrespectful, it's to motivate him. I think when you start talking about respect, and I think that's why when we hear from Dexter, that's why he takes the way he takes it. Like that's, of all the things you can criticize, when you start talking about how players don't respect you, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
That's a huge deal. So I think it was more to motivate him. I think that Carl wants the team to play well. It needs the defense to get better.
I have no doubt about that.
And he feels like if he says this, which, again,
and maybe
I don't know if it works.
Maybe
but if it does. And then the other thing, though, too, is, I mean, he's watching tape and everything else, but I'd like to believe before you come out and say that people don't respect you, you would know whether or not he's still dealing with an injury. If there was a thought that he's still dealing with an injury, are you coming out going, guys don't respect you?
Well, yeah,
if you knew he was hurt?
That's below board, right? So we heard what Carl had to say. We're bothered by what Carl had to say up to a point.
Right, like just like if I thought you weren't doing a good job, or like when John comes in and starts criticizing us, if he's like, listen, you just weren't very good, you'd be like, okay, that's not going to kill you. But if you're like, buddy, it's not even that you're not good.
Right.
It's the people in the industry. The people in the industry don't even respect you.
They're laughing at you.
Yeah, they think you're a joke.
Right.
That's the kick in the ass. That's like, okay, but now, like it may hurt my feelings initially, but all of a sudden now I got to kind of.
And it may get the desired effect. It may, but it still feels very unnecessary.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's strong words.
It's very strong, and it's not like Ray said it. This is Carl Banks. This is someone with skins on the wall. He's involved with the Giants. He's an all-time great. So Dexter Lawrence heard the comments and responded to them.
Yeah, those are strong words, but that's how you feel.
Those words mean more that they're coming from him, like a Giant legend? No? Why not?
He's delusional.
But of course they mean more coming from Carl Banks. I mean, what's happened now is you put Dexter Lawrence on the defensive. Like of course he's going to say that, because what's he going to say? Yeah, it means more and it hurts me and it cuts deep. No, he's going to try to defend himself. He's delusional. Listen, I don't know the reasoning or the rationale behind it. Dexter Lawrence is not the same player this year that he's been in the past. He's not.
No, and I mean, RJ has some of the numbers in the rundown, which I'm sure you didn't look at.
No.
But, I mean, last year he was double teamed. It was actually a league high, almost 75%. Actually, no, sorry, excuse me. Last year it was 74.5%. This year it's 74.9%.
So it's the same.
Right, but last year he had, 9 sacks, right? I mean, this year he's got half a sack.
Right. There was a time where I think he was leading the NFL in sacks last year through like the first X amount of games.
Yeah, last year he had 44 tackles, 9 sacks, and 16 quarterback hits in 12 games.
And also, you can sit here and you can, make it look pretty or ugly with the stats. That's fine, and I know we're
no, but he hasn't had nearly the.
But
impact,
if you just the eye test, you watch the game. Dexter Lawrence is not the Dexter Lawrence that you've watched over the years. He's just not.
No, he's not. So I mean, I think that Carl Banks probably thought in his mind because he wants. I mean, again, he's still connected with the Giants. He's one of the all-time. He's an all-time Giant. I'm sure that he wants the Giants to have success. And I think when he watches this defense play, especially, what they've done lately against the run, it's like, okay, one of our best players or a guy who should be our best player is Dexter Lawrence. And right now we're not getting what we need from him. Maybe if I say something like this, it'll motivate him.
But why not just say something like you just said? Dexter Lawrence is supposed to be one of the best players in the defense. We're not getting what we need from him. Like, that's very fair. To say nobody respects you continuously, you're taking massive shots at the guy.
Well, that's as strong as you could go, I think. Like to say that people don't respect you anymore and start listing players that aren't nearly as good as you that are having success against the same guys that you're not.
Correct.
I mean, that's tough.
It doesn't get worse than that.
But what would be like? So I was thinking about this yesterday. What's the motivation for Carl Banks to do this?
Because he's annoyed,
right?
Because he loves the Giants. He's bothered by the way they're playing, and he wants to motivate Dexter Lawrence. I think that's his ultimate goal. Yeah. But I just don't know if this was the right way to go about getting the desired effect.
Listen, I mean, maybe he knows Dexter well enough, or Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But maybe he thinks he knows Dexter well enough to know what would motivate him. Or, Carl Banks is a great player. Could you imagine if someone said, hey, people don't respect you to Carl Banks? Maybe he's thinking the same thing. Maybe if I say people don't respect you, it'll motivate him to play better.
I'm sure that's his mindset. Is this the way you want to go about it? To just call the guy out on the table? Like if you went after the run defense, just said the run defense as a whole is it's criminal to watch. It's a shame. It pains me as an all-time Giant the way we used to stop the run to watch this. Okay, so now you're calling Dexter Lawrence out, but not focusing it solely on him. You are pointing all the arrows right at this guy. I don't know. It's a lot. I'm not saying it's necessarily wrong, but it's apparent. It's a big story.
It's not great, right? Unless it works. Unless all of a sudden this motivates Dexter. I'm sure there's a better way to do it. I mean, in theory, if you really cared about the team as much as you care about the team and you care about the players, would that be something that you said in that forum? Or would that be something you just, hey, you got enough.
Oh, you can walk into the locker room after practice and be like, Dexter, you've been awful, man.
Right, man, I'm watching the tape, dude. These guys aren't respecting you right now. What's going on? Are you hurt? What's happening?
Right.
This team needs you to be better. You would even see, I would expect the coaching staff that's something that his defensive coordinator should be talking to him about.
Yeah, right.
In theory, it should be.
They don't know how many guys to get after the quarterback in a big spot. They're going to start bringing aside Dexter Lawrence and telling him he's got no respect from anybody.
Yeah, maybe it's just, I don't know. I don't know what the inner workings are. But that could be, I don't know, is that a case where, Shane Bowen is saying stuff like that and it's just not getting through? And now Carl Banks thinks because he's Carl Banks, all of a sudden he says it?
Well, I think it does. Listen.
It hits different?
You tell me right now, if Shane Bowen says it and Carl Banks says it, which one are you like, ooh?
Well, it should be the coach, but, if that's not the case, when Carl Banks says it,
it carries real weight.
Forget Dexter Lawrence. Every Giants fan's ears perk up.
Yes.
Because I'm sure they're seeing the same thing. They don't necessarily know how bad it is. And then Carl Banks says, I'm watching all this tape.
So it hammers home what you already think.
Players aren't even respecting you. It doesn't get worse than that.
ESPN New York has given you the chance to experience UFC 322 at the Garden on November 15th. One grand prize winner and a guest is going to score tickets to the ESPN New York suite hosted by Peter Rosenberg. Enjoy the energy of the Garden, the comfort of a private suite, and world-class UFC action alongside it says one of New York's biggest sports personalities. I'll just say Peter Rosenberg.
I think it's meant to be Peter Rosenberg, yeah.
To enter, find the contest tile on the ESPN New York app to submit your entry. Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of UFC. You know what all the UFC would make me personally want to do?
Take a bath or shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a beautiful new...
Because you could get bloody.
You could get bloody.
Sweaty.
You could get sweaty.
Oh.
If you're with Mark Schlereth, you could get urine all over yourself. Yeah. But if you're someone like me, and I won't mention my name.
Like Dave Rothenberg.
Yes, just like him. I'm here to tell you about my friends, dear friends at Bathfitter. So what they did, it's genius, really. They converted Alex's bath to a shower, did an incredible job. Offer all types of custom bath renovations. The one I'm most fond of is the PermaFit solution. It's a watertight fit. How long does it take? 1 day.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Durable, easy to clean. There's no demo. There's no mess. And it's a lower cost than a standard replacement, which means it's cheaper. And a lifetime guarantee. So right now, how much money you put down? None. How many payments you making? None. How much interest? None. Until April of 27. Wow. So here's what
i.e. another accident. Troubles continue on 24 East at 78. It's a jackknifed tractor trailer sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime on 880 ESPN New York.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Did you know women account for 2/3 of all Americans living with Alzheimer's and 2/3 of all Alzheimer's family caregivers? Join the Alzheimer's Foundation of America at its Women Empowerment Forum on November 5th in Amityville to learn practical ways women can reduce their risk for Alzheimer's and enhance quality of life for themselves and their loved ones living with Alzheimer's. For more information or to register, visit alzfdn.org or call 866-232-8484.
All the way over Barzell, score! New York Islanders hockey is back at UBS Arena, and it's time to bring the family and make some noise. With more afternoon games this season, the Islanders have special kids-themed games and activities for young fans. Play games pregame at the park and head inside for fun on the concourse and on the ice. Tickets for the 2025-26 season are on sale now. Get your tickets at NewYorkIslanders.com.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Caffeine doesn't have to be bitter or boring anymore. 5-Hour Energy shots are bringing the flavor and energy. One of my personal favorites, Strawberry Banana. It's giving smoothie vibes in a compact caffeinated shot. Whether you like your energy sour, fruity, or tropical, with 17 flavors, there's something for everyone. And yeah, it's got as much caffeine as a 12-ounce cup of coffee, but with zero sugar and no crash. Big flavor, tiny bottle, tasty caffeine done right. You can grab yours in-store or hit up 5hourenergy.com or order on Amazon today.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Your boy Mark Schlereth.
People that don't know how to travel, like nobody wants to see your feet in flip-flops on a plane. Not one person. I've seen people walk in the socks in the bathroom. I always pee on the floor to make sure if you walk in socks, you're getting urine on your feet.
I got to tell you, a little bit of me respects it. So it doubles as a urinal.
You want real respect? Walk up to that person that's sitting at their seat now with the socks of the bare feet. Pee on their feet right there.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I'm a great peer.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Big 7 o'clock hour. Within this hour, we will do Knobervsations and Did It Happen in Florida?
Good song.
What is this? This is Dirks Bentley?
That a boy.
Is that really true?
Free and easy. Down the road we go.
Look at me.
Speaking of urinals, we had a big urinal situation yesterday. This bathroom's a nightmare, right? I walk in there yesterday, it's a pond of urinal water.
I got an email about that.
Yeah.
I get a lot of emails about stuff going on.
Pee just, water just everywhere. I went in there, 7:04 now. It's me, you, Ray, RJ, and then Danny's here.
Yeah.
Okay. I went in, I think I might have been the first or second one probably in there. Spotless, clean, right? Urinal, beautiful.
Terrific.
Make sure I do a nice job, get real close at the end just so I don't have any drips anywhere. I just go in there. There's only 5 of us here. How do you get a pubic hair on the top of the urinal? On the top of it, not in it, on the top of it.
It had to be done on purpose.
Had to be.
Well, here's the thing.
Like, how
I'll be
tall
honest
are
with you. Well, you know it's not RJ.
No.
All right. What? I'm
You're right, because it was the big urinal, not the tiny urinal.
Right. I haven't been in the bathroom.
They're both tiny. What are you
No, the one on the right is taller than the one on the left.
The one on the right is I'm sure. I'm not going to say. Anyhow, I haven't been in there. Ray, have you been in the bathroom?
Not today.
RJ, this is not you.
I haven't been in the bathroom today.
Does Danny?
Danny's trying to make a statement then.
Who else could it be?
I don't know. I don't think Danny's tall enough to have this pube land where this pube landed. This would have to be a man of extreme height for this to fall out of your pants and land the way that it landed.
Unless you placed it.
And then you sprinkled it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe you
like Salt Bay.
Popped it out and then you just put it on top to make a statement.
And so, but this is just an eye view too. Like it's just staring you right in the face.
Danny's walking up. It was you.
He's the pube bandit.
Yeah.
He looks like the pube bandit.
It could be him.
Yep.
It could be him. The stuff he's done, I wouldn't want to know.
And this is long. This is not like a little short. This is a
Really?
nice. Yeah, this is a nice size one. That was just placed perfectly right
Really?
there. Yep.
Now, is there a chance you've been to the bathroom multiple times today?
It's my second time, yeah.
Is there a chance that it was there the first time and you didn't see it?
No chance. Zero chance.
Is there a chance someone from another floor?
Maybe. I mean, we
popped into
could
that
have
bathroom and
we
uses
could have
it?
a bandit that just wants to come down to this floor or up to this floor and make a statement.
Yeah.
It could be the same
Possible.
person that's clogging that toilet.
I don't have all the answers. I don't. All right, so we have Knobervsations. Did it happen in Florida later this hour? We have Tim Hasselbeck in the 8:30 slot. We have the movie list in the 9:30 slot.
Yep.
There's a lot going on today.
Everyone loves the 9:30 slot, especially because we're going to get the top five.
Top five today. Top five today.
Godfather's not number one. We fight.
All right, first of all,
I'm just telling you.
it's my list.
If Godfather's not
I choose
one,
to put the Godfather
we fight.
1, I will. So let me ask you this now. If I had Godfather 2 at number 1 and the Godfather at number 2 or 3 or 4, how would you feel about that?
We fight.
We'd fight.
Yep.
So it absolutely has to be the original Godfather.
That's
number
right.
1. There's a lot of people that are of the mindset that 2 is better than 1.
I don't think you're that man.
I'll let you in on a little insight
Yep.
right now. I'm not telling you who is ranked where, but I do have the Godfather over the Godfather 2.
Thank you.
Yes. I do like it better.
This is why
Godfather
I know
2,
and respect you.
Godfather 2, phenomenal movie. Phenomenal. Godfather 1, a little bit better. Godfather 3, I wish I'd never seen. I know.
You had to see it, though.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. You were just saying, like, how do you sit through this many hours straight of a movie?
Mm-hmm.
I could watch 1 and 2 without taking a break.
Totally agree.
Boom, boom.
Totally agree.
And be as happy as could be.
Totally couldn't agree with you more. And they have the one now where it's like they just combine them all and they just go chronologically scene after scene after scene.
And I will tell you, if you watch the Offer before you rewatch The Godfather again, what an experience.
The Offer was phenomenal.
Phenomenal. But now, knowing all that stuff and then rewatching it was awesome.
I didn't
Second
realize
got
that
done
the
with I watched
Mafia
it.
was so opposed to the Godfather.
Well, they didn't want it to.
But I
it's
had
a stereotype
but I had-
that they didn't want out there.
But I had no idea. All right, Dexter Lawrence. More response
Us
to
Italian HOFers. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. You know what I saw?
Mike, you don't come to Las
You know
Vegas
what's so
and
funny,
talk to
though?
a man like Mo Green like that.
Is they would feel that way about it, and then, like I told you, when I was in Chicago, I got a chance to go for this. It was supposed to be like a Sunday dinner, and one of the Italian guys on the team was like, "Hey, here's where we're going. Meet us here." And it was a paint store. Like the front of it was a legit paint store,
Right.
And then he walks us around the side, and it's this big steel door, nothing, like just no window in it, just knock, 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 opens up, and then once you walk in the door, it's a giant like clubhouse.
Really?
There's couches and TVs. There's a sauna. There's ropes hanging up. There's slippers. There's a couple old Italian guys in there.
So it's a social club.
It's a social club cooking meatballs and pasta.
Oh, I love that.
And then there's pictures on the wall of like framed pictures of all the guys that got arrested. It was awesome.
So you went to a Mafia hangout?
Yes, it was awesome.
That's cool.
It was so cool. And the food was delicious and the stories were great.
So you hung out with Mafia?
Yeah. Well, then I told you when I was in the North End, I had the guy that was downstairs in the North End, and it was for I don't know what it's for. It was a birthday or something for one of the kids. And he's like, "Those your kids?" I was like, "Yeah, that's what." You're blessed. And he gave me $50 and shook my hand. I was like, I think I just.
But what was he trying to accomplish in that?
I just
you have beautiful kids. Here, take some money.
Here's some money.
I wish I
blessed.
would run into that.
That's
How great would that be if you just is this Antonia? This is your child? Yes. Here's money.
It sounds like Rick is very much involved, actually. Now.
Are you in the Mafia?
I don't know.
Right, those are the rules. Like they're inviting you to the secret
Right.
hangout.
Have you taken a blood oath?
They're blessing your kids.
That's exactly what he's doing. You're blessed. So thank you.
My favorite story, like off-air story that came out of The Sopranos, is James Gandolfini. I don't know if it was season 1 where he was wearing shorts in one of the scenes, and he got a random call one day and just said a real Don would never wear shorts.
Don't wear shorts.
Then they worked that into the script at one point, I think.
Yeah, and then shorts never again in the entire series.
Really?
Yeah.
So Dons would never. So Paul Castellano is not walking around
Or
in
shorts.
in shorts.
Nope.
John Gotti, no shorts.
No shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fashion first.
You wouldn't be a
You
Don.
can
You love
act
your
like
shorts.
What's the matter with
Like,
You
I
be-
mean,
well,
you
he-
are on YouTube with your shorts and your junk hanging out.
No,
well, listen, I got to breathe.
See everything.
Okay.
He could be a Don, but he'd be an informant.
Yeah.
You'd play all angles.
I would be playing chess.
You know how easy it'd be to kill him? He'd be like, I want shotgun. I got shotgun. Choke you out quick.
You would.
Yeah.
You definitely like Paulie. Yeah.
It wouldn't be hard, though, because you'd be rushing to the front seat.
Yeah.
I'll sit in the
wanna
front.
I want to sit in the front.
What the hell is this?
Night,
That's a Sicilian message. It means Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes.
Luca Brasi, by the way, was a real member of the Mafia.
I think I saw that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't Paulie Walnuts as well?
Paulie Walnuts, he had some affiliation, yes. Absolutely. All right. Can we get, for God's sakes, back to Dexter Lawrence?
Do we have to?
No, we don't have to.
We have mob talk going
We should.
right now. Could you imagine if Sharippa was really in the mob, and you did to him with the carrot
I
sticks
didn't
and the celery?
I didn't do anything wrong.
What do you mean didn't do anything wrong? Had one of if
he was taken by
if
me.
Sharippa was the Don, and he had his people there at Gary's big charity event, and they walked in and saw you up in the corner with a carrot stick in his face, and you're probably sleeping with the fishes.
Maybe. By the way, I got us invited to another massive charity event. Massive.
Are we raising more money for ALS? That was well done by you.
No, it's Teddy Atlas has I love Teddy Atlas. Massive event in Staten Island.
Oh,
And
let's go.
When I saw him recently, he said, all you guys invited. And Gary said, you need cars? I'll be sending cars for you.
Let's go.
Yeah. I
I
think
love
it's
those
coming
events.
up soon, actually.
Okay. I love those events.
You would go?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have another. That was a fun show outing, I thought.
I thought so.
All dressed
Ray,
up,
would
everyone
you
in
go?
suits.
Well, we don't know the.
Well, what day is it?
Yeah, I don't have the.
RJ
information.
dry humped on Mattingly.
That was a lot.
Great night.
You know what? Maybe Mattingly looks back and said, "Those guys dry humping me has led us
Yes.
to
He
one
hasn't
game away
washed his
from
leg.
winning."
I was told he hasn't washed that leg yet.
Yeah.
What Mattingly told me that you guys don't know, he's like, listen, we got this kid. He's savage. He's in high A right now. Let me tell you something, though. End of year, World Series champs. He's like, those guys are going to get on you. Don't let them bully you about the Dodgers.
Right.
You stick with us. That's what I've done. Because anyone that knows me knows I've always believed in the
You've
Jays.
believed the Blue Jays since the jump.
Yep.
Yep. So would you go to that event if
Yeah.
if it allows?
RJ likes events.
I know he does.
He's an event guy.
I love events.
All right. So can we the Dexter Lawrence whole thing? Can we do that for? a
Yeah,
minute?
let's just keep playing more Dexter Lawrence sound, please.
All right, no, let's not.
All of a
What do you
sudden,
wanna
now you're
talk-
hell-bent on playing
what do
sound.
you listen? I got
That's why we
admonished
break.
yesterday.
Let's
Okay,
break early.
we only have
He's
90
never-
seconds left in this
he's
segment. We
never
have to
been-
break right on time.
He's never been more excited, more ready
loves
to
the
play
sound.
sound than he is
Yeah.
right now.
Well, it's here. RJ's cut it. I'm looking
Let's
up at
play
the
it.
clock, and I see that we only have a certain amount of time. Time is limited here, okay?
Let's play another
No,
one.
no, forget
No,
it now.
stop, please. Don't be a baby.
Now it all goes to hell.
Oh,
now we blow right through the break. I don't want John Cohen being like, what break is this? With confusion.
You knew we were in for one yesterday when he did that because he knew exactly what break it was.
It's a respect thing.
Yeah. John
Right
doesn't
back, to,
respect
right
you.
back to the Mafia. Respect.
Right, respect. Just play
John
one
is
sound.
like our Don.
Play a little sound to tease us into
Now, I
the.
get an email. I'll leave it to Rick to derail the show. About to talk about Dexter Lawrence, and he has to bring up his awful stories that nobody cares about. Man, he is annoying.
I love this
Rick is
webpage.
going to end up like Tommy and
Yeah,
Goodfellas.
just play a sound. Would you please?
You-
I'll
oh,
play it.
no.
You want me to
Sure?
play it? What do you want to
No,
play?
I'm happy to play
Play
it,
something.
but I don't want you to stand in the way.
No,
I'd
I
like
won't
to
stand
play
there.
it.
I'll shut my mic off. I won't talk anymore if I'm so annoying.
Rest of the show?
The rest of the show.
No, I don't.
I'll
you,
just
you,
sit
you
here.
couldn't do it.
I-
If I
100%.
sat here and did the show and
Take a
said
nap.
things you didn't agree with, you would pop on like
I
you
would
were
fall asleep.
fall asleep.
Put my feet up.
Be unbelievable radio. We'd get some calls, open up the lines. You would know.
Snooze fest.
Snooze fest.
Play the
Okay.
sound now.
No, I won't. So who do I do a solo show? He does a solo show. Rest of the way. Which one are you listening to, Ray?
Don't put that evil on
Who,
me.
who are you listening
Don't
to?
put that on me.
No,
Depends on if you want to have fun or you want to go sports.
right, because sports is just so awful. 8 to 9 is me. 9 to 10 is him. Which hour are you listening to?
Listen to them both. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
you suck. Which if you could only listen to one, which one are you listening to?
I can't only listen to one. It's got to be both.
RJ, before you answer this question, I'd also like to let you know that from my 9 to 10, I will also be featuring some of my Dallas stories.
If you
If that changes, if that
RJ,
changes
just
your
to let
listening.
you know,
I'm
from
intrigued.
8 to 9, I will have naked ladies pop.
No, you can't promise that.
What do you,
on the YouTube stream?
Yes.
It's not going on YouTube.
Oh,
What do you
okay,
mean?
This is not working.
Yeah, that's right. I have booked some very buxom ladies to come in and
And
massage you during the 8 to 9 hour.
They're going to parade around during the Dexter Lawrence sound.
And I also have a vat of oil.
This is become a completely
It's going to be like the Benny Hill show from 8 to 9 is what's going to happen. So you make your decision wisely, RJ.
Well, listen, maybe you know what? Maybe I'll tell you. Maybe at this point after the break, because now we're right up against it.
We're right up against it, and we've accomplished nothing in this segment. Nothing.
I wanted the sound.
I got all the sound I wanted to play. I wanted to get into Jaxson Dart, what Kyle Shanahan said. We got into nothing.
We got 3 hours. We got 3 hours.
The nice thing
got
is you got
2 minutes left.
Yeah, 2:45. Let's go.
2:45. Let's go. Get the break.
No, I don't want to break. Don't tell me what to do. I break when I want to break. All right? I won't be pressured into breaks. You're not the Don.
Shutting my microphone off.
Fine. You know what I've decided to do right now? Go to break. 1-800-919-3776. I think there's a chance on the other side we'll hear more from Dexter Lawrence. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Friends, it's football season, the best time of the year. You should be out there tailgating, cheering on your team, and enjoying every Sunday. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. You don't have to live like that. There's help. Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain is New Jersey's top pain specialist. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, and is dedicated to helping you get back in the game. Here's what makes the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical image-guided procedures that deliver real results. Dr. Shaw treats neck pain, back pain, joint pain, migraines, nerve pain, and sciatica with a plan that's customized for you. Same-day and next-day appointments are available, and with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, relief is always close. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Visit SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Most major insurances are accepted. That's SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
You ever wake up with a sore throat, feeling a little off, and you know you're getting sick? Well, getting sick and going on the IL isn't an option, especially for me when I'm traveling for work. You can try to see a doctor, well, good luck there, or go sit for hours in an urgent care. Nope. That's why you need a medical emergency kit. This isn't some cheap first aid kit, okay? Your medical emergency kit comes packed with doctor-prescribed meds. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right there in your home. If you're coming down with the flu, bam, here's your Z-Pack. You've got gastrointestinal issues, here's your Bactrim. From Z-Pack to ivermectin, amoxicillin, and doxycycline to treat strep, pneumonia, sinus infections, UTIs, COVID, and more. It's all right there in your kit. Just match your symptoms to the guide or talk with their telehealth doc. No doctor waiting rooms, no pharmacy lines. Order online in minutes and get $50 off with code SPORTS at urgentcarekit.com/sports. Get yours now at urgentcarekit.com/sports, promo code SPORTS.
Hey fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood.
Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto, all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I was talking to somebody yesterday that told me they think The Sopranos is highly overrated. I almost punched them right across the face.
Strong take.
Terrible take.
I don't agree with that take at all.
I think it's an awful take. YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. Guess who was on one of our TVs last night? Well, preseason college basketball.
That's nice.
North Carolina and Winston-Salem.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, really good one.
And that was live.
That was live. Yes, that's right. It was a couple days old.
Yeah.
Alex very upset with the free throw shooting of North Carolina. They were 15 of 35 at the line.
Great. That's controllable stuff there, too.
And he's like, we cannot have this.
We got to get back in the gym.
Yeah, very unhappy.
I wonder what Dexter Lawrence has to say about it.
Let's find out. Well, it's not really on this. It's on what Carl Banks said.
I just want to hear from Dexter.
I understand. So do I. Here's Dexter Lawrence. Why would Banks say that about you?
I don't really know what he's watching, but he can say what he wants. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, trying to help us get a win. That's it.
When you hear something like that, is that more of a motivator for you, or?
Nah, but if people listen to him, then let's say this. I hope people start trying to disrespect me. Let's say that.
What I hope is that there's a happy outcome to this thing, and that what Banks did motivates Dexter Lawrence, and he goes out there and plays really well this week.
Right. Well, I don't know why Carl Banks would say it otherwise. Right? I mean, Carl Banks doesn't have to do that. Right? Like he's not known for, to be someone that's like that.
No, it's not like he's not a hot take artist, right?
No, but he's usually the opposite of it, where he'd be quicker to defend a player.
Yes.
Than to call him on.
Well, what I
respect
respect about him is he legitimately sees this as a problem, and he wants to make it public. And he wants to make it known.
I mean, and you made this point earlier. Just like Dexter knows what he's watching, right? Like, I mean, Carl Banks is watching the All-22. Carl Banks is watching these games. Like,
right.
Carl Banks is not going to get on a microphone and say people don't have any respect for you.
He's not ill-informed.
Unless he's watched the tape.
Right.
And I still love Bob Papa coming in. How about DJ Davidson?
DJ Davidson.
Just keep naming names that are better than Dexter Lawrence right now. So I want to believe that Carl has the best intentions in saying this, and he's willing to, like I tell you all the time, like great leaders don't care about your feelings or if you like them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're
trying to push you to get the best out of you.
They see something that needs to be fixed. They have expectations for you. They feel like you could be better. They're willing to risk that relationship to make sure that happens. Now, I don't know what this relationship is going to be moving forward, but I think if Dexter Lawrence takes a step back and really looks himself in the mirror and is being honest with himself, he has not had the kind of season that people expect from him.
He's not. So he was asked that question. Evaluate your performance this year. I haven't heard this. I don't know what he's going to say. It's hard to be asked that question, being under the microscope, and come out and be like, I've been bad. So I'm curious. Have you heard what he says here?
I have not.
Okay. So what do you think he'll say?
Well, I think he's defensive right now.
Okay. So you think he's going to be like, I've been really good?
No, I don't think really good.
Like, I've been good. I've played my brand of football this year.
I think he's going to go out of his way to disagree with what Carl said.
Okay. Here he is, Dexter Lawrence. This is an interesting one. Evaluate your performance this year.
I think I'm doing what I can when I get the opportunities. Numbers not everything, and I've been an advocate over that last year, the year before that. Like, I don't think numbers indicate anything for real. They just something that's on the stat sheet. I think the way I play is disruptive, and you ask the people I play against, they'll tell you the same thing, not people who's talking, so...
See, that's the thing. I don't think he's been all that disruptive, right? I'm not talking about PFF or any of these metrics or analytics or anything like that. In watching the games, you have not seen a lot of Dexter Lawrence making plays. You just haven't.
No, I think when you reach a certain level, I mean, I'm not just talking statistics. Like, you just want to see, disruption, right? Even with the Abdul Carter stuff, I think Abdul Carter, when
he's been disruptive.
Well, that's the point, is he's the third overall pick, and people were like, he's going to be the best player in the draft. You wanted to see, because a lot of people just want to see numbers. They want to see stats.
Right.
And they'll look at sack numbers and everything else. But when you have people going out of their way on social media, PFF, whatever it is, to show you how disruptive Abdul Carter has been. Like the benefits that, Brian Burns is getting for how disruptive Abdul Carter's been. Like how much further ahead he is than every other rookie in quarterback pressures. So, like, I mean, it's not you haven't had the big splashy plays necessarily for Abdul Carter, but he has had an impact on
But you can tell
games.
it's there, and he's going to get better, and there's nothing to worry about.
I also think once you've been paid and played at a certain level, like, I mean, expectations change. Like, I mean, listen, we're all human beings, and there are times when you play well, and there are times when you don't play well. But when you reach a certain point, the expectation is that you're always going to play well. It's not fair, but that's what happens, right? Like, I mean, once you graduate to that level that Dexter Lawrence is on, people think that every day you show up, every game you play, that you should have an impact on that game.
RJ, are you concerned
regardless
at
of
all?
what happens?
Are you concerned at all? Because your team is going to obviously have to play the Giants this week. That maybe Carl Banks has awakened the Dexter Lawrence beast here, or you just have watched the way he's played and that doesn't worry you?
No, yeah, very concerned.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to attack the Niners, right up the middle is the way to do it. That interior line, yeah, there's weakness there. I don't really know, because I remember when I was working for the Jets for those 8 years, like Bob Wischusen would always have the sit down with the head coaches, things like that, and he would always say the first thing that comes up in these coaching meetings, like they would talk about it before the interviews and things like that, can our guys block their guys? And how do we build a game plan around that? I'm not sure we can. I don't know how we can block you. And that is a
now
major
Lawrence specifically, or are you worried about Carter, Thibodeau, Burns, all of them?
All of them. Not Lawrence specifically, but he might just be the pivot piece. That, listen, maybe he's not doing what he did last year, but last year what he did was like Aaron Donald level, and that's probably not sustainable for him. But he's still very good. And
is he though?
I think he's still. What metric you going by?
I'm going by watching the games. I'm going by just the eye test. I don't think Dexter Lawrence through 8 games this year has been very good. I wouldn't say he's been awful.
So
I'm not gonna take shots like Carl Banks did, but do I think he's not the same player?
Not the same player, but I do think
I think he's been fine.
6% double rate is that is a sign of respect. So I do get where he's coming from. Listen, I think he could have a day.
I think so as well.
I really do.
Well, here's on the other side of this thing though. So Niners have had a hard time really being consistent running the football. Like, if you're going to have success running the football, this Giants defense would be.
This is the defense.
Probably the right recipe.
Purdy's playing in this game, or we're still uncertain about that?
He's practicing more. They never put him on IR because they wanted to keep him practicing, to just keep an eye on how he's coming along and try to keep him sharp. He's practicing more. I still don't think you're going to see Pearsall. But
what is wrong with Pearsall?
A lot. I like Pearsall, but injury bug early in the first couple of years. But listen, whether it's Mac Jones or Purdy, the guys in front of them, they're still working in whether they're going to get their left guard back. The Niners, if you're gonna attack them right up those A gaps, there's an opportunity.
You worried about this game?
Because
he just got beaten up by the Texans.
Well, what Shanahan had to say when he wasn't talking about Jaxson Dart right after the game, he ripped into the team, which he very rarely does. I think you're going to get a good version of the Niners. I just worry about the point of attack.
Right. So here's what I'll say. So I don't know how much you take PFF as a legitimate. I think
it's legitimate
depending on what you want in grades. I don't know how if people know how the grades work or the grading system. But last 3 seasons leading up to this season, so 22, 23, and 24, he was second out of 127, first out of 130. Third out of 118, and this year he's 14th. It says out of 128.
So that's not bad.
It's not, but it's not 1, 2, 3.
It's not dominant level, but it's 14 out of 128 is still pretty good,
right? Which I think is probably why Dexter Lawrence is saying to himself, like, really, lack of respect, or is it they have so much respect for me that I get doubled
doubling me every single time? It's a fair question. So I want to get to the Jets, but I want to finish off with the Giants here. Jaxson Dart. I mean, I don't know how much more you can put on the kid's plate. It's like, go save us. Go make us relevant. Go do it without Neighbors. Go do it without Scatterbo. Just continue. But here he is. And along the way, it doesn't feel like anything is too much for him. But here he is discussing now he's got to fill Scatterbo's shoes.
Other guys just kind of have to pick it up. It'll be a little different without him out there just yelling and whatnot. But we got some good guys in the building to kind of pick up.
A little quieter today on the field without him?
A little bit for sure.
Did you hear he's zipping around the facility in his wheelchair?
Well, you saw what they did too with the stretch?
Yeah.
He had his helmet. He had Scatterbo's helmet next to him when he stretched. He just does all the right things.
He gets it.
Yeah.
He gets
completely
it.
gets it.
But
can I say this quickly, though?
Yeah.
Just because we brought up the Dexter Lawrence grade. So he's 14th out of 128. Brian Burns, who's playing at a defensive.
He's awesome.
They have him 27th of 119.
Yeah, and that is the thing that makes people look at PFF and be like, "What is this?
What are we doing?"
Because you watch Brian Banks, and he's playing. I mean, tell me if you think I'm wrong. I think he's playing at like a league MVP kind of level.
Burns, yeah, Brian Burns, not Banks.
Right.
Yeah.
Burns playing at like a defensive MVP kind of level, and to have him 27th.
Yeah, they actually have last season right now as better than what he's doing this season.
You have Carter on that thing?
I do. Abdul Carter right now is 43rd out of 119. Run defense grade, not great. Run defense grade is 102 out of 119.
Oof.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I wish I knew what went into this. Like what is the formula that they tell you?
I actually think it would be at some point, like it would be interesting to get someone from PFF on to kind of explain it.
Just kind of ask some of the. Yeah, I think we should.
Dumping all this money
into the
owns
site. PFF or
Collinsworth.
Yeah, right. How'd you know that?
I know everything.
You really do. A little intimidating.
Not as much as you, but
you know a lot of stuff. So going back to Jaxson Dart and how great he's been. By the way, we have 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Okay, 4 minutes, and then we break.
Okay.
I don't care if you're in the middle of the greatest story ever told to man.
No more stories.
In 4 minutes, we're going to break. Raymond, you understand that? 4 minutes, we go to break. Kyle Shanahan, very impressed with Jaxson Dart.
I've been real impressed with him, mixing a lot of RPOs and stuff, which I think is really good for him. And he's got a good feel for him, and he's been real impressive watching the tape. He's got a very good knack for off-schedule plays, attacking while scrambling. You drop any of your players in coverage, he finds them. His vision is pretty elite when it comes to seeing holes in the defense when he gets outside that pocket, and just watching him even play in the pocket too. He knows how to play quarterback, and he's been extremely impressive so far.
If you told me of all the people that walk the earth that you would want to give a really positive review for your quarterback, Kyle Shanahan is probably on one hand.
I think he's at the top of the list.
Yeah. So
be him, Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah.
I mean, he already had Sean Payton. So, yeah, I mean, Vic Fangio said it.
He's winning everybody over.
Nick Benito said it.
He's winning everybody. Players, coaches,
that's really
fans.
where you take your cues from. And then his teammates.
Yeah.
I mean, teammates will tell you what they feel, how they feel about the player. And they love him.
But
he's a rookie and he stepped in.
What's not to love?
Right now, nothing. Outside of he takes too many hits. That's it.
Right. And he does.
Here's another PFF stat that's going to make you start to question it. What do you think they have as so this is power ranks. So overall, they got Denver as the 8th.
As the 8th best defense?
No, just 8 overall. They got them as the second
best team?
They got them as the second best defense. They got the Texans as the first best defense.
That's fair.
They somehow have the Houston Texans as the 10th best team. Their overall power rank for offense is 14th.
14th?
How's that?
See, that's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that some of these stats, a lot of these stats, you look at, you're like, this doesn't make sense.
We're all watching the same offense, right? I know they were good last week, but for the most part, offense has been bad.
They've been dreadful. Their offense has cost them games this year. Their offense stinks. They were good. They were good last week against San Francisco.
Well, they also say in this, the best bet in this game would be Houston laying the 1.5. And right now, all the money, 77% of the money is on Denver, and 83% of the bets are on Denver.
That's one of those RJ specials.
Yep.
RJ has to take Houston in that game.
Has to.
He has to.
He's got no choice. RJ, want us to lock you in?
You want Houston minus 1.5 right now?
I can't lock in. What concerns me...
If you were allowed to lock in, would you lock in?
No, I wouldn't. What concerns me is, they might just be a bad team.
You have 90 seconds, by the way.
They might be a bad team that beat a Niners team that played a horrible game on Sunday. I can't subscribe to yet. There's other games you could lure me in, but not this one.
So there's games you find to be very sexy this week.
I think there's some strange lines out there.
Here's another little nugget for you. If you like nuggets for betting. Right now, PFF is saying the best bet, Pittsburgh Colts 7-1, right? Pittsburgh 4-3.
Yeah.
Is Pittsburgh plus the points. However, 86% of the money is already on the Colts.
I would like the Colts this week.
Well, you'd be with the public.
Yeah, I would.
And we know how the public's been doing.
So that would be RJ has to take the Steelers then.
You would think.
By the way, I got an email saying RJ saying Ricky Pearsall caught the injury bug. He was shot in the chest. But I don't think that's why
that's not why he's missing time.
Missing time.
So I think it was a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
No, he also missed time in camp this year. He's
got a PCL injury, right?
Missed the last month, yeah.
I don't think that has to do with him being shot.
No, I don't think so either.
It does not. It does not. All right, so you know what we can do now?
Go to break.
We can go to break because we're right in the sweet spot of doing that. Look at this. 20 seconds away, right on time. So on the other side, Knobervsations, did it happen in Florida? But first, the Jets make a trade, and there's someone that a lot of teams want to get off that Jets roster. Who is it? You'll find out next. DNR with you, right here on ESPN New York.
Stuck in a job that just isn't getting it done? Maybe it's time to go for IT. Whether you're just starting out, switching careers, or a military veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you launch a rewarding career in IT in months. No prior experience needed. Why spend years getting a traditional degree when your future in IT can start right now? Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Your most powerful upgrade? Your career. Go for it. Go for IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
The following is a paid advertisement for the Wellness Company.
Hey there, it's Michelle Smallman from Unsportsmanlike. I'm thrilled to be joined by Dr. Drew from the Wellness Company. And Dr. Drew, you have something very exciting to talk about today, the medical emergency kit. Tell us a little bit about this.
It is exciting. Look, I have been fighting to try to protect the patient-physician relationship my entire career, and we have lost. I finally decided I need to be involved with people that put the power back in the patient directly. These emergency kits give you everything you need so you don't have to spend $1,200 going to the emergency room. We have a significant medical team, the medical board at TWC, and we just sat down and put together what we would want for our family, for our patients.
Oh my gosh, so anything that anyone could need is in this
and there's
kit.
a guidebook here to tell you exactly how to use it, and again, telehealth backup.
It's remarkable. It's innovative. Everyone needs to get one. UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports to get $50 off your kit. That's UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/play.
Fight fans, Bud Light and ESPN New York are sending you to UFC at Madison Square Garden. Tap the Bud Light tile on the ESPN New York app and enter for your chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN Suite. Catching the action alongside ESPN New York's Peter Rosenberg. Listen and enter through the Bud Light tile to score your shot at the ultimate fight night. Bud Light is the official beer of the UFC, so make your move now on the ESPN New York app.
Must be 21 plus. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Rules on the ESPN New York app. Please enjoy Bud Light responsibly.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Game Time is brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, because when it's game time, that's exactly when it's Tully time. Islanders, your Islanders visit the Hurricanes tonight. my old stomping grounds. That's at 7:30. 9 o'clock, Rangers drop the puck in Edmonton. And 10 o'clock, the Devils are in San Jose to play the Sharks. No baseball tonight, but we do have football tonight. The Ravens and
That's
the
nice.
Dolphins. Yeah, I love the Thursday football.
Lamar back?
Yeah, I love the Thursday football. And that's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So I saw a tweet from Pat Leonard that I have now. Here it is. My buddy Pat Leonard, right? He says, Carl Banks never would have had to say what he did about Dexter Lawrence this week if there were a culture of accountability with the Giants. But there isn't. Lawrence's coaches coddle and point fingers elsewhere rather than coaching players hard. That is a massive statement from him.
It is. It absolutely is. But you've heard this. I mean, you've heard this about the coaching staff. How it's more of a country club atmosphere.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but isn't that kind of what coaching is now?
No, I don't think. I don't, no.
So it's easier across the board than it used to be, but the Giants are easier than that.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, which is why Daniel Jones said what he said. And he didn't know any better. He's like, I thought this is what it looked like, to get ready for a game, and then I went to Minnesota and realized it's not.
Right.
Like, and different teams, different teams do things differently. Like when I played for the Islanders, I thought that was the NHL. And then you hear stories.
Well, you don't know what you don't know.
Then you hear stories from your buddies, or you go to an away game and you're like, hey, let me check out your locker room or do something. And it's like, whoa, I'm not in the NHL right now. This is the NHL. So it's such a tough conversation because there are so many things that are going to go into this decision, right? And we have time. The decision's not going to be made now, but I mean, you're really trying to weigh what's in the best interest of the organization with what's in the best interest of the young quarterback, which is also in the best interest of the organization.
Sure.
Right? Like if the quarterback continues to develop at this rate, it's going to be great for everyone. And you don't want to stand in the way of that.
How's he going to continue to develop at this rate with the lack of weapons he has?
Well, because Neighbor's going to get back. It's why I still think they should make
I'm
a move.
talking about this season.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I just mean in general. I mean, like his development. So by year 3, you would hope that he's ready to carry this thing.
I have no reason to think he won't.
Right, because by the end of year 3, if he's playing as well as we think he'll be playing, that's when all of a sudden you have to start paying him money, and now you're going to have to, not pay certain guys.
Right,
and you're gonna
allocate the money
and you're going to have
differently.
deficiencies that your quarterback's going to have to make up for. So do you want to stand in the way of that? And if you're of the mindset, and we've had a couple of different people on that are in that mindset, Mel's one of those people, that the last thing you would want to do is kind of put a speed bump in this thing and have him learn a whole new offense. You'd bring Brian Daboll back. I think you believe that Brian Daboll and his flaws don't give the rest of the team the best chance to have success.
I think I believe that,
but
I'm not sold on that yet.
But I think that if handled the right way, if he was able to prove to Wink that he did have a plan, and Wink respected him, Wink as the defensive coordinator who's not afraid to hold players accountable, and they responded to, would be a nice marriage.
But how often do you see a defensive coordinator and a head coach have that level of a fallout? It doesn't happen that often.
But I think if you have one person with a standard and a set of expectations that's in a position inferior to the head coach, and you see the head coach who's not living up to your standards, I would also be frustrated.
Yeah, I understand.
Right? Like, because in his mind, he's probably thinking we're not doing enough. And how you run the offense directly affects how my defense performs.
Let me ask you this question. The Giants are 2-6. If they had what you deem to be one of the better head coaches in the NFL right now, what would they be sitting here at?
Well, I think they might win the Dallas game, and they probably win the Denver game.
So
but that's
4-4?
Probably, but that's,
Saints? No.
Well, no, because you turn the ball over 5 times.
Okay, so you don't blame the coach.
Can't do anything.
Okay. All right. So 4-4. Maybe a different coach would have started Jaxson Dart from day one.
Right, but I even think that. But here's the thing, though. I think you could probably come to a place where you could keep Brian Daboll because the offense looks good, and find a better defensive coordinator and let him run the defense and hold guys accountable on that side of the ball.
Good.
Like if that ends up being kind of the middle ground that they find.
If you had a defensive coordinator, like a good defensive coordinator, and he wanted to come to the Giants for a lateral move, but they also made him assistant head coach, are you allowed to do that?
Associate head coach? You can make an associate head coach, yeah.
So, and now is that something like
That's just by title. You just get paid more.
Right, but are you allowed to, like, if you're allowed to go for a step up,
Oh,
is that considered a step up, or is that a
That's
lateral
a good question.
move?
By title?
Yeah.
If they make you
Like
associate head coach?
by title, if you're called the associate head coach. Like
you'd
your
have to
number-
ask. Yeah, you'd have to ask someone that
No,
knows.
that's Tim.
Oh, we could ask Tim.
Tim
I
might
don't
know
if you
that,
We
right?
also have to ask him. Make sure we ask him why he's coaching high school football. We need to know that.
Right.
And also, listen,
him and his
I would
brother.
also, and no joke, I would probably heavily weigh what Jaxson Dart had to say about Brian Dable.
Well, I would think that Jaxson Dart's going to say a lot of favorable things about Brian
yeah,
Dable.
Probably, but I also think he's the kind of kid that would, like, he had Lane Kiffin, right? So, like, he knows Lane Kiffin's a damn good college football coach, and he's definitely a good offensive mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he thinks that there's any, as much as he loves Brian Dable, just private conversation, me and you, do you think we could do better? I mean, he's going to have to be honest with himself.
Of course.
It's his career.
Exactly that.
Right? So,
and does he look at it and say, yeah, he's helping me, but he's not great with these other parts of the game?
Or because it's the same thing. Like I said to Wink, as players, you think the same thing. Like if you're a player, and Jaxson Dart seems like he's kind of like holds himself to that standard where he despises winning and he's willing to do whatever it takes. If you don't feel like everyone else in the organization is at your level or not pushing everyone to be at your level, then yeah, you'd want to change.
Let's go to a little phone call action here. Let's go to Dave in the car. Dave, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning. No, I just had a statement about the Giants. I mean, before the season started, we were expecting 3-4 wins, this and next. They have a bad schedule, blah 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 blah. We now know. I mean, I'm convinced we got the quarterback. I mean, we have a guy who's not just a good quarterback, but he's got it mentally. So I don't care if Dable is gone and some new guy comes in. This guy's not going to just all of a sudden not be able to play. He's got it mentally. So if the Giants had won the last game, 70-0, they lost. Okay, I'm so upset that Scadaboo has this terrible injury. I had to look up Dak Prescott, who had the exact same thing. He came back the next year, so that made me feel a little bit better.
He's going. Dave, we discussed it yesterday. He's going. I mean, I can't even believe this. Every doctor you hear break it down, he's going to be fine. He's going to be ready by April. He's going to be
right. But it was also what he avoided. It's what he avoided.
Really? Oh,
that's
tremendous.
It's what he avoided. As bad as it looked, it could have been worse.
This is the way I was looking at it. Like, I don't get as high as Dave you do. Like, if they had won the game last time, Neighbors will be back. He'll be back. I'm just wanting them to draft 3 players that are going to help them, because I'm thinking they're going to the playoffs next year. This year, I didn't care what happened. As long as we got the quarterback, I'm happy. And next year, I had them in the playoffs. And in the following year, I had them in the NFC Championship
Dave, it's
game.
just not that easy. We'd all. I mean, every team would love to just add 3 players that just fit in perfectly and have an immediate
like
impact.
Evan Neal fit in perfectly. Right. Like Deontay Banks fits in perfectly.
And here's the other thing,
Tyler
though.
Nubin.
When we're breaking down their schedule before the season started, right? I mean, it was, hey, Giants have a plan in place. They're going to try to keep Jaxson Dart out as long as humanly possible, maybe even the whole season, right? So you're thinking about, okay, it's going to be Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
They're bringing everyone on the offense back, and now you're going through strength of schedule, and you're like, okay, 3, 4, whatever the wins it was. It wasn't. It was more, hey, they'll have 3 wins because I don't know if I believe in Russell Wilson, and there's not a tremendous amount of talent, and their schedule is crazy hard. It wasn't. You didn't necessarily throw coaching mistakes into that mix.
No.
And now it's been rookie quarterback hasn't really played like a rookie quarterback outside of the Saints game, and you've lost a couple games that you didn't think you were going to win in the first place, but you lost them because of coaching decisions.
Which is a problem.
So
again, they got 9 games left. I really want to see how this happens.
You can't go with the wall. You only expected to win 3 games. No. Yeah, that's before you saw any of this.
Right. Like you thought you'd win 3. And then you should have at least 4 right now. Like that has to play into the factor. Again,
it does.
You got 9 more.
Right.
And I want to see those 9 more.
But I also don't think it's fair to Brian Dable to say that you just hire, Jaxson Dart's so mentally tough, you just hire some guy, and all of a sudden he just continues the way he's going. Yeah, do I think he'll figure it out? Yes, I do. But do you want to have...
You don't want to give the kid a hurdle.
No, right. Do you want to make him have to spend the time of refiguring it out?
Of course not. Now,
as opposed to hit the ground running, knows the offense, they can add to the offense, and now he feels comfortable going right into week 1.
Do I think if you hired a good offensive-minded head coach that it would be fine? I probably do. All right, so the Jets make a trade. Michael Carter, corner, right? What, you want to go back to the Giants?
No, but who's to say that great offensive mind is a great CEO also? There's no guarantee.
No, there's no guarantees.
Like you bring in John Harbaugh. Say John Harbaugh got fired, and you brought him in.
Yep.
Is he a great offensive mind? No.
A great offensive mind? No.
He puts together a good staff. That's part of Brian Dable's biggest problem is he has not put together a great staff.
That's right. He's the OC. No, Kafka's the OC. No, he's the OC.
And there's the quarterback coach. Then it's back to Kafka.
Right.
And it's like, hey, we'll give you a different title so you stick around. So
Right.
now Kafka's
Shane Bowen. Yeah. No, it's not seamless. It's
I mean,
not.
that's in the list of things that you need to do as a head coach. That's at the top of the
and
list.
the staff is unimpressive.
Build the right staff.
So you like this Michael Carter trade? That
I
does
do.
nothing for you? Yeah, you like it?
Well, I mean, he wasn't playing. I mean, once they got Brownlee stepped up. They weren't really playing Carter. You needed a wide receiver. You bring in Mechie.
Mechie has potential.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what you're banking on.
Right?
I mean, he slots in right now as where? And you got no receivers now.
I mean, he's right there.
Garrett's hurt.
He's certainly a guy
Reynolds
that
is
gets
on the
playing time right away, you would think.
You would think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't hate this trade. Mike Tenenbaum was on Barton Carlin yesterday, was asked with the trade deadline coming up, how would he handle it if he were running the Jets?
Yeah, I think you have to look at it over like a 2-year view. And what I mean by that, guys, like you have to say like, okay, where's this team next year? So if player X is in the mix for next year, like we should probably not trade him. You know, like, look, we hope they win as many games as possible, but at the end of the day, does it really matter if the Jets win 3 games this year, 6 games? This is year one of what we hope to believe is a long-term situation. So to me, this is much about, is the player under contract for next year? Will he be? If not, then we should probably think about moving on. So if a player is not in the mix for next year, Chris, I would certainly consider it.
All right, so that means that he would certainly consider trading Breece Hall.
Yeah, you're not giving him away.
Of course not.
Makes no sense. I would also have some kind of negotiation with his agent.
Well, you want to know, right?
What would it look like? Like, how much do you want to be here? Well, what does the number look like? What are you going to look? I mean, what are you looking for in free agency? Do you want to meet that number? Like, because I mean, it's as poorly as the Giants handled the Saquon Barkley thing. Like, they had a pretty good idea of what he wanted and what he signed for, and they weren't willing to pay it.
Right.
Now, in hindsight, they should have paid it.
Of course,
but they paid it to Darius Slayton.
Yeah, that's funny. It's so giggly. It's okay. Why are you taking shots?
Well, I'm not taking shots.
Of course you are.
It's factual information. It's not a shot.
When you giggle, it's a shot.
I didn't giggle.
Oh, you did.
How dare you?
Yeah. You know what? You make it sound like you're a Chiefs fan. You root for the Jets.
I know.
Know your place, buddy.
Listen, I know my place.
Know who you are.
I'll do whatever I want.
You should grovel at the feet of the Giants.
I got nothing to lose. There's nothing more dangerous in this world.
You
than
know what?
someone with
You're
nothing
not
to
wrong.
lose.
You're not wrong.
It's going to get worse? What? Me taunting you is going to make my team worse? No.
You know what? You say that. You know the powers.
I've already been through all of it.
Yeah, can always get worse.
Aaron Rodgers popped his Achilles 4 plays in. I've been through all of it. All of it. Bring it on.
You're scared of nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, because you're dead.
I'm dead. Hey, you can't kill me. Zombie apocalypse, I'm already dead.
So they come after you. You don't care because they've already killed you.
He's the Undertaker.
I'll take you all with me.
You're jealous is what you are.
I'm not jealous.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
what?
you are. Of competent football.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I actually get sad. I get sad when I watch real NFL teams play. It makes me sad.
You watch some of our teams play, and it doesn't even look like the same football as other teams.
No, at least your offense looks good now.
They do.
Functional.
Yeah, capable. Well, your offense put up 39 points.
I know.
Halfback options, you
Yeah,
name
right.
it. Going for 2. Let's go for 2.
Do it again.
Yep. Go
Down
for 2.
9. Go for 2.
Go for 2. So, if you can avoid the snarky comments, I'd like to play a little clip from someone by the name of Jordan Schultz.
I believe I sent this clip.
Oh, is that right?
That's right.
I didn't know that.
I was very active with sound yesterday.
He's very connected, Jordan Schultz. Very connected.
Very connected.
Yeah.
He also got into a fight with
Another
Ray,
one,
or
or
fight at the Starbucks?
Was it
Starbucks of all places.
Was it Ian Rappaport?
Was it Rappaport?
That was Rappaport. That was Rappaport.
By the way, I don't know that I've ever told you guys this. Jordan Schultz, big fan of the show.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Why don't we get him on?
So I will say this without airing any dirty laundry.
Yep.
I have suggested that, and it was met with no.
From who?
I'm not going to.
He's
not
not going to say.
What?
The boss man?
I'm not going to name names. But I had a back and forth with Jordan Schultz, who said, I'd love to come on anytime you'd
So
want
let's
me.
do it. Be your own man.
Yeah?
You're
You think
Dave
I'm-
Rothenberg.
I'm being swayed
You're
by
Dave
the masses.
Frickin' Rothenberg. Champion.
All right.
Rothenberg.
How would you like to have Jordan Schultz on tomorrow?
I would love it.
On a Football Friday.
That'd be perfect.
All right, then I will attempt to put that together.
This is not going to be one of those like empty summer promises, right?
No, I'm not making a promise. I'm telling you I will try that. He reached out to me, love your show, a while back. I said, thanks so much. Would love to have you on at some point. He said, how's tomorrow? This is way back.
Yeah.
And I presented
asked,
it
they
to
said
people
no.
here, and they're like, no.
Yeah, I don't love that.
Yeah. Did you know about this, RJ?
I did not.
Mm-hmm.
Is this going to get us in trouble?
Why?
What other things have
At
you
this
not told
point,
us?
RJ, I mean, what do we have to lose?
A lot.
All I know is that
Our jobs.
31 minutes right now, we'll be going to commercial break.
That's all that matters.
That's all
RJ,
I
you
know.
need to get a
Is
couple
this how
extra
it's going to be
jobs.
now?
What do you mean?
Is this how it's going to be?
Yes. For the time being, yes. We will be by the clock all day, every day. So John
Great.
knows exactly which break we're in.
That's right. I don't
When
want
he's
him
on
to
his
be.
commute.
I don't want him to be confused. Yep.
What did
'Cause he
RJ
is
say
a-
yesterday? This is why we have meetings?
Right. Because he was a single, sexy divorcee living on Long Island.
Could you imagine putting that in a?
Not sure that was for air.
I said it yesterday.
I understand, but I'm not sure it was
Well,
ever
once,
for air.
once the cat is
Once
out of the
it's-
bag,
yeah.
and right, away we go. Could you imagine putting that in a dating profile?
No.
I'm a
I've
single,
never had a
sexy
dating profile.
divorcee.
I couldn't imagine dating now.
No.
I wouldn't. I'm not.
It's tough
I'm
out
not
here.
cut out for it.
It's tough out here. Like
Yeah, I
he's
don't-
in war. That's
No, seriously, I don't know how
it's
he
tough
does
out
it.
here, man.
I don't know how he does it.
I have no idea.
I couldn't do it.
Nope.
I'd need to be set up. Someone would have to be like, "Hey, I have a friend. You should meet." And then,
Please, you'd go to a bar, you'd have a gaggle of women in 10 minutes.
But I mean, is that what I'm not looking for? That I'm looking for love. I'm
Fair.
not looking for a one night stand.
But why can't you love the woman from the bar?
Is that necessarily the person that I'm going to end up marrying? You think?
I don't know. I think that
maybe
you can meet a person in a bar and you can fall in love with her. It's happened.
Yeah, but just think about the amount of conversations you're going to have now. We're going to text message.
You got to start the whole thing.
Right.
Then they got to learn all about you.
Right. Like I watched, and then I'm at the high school all the time watching these, and they're all Snapchatting, and it's like my niece.
You'd have to get on Snapchat. You'd have
my
to learn
niece
some of
was
the lingo.
I'm like, have you talked to this person yet? She's like, no, I don't have his number. I was like, yeah, but what do you do?
They feel like they're in relationships without even conversation.
We just Snapchat each other. I'm like, just pictures of each other? Yeah, that's it. Like, why don't you text message at least? Have a phone conversation.
Can you imagine that?
People are so anti-phone conversation.
Why?
It's
Yeah,
just
they
so-
are. They are.
People have never been so.
I'm going to make myself
it's so
sound like
funny
an
'cause
old
they
man.
call it social networking and all that stuff, but people have never been less social.
I did my best work that I've ever done in the initial phone call
Yes.
before the date. Oh,
Well, but even like just RJ, you're younger than us, so maybe I don't know if you're like past what we were doing. But like, remember that like when you first started dating Sherry,
yeah.
and like those first like how long those first couple
We
phone
used to talk
conversations?
all night.
Yeah, like hours.
Yeah.
And then you get off the phone, you're like, wow, I like where this is
Did
going.
I ever tell you this? This is a cute story. This sincere.
Okay.
I actually think you'll be like, that's really sweet. So Sherry, it was a blind date.
Yep.
Hadn't met her. Talked on the phone.
Yep.
At the end of that conversation, I turned to my room and I said, I'm going to marry her.
This one's it.
Yeah. I'm going to marry her.
Well, you
But
were
never met her.
You were fresh off a relationship with a stripper though, too.
It wasn't fresh.
As fresh.
It wasn't. No, I was fresh off of the 6-hour date where I didn't get the call back.
Oh.
That was right on the heels
Yep.
of that.
That's rough.
And then you dated the podiatrist.
That was years
You
earlier.
could do fun stuff with her.
He's
feet.
got quite a catalog when you
Yeah.
think about it.
He's lived a life.
Yeah.
How it turned out as well as it's turned out is really
I have a lot of stories.
the great mystery.
But why? Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you think I'm a great guy?
I think you're a great guy.
Okay.
I think you've made some very questionable decisions in life.
But doesn't everybody?
That have somehow led us to this,
All right.
where you have everything that you've always wanted.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because I am not willing to compromise my
Clearly.
morals and my beliefs.
Yes.
I
Right.
want what I want, and I will not sacrifice anything but the best.
Right, but many people who want to live the way that you live will have to sacrifice. Like many men that want to have your life where it's like, I get to do what I want when I want to do it. If I want to watch football all Sunday or Thursday or Saturday and miss things, we'll have to compromise in some way in their relationship. You, however, do not.
No. Well, I don't want to.
And she still loves you with all her heart.
Yeah. And it would be the same for her. If there's something she wanted to do, I'd be like, please do that.
Right.
I want you to
It's
do what you want to do.
It is the definition of finding your person.
That's right.
Yeah.
She is my person. So, yeah, before I ever met her, I
You
told
do.
people
You
I
can
will
tell.
marry.
But how would you know now? Because all you're doing is sending pictures of each other.
She's a great Snapchatter. I think this is going to be the one. You're not like that with women, are you?
I don't have Snapchat, so
you
no.
do phone calls, right?
Yeah. I will say this.
You said naked pictures?
No.
Why?
Not now.
You just said you're looking for love. You think that's the
I
way
don't
to
know what his
find
generation.
immediate
I don't know
love?
what his generation does.
You know what? Never mind.
He's the
Never
same
mind.
age as you. What do you what his generation does?
I'm old at heart.
He's 3 years younger than you.
I'm a romantic.
You know what? Never mind. Let's just go to Knobs.
Oh, you stink.
No, I
You
never played the
stink.
Jordan Schultz sound. Wait, let's go to Knobs. We got stuff to do, and we only have 27 minutes to do it.
Play it quick.
Here's Jordan Schultz saying a lot of interest in.
There are a number of teams who badly want and need interior defensive line help, and a name that's garnered a ton of interest, Quinnen Williams. Now, the Jets don't want to trade him, but they are willing to listen, considering there's so much interest in interior defensive line and so many young, aggressive GMs around the league. The idea of a team blowing away the Jets with an offer is at least feasible.
So, I mean, there's teams hot and heavy. It's funny, he says they don't want to trade him. Well, then don't trade him. I mean, they can put an easy stop to that.
Unless you get blown away. And I asked Fields this yesterday. He said,
what do you mean, Fields?
Field. Sorry, Field. I have no respect for his name anymore after you beat him.
That's right.
Yeah. Treat him like that. If he had won, it had been Field. Mr. Field.
Mr. Yates, yeah.
Was that you have a group of younger GMs that aren't afraid to start trading away draft picks. So there's a chance. Like if you're a team that feels like all of a sudden now we add that one piece to the interior of our defensive line and our defense gets that boost that we need to be all of a sudden now a legit playoff threat, and you're willing to sacrifice some draft picks. I mean, I could see the Jets being blown away, especially if he's unhappy.
I'm not opposed to trading him. I mean, I also feel like, A, he's probably unhappy. B, he's done a lot of losing here. And C, much like Dexter Lawrence, I don't think you're getting a great version of Quinnen Williams this year.
Right, but unless because you trade him now and he's on a team that wins and he's surrounded by some better players, that all of a sudden now he's back to being Quinnen Williams.
I think that would probably happen.
Right.
With that, so if you felt like you got a really good haul in return and he left and he turned back into great Quinnen Williams, would that bother you?
Yeah.
It would.
Oh, it's just, it's the life of a Jets fan. It's the life of a Buffalo Sabres fan. RJ lives the same life. You know, you have a guy that you think is going to be like one of these foundational pieces as you get better, and then by the time you're ready to win, he's going to be one of your best players, and you lose. You keep losing. You don't surround them with the right pieces, and he never really, after being, one of the better players, it's like, okay, he's unhappy. He's sick of losing. He gets traded to a good team, and all of a sudden he's back to being the player that you thought he'd be.
Right.
And helping that team win instead of your team.
Yeah, it
sucks.
Like, I've never had that. Saquon Barkley was that. I mean, he was not bad with the Giants, but he wasn't as good as he could have been because the team wasn't very good. Goes to the Eagles and has a year for the ages.
Right. Yeah, but it just doesn't. It happens on a regular basis with us in our team.
Sam Darnold, right? Stunk on your team. You thought he was an awful NFL quarterback. Turns out he's not.
Geno Smith had a rebirth. Now he stinks this year, but
By the way, you're listening to DNR, DiPietro Rothenberg.
Look at Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my God!
Look at Aaron Rodgers now.
It's just a one sentence.
That's the one time you shouldn't steamroll. That's the one time.
Wouldn't that bother you though, Aaron Rodgers?
The steamroll would bother me.
Well, you got time. He's only 8:01.
Well, here, why don't you do it?
No, you do it.
No,
it's your thing. I'm not allowed.
I tried to do my thing.
I'm not allowed to do it.
Why not?
They told me I'm not allowed to do it.
Then I was halfway through. Here's the thing. It's like 12 words. I had read 7, and then at that point,
I can't help that my brain goes straight from my brain to my mouth.
Apologize to me.
Sorry.
Okay. Can I do it now?
Yes.
You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. Now, please. Go.
Right, like if you were a Jets fan, the whole Aaron Rodgers thing wouldn't bother you?
Yeah, it would bother me.
He's like having success now in Pittsburgh?
Of course it would bother me.
Like you couldn't wait one more year? Like how many times did we all talk about it?
I do understand why Aaron Glenn wanted a clean slate. I do. He didn't want the magnitude of Aaron Rodgers around.
Are you 1-7 now? If Aaron Rodgers is your quarterback?
Doesn't matter.
Like
It's
you're
hugs.
No, I know, but you already dumped 2 years into it. Like why not wait till most guys after an Achilles are much better another year away from it. Give it one more. If things don't go well, they're still going to blame Aaron anyway, and not Glenn Rodgers.
Correct. But he didn't want him around. That's pretty obvious.
No, Woody does not want him around.
Well,
wait to hear this Woody sound.
I don't even see Woody sound.
It's not Woody.
It's about Woody.
It's about Woody, and it's kind of gross, to be honest.
Well, I don't even see that.
RJ, where's that sound I sent you?
No, I have it for knobs.
Oh, it's in.
Okay.
When you hear this, it's gross. It gives you some. It gives you some.
How gross could it possibly be if we're talking about the Jets?
No, it's gross. Just like it speaks to the kind of person he is.
It fits. It totally fits.
You know what was very troubling the other day for me? When we talked to, it might have been yesterday actually, Louis Riddick. We're like, does Woody believe that impassioned nastiness towards Justin Fields helped? He's like, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like he's probably sitting there putting his feet up being like, you see what I did?
Right. Here's the problem, though, with what he said.
The grand ambassador.
And you looked at me, shut your microphone off and looked at me when he was like, well, these guys that own football teams that are billionaires have to be smart. And you're like, smart?
Ambassador Johnson?
Like,
yeah, he was born in.
Just born in.
Listen, I don't like Jerry Jones. But Jerry Jones is a self-created man who leveraged everything to buy the Cowboys and has done very well. That I respect to a certain level. Bob Kraft, same thing. Woody Johnson? He was born into the Johnson & Johnson family. That's his claim to fame.
Right. So there's a real chance that when he's not as smart as you think he might be, or he thinks he is. And I would definitely lean that direction. Right? Like Hassam.
That's
quarterback stinks. His rating stinks.
That's a real special.
Be nice if we could complete a pass. Hey, Woody. Tyrod Taylor's not going to be able to play this week. We're going back to Justin. Oh, don't worry. I guarantee what I said motivated him.
Look at this. Jordan Schultz, immediate response.
What do you say, man?
Would love to join the
Let's
show.
Let's
tomorrow.
go. I don't care what anyone says. He's on.
RJ, how do you feel about that?
I care what some people say.
Unless John says no, and then we won't have him.
That's right.
Well, that's not fair. You said text him. He sent me a heart back.
So much.
You got a heart?
I got a heart.
No. Oh, no. He's going to send the broken heart in a second.
A heart.
I think we
and
have to
then
have him
would
now.
love to.
We can't hurt people's feelings like
It's
that.
Jordan Schultz. He's a big name in
Schultze.
this industry.
Schultze.
You know who his dad is?
He runs Fox, doesn't he?
No, his dad
No.
was the CEO of Starbucks.
Oh, that's right. Starbucks. Excuse me.
Howard Schultz.
Yeah.
Worth like $1 trillion.
That's why he acted up in Starbucks.
You think there's a chance when we have him on, we can ask him for money?
No.
No.
I was thinking more like, I do get Starbucks every day.
Why are you going to ask him for money?
Because his family comes from tremendous wealth.
You're okay. You're doing okay.
We could always be doing better.
Yeah, but I'm sure people just ask Arthur Smith for money all the time.
But why?
It's because it's not polite.
Is it not?
You come for money. I don't ask you for money.
You have way more money.
I
than
know.
me.
How do you know?
Hey, you guys are doing pretty well. Give me some money. I need money.
You know what? I give you.
We
I
do
give
give
you
you
money.
money.
I do give
And
you
then
money.
you don't respond.
I do.
Yeah,
Days later.
After we ask you, hey, did you get the
Hey,
money
did
we
you
gave
get
you?
the money we sent you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, by the way, thanks.
Oh yeah, thanks guys. That was great. Tell you what are we? November 1st is Saturday. I would say within the next 7 weeks, you'll be getting some money.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look in advance now, huh? Because I know at the time of, I won't get a thank you.
By New Year's, you'll get a thanks.
Yeah. RJ, much better with the thank you. And I stand by this.
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yep.
Nobody. Not Emily Post, who writes books about how to handle yourself. Nobody writes a better thank you note than RJ. Nobody.
RJ's notes are so good that I romanticize that he's using like a quill with ink and just like under candlelight. Crafting this beautiful
RJ's
message.
notes are so good. This is sincere. I show them to my boys and say, this is what a grand thank you note looks like. And you get a thank you note, and it's in the garbage, and that we put it on the mantle.
Yeah, we keep them
to display the thank you note
it's the,
from
it's
RJ.
the gas card that we get rid of.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, I've pivoted.
The Starbucks card was a tremendous gift.
I've changed my ways. I'm receptive. I can take feedback.
Okay.
I can take feedback.
It felt like the gas card was like your Dodgers take or your Garrett Crochet take.
Well, listen.
You would not get off of it.
Crochet, you can go after. Dodgers.
Come on. The Dodgers is still a bad take.
Turned brilliant.
On a dime, that has changed. 48 hours ago, I asked you like terrible take. Now all of a sudden you're peacocking all over the place.
It's not Aaron Glenn. It's not the large boat turning around. No, this turned on a dime.
By Monday I might be coming wearing an Ernie Clement jersey.
So are you happy that the Blue Jays are leading this and look like they're going to win this thing, or does that provide sadness for you?
I am. In all seriousness, I've jumped on. I do like the Ernie Clement story. He's a Rochester guy. Not a lot of Rochester professional athletes, so I like that. And I like that I could be right.
The kid that hit the leadoff home run is from New Jersey.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Schneider.
But I do like the Dodgers just being taken down a peg. I think baseball's having a moment right now. I know we talked about this yesterday that, maybe some people are diehard Yankee fans, I understand, don't care. Want both teams.
No, I think it's been a good series and a lot of storylines.
I think
you
baseball's
got
having a
star
moment.
power, Ohtani, Guerrero. No, I enjoyed the series a lot.
I think it's been a really good just Major League Baseball postseason.
And the longest, you have never seen before moments, right? Longest game in the history of the World Series. You had a 12 strikeout performance from a rookie. You have Ohtani get on base 9 times. This is what sports is all about.
It didn't turn out the way the Yankee fans wanted, but Judge also did have a moment. It's been a really good postseason.
A great postseason.
Yeah.
I agree. You have 17 minutes, by the way.
You got it.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay.
These extra tape on their knob make their knob bigger.
Are knobs.
What was your best sport in school?
By far, tennis.
Oh my God! All right.
And this
Can you just put on that Rothenberg guy?
is Knobservations.
That has a nice ring to it. DiPietro and Rothenberg.
All right, we got a lot to get to. We're going to start with, on the Travis Take Two podcast, Jordan Travis. You guys set it up nicely, talking about Woody Johnson in regards to what he had to say about Justin Fields.
No disrespect, but there was things that were said to me, not obviously to that point because I never got on the field to play, but about my leg, like just slick comments that I don't know if he was trying to be slick about it, or you know how some older people, they just kind of say whatever comes to their mind, and it kind of made me feel a certain type of way. I told you about a few of them. Are you ever going to get healthy? And I'm just like, damn, not how you feel, and never that. There was always like comments like that, and that kind of upset me, but it kind of rolled over my head. It makes sense. But I mean, kudos to Justin Fields, because I don't know if you saw his press conference, and You can see on his face he's not even distraught, bro. It's really cool. It inspired me.
Is that unbelievable or what?
That's not good.
Not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's in character, though.
That's
just being a bad guy.
Yeah.
You ever gonna get healthy? I mean, this kid's fighting for his life.
Yeah.
Like, it's so bad that he's done. He didn't play football anymore.
It's not good.
It's like one of the most gruesome, unfortunate injuries in football that you've seen. I mean, that team was undefeated.
He was on a
stays
track.
Healthy.
He was on a track to real success.
Right, they're in the playoff,
and it's literally taken from him.
Right,
and
this guy,
you're going to get healthy.
Right, but it's not like you feel awful for this kid and you drafted him, but you hope it works out. It's not like, hey, how you doing?
No, I don't think he cares.
You gonna get healthy ever? It's like what he did to Mike White. This guy stinks. He's playing with a broken rib.
But the players can relate to him. He said it himself.
He's just a bad guy, man.
They can't relate to him.
That's his words.
Okay.
You
might have said that.
You're going to doubt him?
Yes.
Yes. As a matter of fact, yes.
The hardest part is, and Rick, you said it, in regards to the Sabres, you start to feel like a feeder system to the rest of the league.
Yeah.
And that's your sole existence. And it's the worst feeling as a sports fan.
Who do you think has it worse, you or you?
Jets fans.
Sabres. You think? So
because
as
Sabres,
a Sabres fan, looks at the Jets like, oh, the poor Jets.
Well, the Sabres are, in the large scope of like coast-to-coast sports, irrelevant. 99 people out of 100 can't name a Sabre. Like, I mean casual sports fans. I don't mean like hockey fans. Like, everyone knows about the Jets. We still hear about it every day. Eli Manning. Do you hear what his son Charlie's going to be for Halloween?
Jaxson Dart.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie's dressing up as Jaxson Dart for Halloween. Does it hurt? He's picking another Giants quarterback over you? It hurts a little bit. It's just a Halloween costume. Just on Friday. You only get one day to wear it.
Rick, you've lived this.
I have lived this. Twice. I've lived this.
Any words of advice for Eli?
I don't even know what to tell him. I'd be happy that it sounds like he's a football fan, which is awesome.
Yep.
And, do you really want to dress up as dad? No. You don't want to dress up as dad.
Dress up as their father.
Just be happy you got a quarterback that your kids actually want to dress up as.
Right?
My kids aren't banging down my door to dress up as Justin Fields. I can promise you that.
You certainly do. And Jaxson Dart had some thoughts.
I think it's awesome. I've met Charlie a few times. Obviously been around Eli a lot. Maybe like he said, he's a little disappointed that it wasn't him. But, it's just a cool relationship, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah, he's not getting that Fort Charles reservation now.
By the way, too, Jaxson Dart going to the hospital, see the kids.
That was
I don't know if that's like a little Russell Wilson rubbing off on him.
He gets it, man. He absolutely gets it. By the way, I think he was always likable. Is there anybody really more likable than Eli Manning?
I'm at the point where I've kind of seen enough of Eli.
Really?
Yeah.
I just
He's in Jersey Mike commercials now. It's like, come on.
Those are funny commercials where he dresses up like Danny DeVito.
That's hilarious. He doesn't know how to say. He doesn't say no to anything.
Well, he likes money,
He's
and
in
those are funny. Those are funny commercials.
He's in everything.
You're turning down money now? Is that what we're doing?
No, but
you're just saying too much.
Eli, we'd like to give you some money to do
once
some
you
Jersey
get a certain amount of money, I think I'm good.
He's very funny.
He's very likable.
And he's very likable
everywhere.
So, with Jaxson Dart, his head coach at Ole Miss was
Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin, very widely linked to the opening at
LSU.
And former LSU head coach
Brian Kelly.
Well, before him, Ed
Orgeron.
Orgeron.
Oh, please tell me we have Orgeron sound.
I love him.
Love Ed Orgeron.
Yeah.
So Ed Orgeron was on Unsportsmanlike yesterday.
This is unbelievable.
And he was asked by Evan Cohen, who was on the cafeteria yesterday, would you, if LSU reached out, consider going back to coach the Tigers?
Oh, I'd love to. You kidding me? I'm one phone call away. Hey, I just got to get in my truck. I'll be back. I could be there today. I love LSU. I still got my home in Baton Rouge. I love when I coach with Coach Miles, being the defensive line coach. I love the Tigers, and I'm getting back to coaching for sure. I consider it, no doubt.
So before you react,
how much of that did you understand?
Go Tigers.
A good bit. I actually thought that was more clear than a normal sound.
Say go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Let's revisit when he was fired, and he was asked how the exit meeting went and how the board told him he was losing his job.
We had a meeting. They coach, things are not going well. No, Ray Charles can see that, brother.
Snorting.
The snorts.
Did you see what the governor said?
I got to tell you this, though. Say, Coach, you got $17.1 million on your contract. We're going to give it to you. I said, what time you want me to leave and what door you want me out of, brother?
He's fun, man.
You saw what the governor said in Louisiana?
Yeah.
I say the AD won't be allowed to select a new coach.
What is going on?
What is happening?
That's what happens when you
All the
got
money.
that kind of NIL, yeah.
Yep.
It's taken very seriously.
Well, wasn't it? I mean,
Highest
wasn't
paid
the,
employee in the state, sure.
well, but wasn't the rumor too that there was Adidas that wanted James Franklin out?
Yeah, I'd seen that.
But I tell you what, there's a burgeoning career path. College GMs.
They already have college GMs.
No,
It's happening. It's happening.
They have them.
Yeah.
But those guys are soon going to be making, like, if you read around, those guys right now making, maybe $1 million, $1.5 million, maybe $2 million at the big universities. That's going to be a
Well, I know they're also
4,
hiring
5,
like former
6, 7.
or even current athletes to be like advisors. Like I know Steph
Andrew
Curry
Luck.
does it for Davidson. Andrew Luck is on.
Yeah, look at Andrew Luck.
But if you're going to be overseeing the NIL, which is essentially the school salary cap, self-imposed salary cap, I mean, eventually that person's going to make $4, 5, 6, 8, $10 million in years from now. It's wild. It has.
Oh, it's a business.
It has no guardrails. I'm somewhere in between liking it and disliking it, because certain aspects of it feel dirty, but at the same time, it's free enterprise now. But
It's the minor leagues.
yeah, it's wild.
I mean, football's done it perfectly.
Yep, it's wild. Lamar Jackson, he should be back tonight, we think, against the Dolphins. Number 7.5.
They said he's playing.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to play tonight.
What he did do, though, while he was away, ping pong tables, locker room, gone.
I told Kaneko, our head equipment guy, I told him to take all the games and ping pong, turn the TVs off. If we could have took the TVs out, they would have been out too, but I appreciate Mr. Steve for putting that in there for us, but yeah, we had to focus. I wouldn't say people don't take the job serious, don't get me wrong, but I didn't feel like it was the time for that, we got a lot of work to do. Each and every game gonna be like a win or go home game, We started off, first season ever starting off like this slow, so we're gonna have to just do or die right now, each and every week.
They may bludgeon the Dolphins tonight.
Yeah, they may.
I know he doesn't.
And you know what's going to happen now that we all feel that way? Dolphins are going to
Yeah, I'm not touching
it just feels like it.
I would lean
Prime.
Dolphins.
I'm not touching it, and I know that in big games doesn't always come with his fastball, but I love everything I hear from Lamar Jackson. I know it's a ping pong table, probably is not a big deal, but
well, listen, no one wants anyone to have any fun in the locker room when you're losing.
How many
They
guys
started
in
1-5?
How many guys on their defense are back? That's more important. Like how
Well,
many guys
Roquan's
are
back.
healthy? Like how many healthy players do they have defensively? That's a bigger deal.
That's a huge part of it.
Yep. Michael Jordan, he's part of NBC's basketball coverage now.
Am I the only one that thought that he was going to be actually involved in the coverage?
Oh,
Yeah, I thought that too.
we were bamboozled.
I thought that too.
I didn't realize
a
post
sit
game
down?
they'd go back to his home
To
and
a sit-down interview with Tirico.
Every Jordan feature is one long interview that they shot in his home, and we're just going to get a snippet every
It's
week. That's
very strange.
It is.
It
but
is very strange.
one of those snippets. So he's on NBC, sit down with Mike Tirico. By the way, Mike Tirico, busy guy, doing NBA games now.
He's
doing,
very good.
He is. Jordan was asked about load management. His answer was about what you'd expect.
It shouldn't be needed, first and foremost. I never wanted to miss a game because it was an opportunity to prove. It was something that I felt like, the fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress that guy way up on top who probably worked his ass off to get a ticket or to get money to buy the ticket.
You really cared about the guy who sat in the top deck at the Palace in Auburn Hills to watch you when you came to Detroit?
Yeah, because I know he's probably yelling at me, and I want to shut him up. He's calling me all kinds of names. I definitely want to shut him up.
Right.
You have a duty that if they're wanting to see you, and as an entertainer, I want to show, right? So if the guys are coming to watch me play, I don't want to miss that opportunity. Now, physically, if I can't do it, then I can't do it. But physically, if I can do it, and I just don't feel like doing it, that's a whole different lens.
So give me the...
What happened there?
Cut it.
Oh. In the middle of a question?
That's fine.
So, yeah, players they're not cut the same way anymore. It's just
I think the mentality's changed, but I also think that the expectations and the focus of what's really important has changed. If everyone's just telling you that you're going to be judged on championships, then you're going to do whatever it takes to make sure you give yourself the best chance to win a
but
championship.
Jordan was judged on all of it. It's just the mindset of the athlete is very in the NBA.
I think all athletes
completely
are
different.
I think it depends on the athlete. I think there are certain athletes that are cut from the same cloth as Michael Jordan that want to go out there every night and prove to people how good they are, or just feel like they owe it to their team, the fans and everyone else that they want to go play. And there's other ones that are more focused on what's important to them, their longevity. The less I play now, the longer my career will be, which means more money I'll make. Gives me a better chance to win a championship.
I get it, but I'm sure guys like Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Reggie Miller, they probably blanch at the way it goes now.
Well, especially with how much money people are being paid.
These players are so lucky he's not involved with team ops anymore.
To hopefully get,
He's a punch guy. The whole Steve Kerr story. He would lose his mind on these guys.
He would give them all the Kwame Brown treatment. All of them.
Yeah, hopefully you'll play 65 games. Hopefully. Yeah. If you want to qualify for any awards, you'll play 65.
That's how bad it is now. They had to put stipulations. You must play this amount of games to be able to qualify for awards.
I actually think what he said, though, is the more interesting part of that, which is where we're at with all the money involved in television. And at one point, he mentioned Jerry Jones. Like, at what point does the focus of these teams move away from championships and more towards just being really entertaining? Like, it feels like Jerry's focus is, I'd like to win, but I'd also like to be as entertaining as possible. Like, us being a part of the conversation all the time is better for my business.
That's a terrible thing.
Tell me about it.
Awful.
But that's what's making all this money. Is the entertainment
but
part
how much
of it.
money do you maybe?
Well, listen to the whole Ohtani thing.
But how much money do you need?
Right, but even like Kay saying they should get rid of the intentional walks. It wasn't because it's not a good strategy. Of course, it's a good strategy. It's not entertaining.
Right. And again, I've heard a lot of that. You can't get rid of it. Even if you get rid of intentional walks, I can easily walk you without making it intentional.
Right, but you're trying to walk this tightrope of still doing whatever you can to win, but also trying to make your product as entertaining as possible.
I understand that. From the baseball standpoint, I understand it. But if I don't want to pitch to you, even if I have to pitch to you, you're not going to see anything that you're going to be able to hit.
Right, but I mean, there's the off chance that the one at bat, they were trying to pitch around him. Guy that throws a strike, he hits a home run.
Then they'll make a mockery of it. Be nobody on base, and they'll throw the ball off the backstop 4 times.
No, they can do whatever they want, but I mean, you heard that conversation once it happened.
That'd be quite the sight.
About the intentional walks.
I got one.
Okay.
Stuff you missed. Oh, this is not stuff you missed.
We're not stuff you missed yet.
It's not really an observation. Oh, you know, I'm going to save this for later.
Okay.
You missed the segment, is what happened.
What?
You missed the appropriate segment, is what just happened.
No, the appropriate segment comes up later.
You missed the point of this segment.
All right.
Well, this was why I'm not going to do this story.
RJ, add him to Knobs, please.
No, don't add me to Knobs.
So, if you watch the Knicks and the Celtics on Friday, you saw an interesting sight. At one point, Jaylen Brown has the ball on the left wing.
Oh, I saw this.
And he's defended by OG Anunoby. And he tries to create some space. He puts his head down, and his head rubs against the jersey.
His hair rubbed off.
Right off.
Of OG. Yeah.
Apparently it happened again.
Yeah.
So, Jaylen Brown took to Instagram.
Smart.
And he got ahead of it.
Brian, little bro, call me back. We got some real to talk about. Code Red. They done caught me slipping. I need to know turkey or no turkey. And I ain't talking about no cheese sandwich. It's some real bro. Call your little bro back.
So, yeah.
You know what?
Hair transplant.
Good on him, though.
No, that's smart.
Very smart. That was, you would think that putting whatever crap that is on your head,
paint,
and then sweating profusely in a physical contact game would not be the recipe.
Well, listen,
you know who I always think of?
Giuliani did it.
Well, Giuliani's
when his hair was dripping down his face.
But remember, he used to have it really bad. Carlos Boozer. It was really bad for him. Like, his hairline was painted on. Like, it actually painted
a lot of guys.
on.
I think a lot of guys do that.
Yeah.
He might have the greatest beard known to man.
Fantastic beard.
Oh.
But the hairline.
We had a coach that used to spray paint his hair on, and then he'd wear white dress shirts, and he'd start sweating behind the bench, and you could see his hair was dripping onto his shirt.
But Giuliani still he's in the gold medals.
Oh, yeah.
I think this. I got to tell you,
right
though, I think this coach would have been right there for
really?
you. Yeah.
When your hair is dripping down your face.
He'd have to get rid of his shirts because the hair would drip into his white shirt.
That's rough.
Excuse me, that's not hair. Yes.
How many shirts was he going through?
A lot. Until he finally shaved his head.
Real quick before D-Hif. So, Aroldis Chapman was on a podcast, the Swing Completo podcast.
He mad.
And said if it ever came up, not that it will, but if it ever came up of him playing for the Yankees again, he said he would retire on the spot. He said no way would play for them, not even dead. I don't have
not even dead. And I can't imagine he'd be great if he was dead.
It's translated from Spanish, which is why I didn't grab the audio.
Muerte is death, I believe, in Spanish.
Look at you. So he said, I'll retire on the spot if that happens. Never again. I dealt with a lot of disrespect with the Yankees. I put up with a lot of things. They wanted to find a way to get rid of me, but they didn't know how. I just dealt with it quietly, kept playing, and did what I always do. He added he didn't have a problem with Aaron Boone or any of his teammates, which leads you to believe there's only really one person. Yeah.
Who could it be?
But he's had a nice year. He had
a nice year.
A really good year with Boston. Probably his best year.
Incredible season.
And
yes.
it got him another extension with the Sox. Alrighty, Raymond.
Investigation found he was viewing pornographic material on his personal phone just before the vehicle crash.
Did it happen?
What in your mind makes you think that you should get into the back of a cop car? Because we wanted to ride to the next bar.
In Florida?
Do I look like a taxi? No.
No. Ray, you can't play.
Oh.
Because you found the story. So,
I mean, we have more stories from Rays.
Yeah.
The Rays love did it happen.
It's a great
in Florida.
segment.
Big D have correspondence.
Yes.
So, the story Raymond found is a person in a place, as is typically, when desperate.
This is in Florida or not?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
Nice try. I
Thanks.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, desperate for cash and decides, you know what? It's time to perform a robbery.
A robbery.
Yep. So, rolls up to a pizza shop, rolls in with what turned out to be a fake gun. But, stick-up situation, climbs over the counter, makes the employee that is currently on the clock open the cash register. Here's what gets interesting, though. Another employee comes out, and the couple of them together decide, you know what? Two of us, one of him, wrestle him to the ground.
Nice.
And they don't know the gun's fake at that point. Take him right down. Call the cops. Police arrive. And in what turns out to be very much a Scooby-Doo situation.
Scooby-Doo.
They unmask the person.
Oh,
once
no.
The apprehended.
And it was Old Man Withers?
No, not Withers.
And he would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Yeah.
Their former manager, who was fired the previous summer, decided the way he was going to get back, you know what? When you guys are on duty, I'm coming for you. I'm going to make you look bad.
That's very funny.
Did this happen?
With his fake gun.
That's right.
Feels very Floridian to me.
But enough to make that your selection.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to go Florida.
Florida.
All right.
Wow.
Richard?
I hate when you're so quick to answer.
I know nothing.
I know you know nothing, but sometimes I have these feelings.
Schultz.
Like you're also the same person
I
that's
know
like, no,
nothing, I
not
see
Florida, and then you
nothing.
say it's like in like the Eastern Bloc, and it'll be in the Eastern Bloc. RJ, it was last week we all guessed the same thing. We all go wrong, right? I think last week was the first time we were all 0 for 3.
Yes.
All right. In order to stay away from that again, I'll go not Florida.
You're going not Florida?
I'll go not Florida.
There's a winner and a loser.
That's strong.
Yep.
And Ray can't play.
And Ray can't play.
Abstaining.
Ray can tell you who wins and who loses, though. Ray would.
Oh my goodness.
Ray would eventually.
I mean, he could tell you, but he didn't want to tell you.
He would eventually arrive at the conclusion that it happened in Massachusetts.
Oh, of course, your hometown. No wonder you said
It's not my hometown. Massachusetts is home state, not town.
Whatever.
Where in Massachusetts was it?
Let's check.
Winthrop.
No, it was on Winthrop.
Imagine.
It's on Winthrop.
I will get that for you. It just says Massachusetts.
Really?
I'll try to find out.
It actually happened a while back. It's
This
not
is not a
recent.
news
It's not
story?
recent. Yeah.
Still happened.
Anyway, that's your D.
That's nice, RJ.
That's nice.
Listen,
You know what this gentleman could have done before robbing his old store?
Taking a shower?
Taking a good,
Ooh.
steamy
Maybe it changes his mind.
shower. Maybe going in the shower, having thoughts like that, soaping yourself up real good.
Oh, real nice.
Maybe now you're not thinking about robbing your former store. You know why? Because I'm Dave Rothenberg.
Yes, you are.
And I'm here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. They converted Alex's bathtub to a shower, did an incredible job with that. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including my personal favorite, the unique PermaFit solution. That's a watertight fit. How long does it take? 1 day. Is it durable? Yes. Easy to clean? Yes. Is there demo? No. Mess? No. And here's the beauty. It's a lower cost than a standard replacement. Guarantee how long? Lifetime. That's how long. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until April of 2027. So here's what I say you do. You start designing your bath today like we did, and it's a nice, easy, clean site, bathfitter.com, because there's only one Bathfitter.
I have an answer on the town.
You know where this took place?
It's called Barry, Massachusetts.
I never heard.
It's
You ever hear of
somewhere between
Up by
Springfield
Worcester.
and
Toll Booth
Worcester.
Willie.
In Worcester?
I'm coming out of the booth.
Toll Booth Willie. Nice poll.
Yep.
Well, there you go. All right, that's nice. Let's take a break because we're right in that sweet spot to take a break and not get yelled at. We'll come back, and Tim Hasselbeck, with his new song and everything, will join us. DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is Debbie Duhame.
DNR our good morning. What is happening? We've got accidents all over because of the weather. Be careful traveling. Let's go out to the Cross Island North at Utopia Parkway. It's an accident. Van Wyck South at Jewel Avenue, a collision. New England Thruway North at North Ave, New Rochelle, a collision being cleared. Troubles continue on the outbound Gowanus. All lanes still subject to closure out by Fort Hamilton Parkway with a serious accident being worked on. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus their front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Charlie's battery is struggling to start. Not ideal before the tailgate, so he goes to AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone,
where a friendly AutoZoner tests his battery for free. Looks like he needs a new one, so he gets the Duralast battery.
have fun and stay warm.
And he makes it to the tailgate early enough to get his favorite spot. Free battery testing and charging. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
This October, the only thing scarier than missing the game is missing out on a brand new Kia. At Kia City of the Bronx, 3505 Connor Street is where the ghosts of old rides get traded in and new legends are born. They've got a monster lineup of new Kias that'll take you from tailgates to haunted houses in style. Visit KiaCity.com or call 646-917-7955. Don't get spooked, get moving. Kia City of the Bronx, where Halloween meets horsepower.
This fall, don't sit on the sideline because of pain. If you're tired of waking up stiff, fighting neck, back, or joint pain, and missing out on the things you love, it's time to take action. Call Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain, New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is the Ivy League trained, double board certified, and laser focused on one thing: getting you back in the game. Living pain-free, no surgery, no cuts, no downtime. Just precise image-guided treatments that deliver real results. Whether it's sciatica, nerve pain, migraine, or chronic joint pain, Dr. Shaw will personalize a non-surgical game plan just for you without pain medication. Same day and next day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Most major insurances are accepted, so what are you waiting for? Don't let pain keep you out of the action this season. Visit Sandwell Pain to text, call, or book online. You'll wish you met Dr. Jay Shaw a lot sooner. Relief starts today, and victory over pain is closer than you think.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assists powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education with grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits.
Your fantasy roster is set. The Smack Talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports that you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. We have Tim Hasselbeck going to join us in just a moment. Yeah. And we got John here who's eating the yogurt like a mouse would attack
Essentially.
that thing. Yeah.
You can really tell he likes the yogurt because he makes it last a good 20 minutes.
No, but it's like tantric the way he eats the yogurt. Here's the thing, though.
He's going to do it again right now.
He was eating that yogurt over there.
Yep.
Now, this is a little tin of yogurt. Think about like a little thing of Chobani or Dannon, right? This is not like a jug.
No.
He was eating it. He's been eating this thing for 15 minutes.
At least. His excuse is that he's stopping along the way to have conversations.
Karen Carpenter would eat quicker than
during our conversation.
This is unbelievable.
Where we realized that you're an unruly employee, he was also eating as speaking.
Yeah. Unruly employee, right?
They're a problem.
No one is. Yeah, okay.
You have to be managed.
Okay, at least I show up every day. At least I show up every day.
You're someone that walks around and thinks he can just do whatever he wants.
Whatever I want. Let's bring in the. Here we go. There's the music. Gonna play it.
Back.
That's right.
Back again. Hasselbeck. Tell a friend.
All right, let's bring him in. Tim Hasselbeck. Hits different, doesn't it, Tim?
It does. Do we have the ratings back from last week with the debut of that or no?
Through the roof.
Highest rated segment we've ever had.
That's right.
That's amazing. So good. RJ and I are tight like that. That's cool.
No, I mean, I feel like there's a bond that was never there. With the original awful song was very bad. Now with this new song, it's a different level. We keep meaning to ask you this question. We never do. So let me just kind of ask you this right off the bat before we forget. You're coaching football now. How did that come about? Like you or your brother have a kid on the team or kids on the team? Like what's the genesis of this?
I do have sons on the team. That really wasn't it. But I was calling games for the ACC network and doing the NFL coverage. And I live in Nashville. Down in this area. High school football and really youth sports in general. Pretty big deal down here. It's kind of what you would expect in terms of. Like the whole community goes to the games on Friday nights. It doesn't really matter, kind of who you are. It's the event in town. And, Trent Dilfer was coaching a high school down here for a few years before he went to UAB. And, some schools had approached me. I took the job. This is my second season. So I took the job, I guess, over a year and a half ago. And so, it's been amazing. And actually, in terms of my coaching staff, really have kind of an incredible coaching staff. My brother is the offensive coordinator. I think I have 9 former NFL guys on the coaching staff. So it's been great. It's been a lot of fun. We've got a pretty good group of, we've got good players. We'll face SEC players every week. We've got good players on our team that are going to play college football. And so, my son, who is a quarterback on the team, is committed to play at the University of Wyoming.
Oh, that's awesome. Follow right in the footsteps of another famous alum from the University of Wyoming, maybe. That would be nice, right? If it worked out like that.
If it worked out like that. Not many of them work out like that.
No.
But, it's been fun. It's been
so
cool.
Is this something that you want to, rise the ranks and wind up, coaching college, or is this just kids in high school and it ends there?
Something I've actually, and this is the honest truth, I've never thought that far ahead. And I think, part of the reason for that is when I was a player, I always thought that I would just get right into coaching. And I think probably anybody that was a teammate of mine probably just figured, when he's done playing football, he probably just becomes a coach. And, I'd had a conversation with Tom Coughlin about it at one point, but I kind of still wanted to play. And then really TV, I just was fortunate. I did a broadcast boot camp. An opportunity came up at ESPN, and I've been at ESPN for, I think, over 17 years now. And so, it was one of those things where it was like, I wasn't necessarily looking to get into TV. I definitely, enjoy doing the stuff that I've done at ESPN. And it was, kind of a unique opportunity that presented itself. And look, I would have never assumed, any of these paths. I would have never assumed that I was, while I was playing, that I would be on ESPN for as long as I have been. And so, I really don't, and I don't think you can kind of in this business. You guys know this. I don't know that you can really plan more than a year or two out in these businesses, whether it's football or, the media covering a sport. And so I don't know where it'll take me, but it's been a lot of fun, and I think we've had a decent amount of success, and we've got kids going on to awesome opportunities after they leave our school. So it's been super rewarding, as I'm sure you guys and or anybody that's listening that's been a part of high school football can imagine.
So let me ask you this. So you have your brother's the offensive coordinator. You're a former quarterback. Your son's a quarterback. So I'm sure you want to be involved in the offensive side of the ball. How hard is it to dance that dance where you're, trying to lend your expertise to the offensive side of the ball, but still maintaining like you're the CEO of the team and you're trying to manage everybody?
Yeah, so, part of the reason that I don't call the plays is because my son is the quarterback. I didn't want to get into that stuff. And, Matthew has a son who's a quarterback at UCLA. He had coached high school football for a few years in Massachusetts. And when I took the head coaching job, he was like, look, I want to come help. And it was good for me because it was like, all right, well, I know, his history and how he feels about offense. So I was just immediately comfortable with any of the stuff that we would be doing. So I truly have turned it completely over to him. Now I'll have a suggestion, whether it's game planning or even during the game, but he designs the offense in terms of what we're doing each week. He calls the plays. That's how it works. And then, I hired a defensive coordinator that he was a defensive coordinator in college for the previous 4 years before coming to Answorth, which is the name of our school. And I said to him, I actually joked with him. I was like, listen, there isn't even going to be a Greg Williams clause on this. You got free reign to do whatever you want, in terms of how aggressive you want to be, the type of volume you want to carry in each week. So I really, Rick, have given full autonomy to the coordinators to plan and call a game exactly how they want.
So speaking of this, how much blame do you put? I know it's high school coaching to the NFL, but you look at Brian Daboll and the Giants are losing games that they probably should win. How much blame? Do you look at Brian Daboll and say he's just not doing a very good job with this team? Do you look at Brian Daboll and say, well, the fact that the quarterback is making real strides, he is doing a good job? What's your blueprint about where we are with this coach and this team right now?
Yeah, I think the first thing I would do before saying all right, we're going to give a grade, is it a failing grade or a passing grade on how he's doing? I think you have to say, okay, let's go to any team and let's take away their number one wide receiver. And then say, and they're going to play with a rookie quarterback. So I think that just run around the league and look, let's take the Vikings. All right, remove Justin Jefferson. And I'm not saying, Neighbors is Justin Jefferson, but remove Justin Jefferson and then play a rookie quarterback. Well, look what's happened there. They didn't even lose the number one receiver. They just got a rookie quarterback, who's hurt, and now you have to do it. And so is Kevin O'Connell doing a bad job? I don't know that he's doing a bad job. Look at Baltimore. They lost their quarterback, so they're going to play a backup. So you could say, all right, that'd be similar to playing a rookie quarterback. I guess Harbaugh done a bad job there. So, I do think that it's important probably to look through the lens of take any team to play with a young, inexperienced quarterback and not have their number one wide receiver. Are they going to play awesome every week? I don't think that they are. Now, yeah, are there things, Dave, to your point of where could they play better? Could they manage a game better? Could, you maybe have a reminder in the quarterback's helmet of look, we got to be careful with the football here. We're protecting the lead. Yeah, all of those things could happen. But, I think it's hard considering the environment that he's in.
Yeah, the reason why I asked you the question I asked you is because I think the phone calls we take is the assumption from most fans is that, Brian Daboll's got the headset on, so he's listening to what Shane Bowen is calling. So you have the Denver game, for example, where it's all of a sudden we're going to rush 3, drop 8. Well, you did that same thing against Dallas, and it bit you in the ass. Why not, as Shane Bowen's calling the play, you're like, no, Shane, listen, we're not doing that. We already did it. The strength of our team is rushing, getting after the quarterback. We're not rushing 3. Is that something that you would expect to happen, or something that you would do as a head coach?
I would not expect it to happen. I'll just give you a good idea, things that I do. And some of this is look, yeah, I've been on headsets and heard coaches, not I'm just okay, clearly I'm an inexperienced head coach, but I'm taking the stuff from having been on the headset, and heard Andy Reid, have been on the headset and heard, Tom Coughlin or Ken Wisenhunt or Joe Gibbs. So, I will say, like, if we have a trick play up, on offense or a fake on special teams, sometimes it's just more of a suggestion from me, like, hey, do you like the fake here? Hey, do you, I always make the decision on, look, we're 4-down territory. And I tell, I'll tell, Matthew right away, like sometimes even on 2nd down, like, look, where we are, like, this is 4-down territory. So, like, I'm quick on that, and I'm quick on, hey, think about this. Hey, go ahead and think about this right now. Or, but I never say, hey, like, let's make sure we heat them up right here. Let's make, I may make a soft suggestion, but I never get in the way or like make a true suggestion of a call, because, like, look, if you're a coordinator in the NFL, like, you have earned the right and the respect to like command that and run that. And, through my experience, the guys that are, like, if you're truly the play caller, not a head coach that calls the play and there's an offensive coordinator, if you're truly the play caller, then you've earned the right to call that play. You don't need a head coach in your ear. It's no different than a coordinator, being in the headset of the, in the helmet of the quarterback, being like, hey, throw it to Bobby, he's open. Like, I don't believe that's how you should coach.
Tim Hasselbeck joins us here in the show. Tim, how impressed were you with what Justin Fields did last week after dealing with Woody, saying what he's saying, now finding out that he was in his closet crying? How impressed were you with that?
I think that I was impressed with just like the resolve and the grit, right? Like, a lot of times guys that come into the league, as a first rounder, I think somebody's path is important, right? Like, I was impressed by Cam Ward's pass because, like, he had to earn it. Sometimes when guys are anointed as young kids, high school kids, and then go to these big programs and then they're, first round picks, they don't have the mental toughness oftentimes that, other guys that have to fight and claw their way to prove they can play have. And, I don't know that people often think of like a starting quarterback in the NFL who was a first-round draft pick, who was, played in huge games at Ohio State. Like, is that a guy that would struggle with confidence? And the reality is like, everybody does. Like, I don't care if you've been to Pro Bowls. Guys can lose their confidence. So I think that probably was the most impressive part to me, was that he's just stayed in the fight. And I think he'll, get respect from his teammates because of it.
Listen, it was nice to learn about you and your life a little bit on the show today. Yeah, I enjoyed it greatly. And I've never looked forward to another
How many games you got left, Tim?
So we we'll play our biggest rival on Friday night. It actually does not affect playoff seeding, but we're playing this like the Giants playing the Patriots, back in the day.
You're going all in.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, like, these kids only get so many opportunities, so we're going all in. We're the 2 seed in the the biggest region down here in Tennessee, high school football, yeah, we feel pretty good. We feel pretty good about our team. Got to stay healthy, but we feel pretty good. I'm trying to think if I got some guys like coming up now. I mean, we got kids going to play everywhere, but not necessarily up in the Rutgers, Syracuse, like in those areas. But we need to get those guys down. Where's Shiano? Like, get down and start.
Yeah, we'll get in touch with them. We'll tell him. We'll tell him. LSU comes calling. Governor of Louisiana reaches out to you, says, "I want you to."
We got that stuff happening down here. The South will recruit us. We need to get some of these.
No, we're talking about recruiting you.
If Governor of Louisiana says, "Listen, I want you to coach LSU," you jumping ship?
Well, if I have Brian Kelly's contract, of course.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's what it's going to be.
You can afford to bring your whole family.
Yeah. You can change your accent and everything.
Hey, you know what? That's a great point. Like, Brian Kelly's a masshole as well.
Yep.
So I could do that. I could change my accent and do that. Here's one thing I can promise you. I do yell a little bit. You guys have heard me lose my voice, I think, a few times. I would yell less than him. I promise you that.
You're the best. We appreciate you. We will talk to you next week. Thank you.
See you, fellas.
All right. There you go. That's Tim Hasselbeck.
I don't know how people coach and don't yell.
You have to yell.
But I watch coaches sometimes, like even the coaches I'll coach against, that'll just sit there like kind of just.
How about Jay Wright? Jay Wright, they win the championship. He just strolls up and says thank you and shakes hands, and that's it. It feels like you're not actively
participating if you're not yelling.
All right, we got a break. I don't want to get in trouble, so let's do that. 800-919-3776. Big time person in the media calling out someone that I think we all have an issue with right now. We'll get to that next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Shop new fall offers at Bay Ridge Mazda. Lease a 2025 Mazda CX-30S for as low as $199 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. Or the 2025 Mazda CX-5S for as low as $229 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. Plus, enjoy 1 year of complimentary Bay Ridge Plus benefits like ding and dent coverage, key replacement, windshield protection, and roadside assistance. Visit them in Brooklyn or online at BayRidgeMazda.com. Bay Ridge Mazda, where confidence comes standard. See dealer for details.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Listen up, football. At Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Fight fans, Bud Light and ESPN New York are sending you to UFC at Madison Square Garden. Tap the Bud Light tile on the ESPN New York app and enter for your chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN suite. Catching the action alongside me, Peter Rosenberg. Through November 7th, listen and enter through the Bud Light tile to score your shot at the ultimate fight night. Bud Light is the official beer of UFC, so make your move now on the ESPN New York app. Must be 21 and over. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Rules on the ESPN New York app. Please enjoy Bud Light responsibly.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just 1 day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
The post-career day press conference brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Lowe's knows that free makes everything better. That's why our rewards members get free standard shipping on the things they want and need to get the job done every day. Savings for rewards members add up fast, so why wait? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/shipping terms. Subject to change.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So, you like Kendrick Perkins. You think he does a good job, right?
I do.
Yeah, he was on NBA Today, and he goes right after a player a lot of people have
Let
had
me
a
guess,
problem
Karl
with.
Anthony Towns.
Yeah, that's right. Here is Kendrick Perkins going right after Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns. Hey, man, when is it going to stop? I'm expecting better from you at this time right now. Like, what I'm seeing right now, you got a coaching change, right? Obviously, you didn't want Tibbs because you didn't want Tibbs in Minnesota. So they bring in Mike Brown. You're still picking up those dumb, silly fouls. Mike Brown said it, that he's been talking to you about this, something that you should be trying to work to get better at. Those fouls come from a lack of effort and not wanting to move those puppies. I thought you could have came into the season in better shape, but you didn't. You know what I mean? That's a problem. We're talking about with the East being wide open, the Knicks, they added to their bench. They're pretty much everyone's favorite to represent the Eastern Conference.
should be.
He has to be better.
Yeah, he really calls him out there. To say you come in out of shape and it's just a lack of...
Does he look like he's in great shape?
No, he doesn't. But, I mean, how is it... The guy's going to be 30 years old.
He's got a grade 2 quad strain, though.
I understand that.
Grade 2.
But how is it that he's going to be 30 years old? You would think that this is the time that he would look at things and say, we have a real chance to go to the NBA Finals. No?
Of course.
Okay, so
what do you mean? It seems like a dumb. I mean, it's a dumb question you just asked me.
But wouldn't you think that then he would attack this thing?
Right.
Be like, I'm going to become in the best shape I've ever been in.
I think there are certain players that are just built a certain way. I mean, it's clear to me that Jalen Brunson did some work this offseason because he looks like he's quicker and in much better shape than he was last year. Jalen Brunson looks like he's in good shape. Like he recognizes the opportunity that they have right now.
It's a golden opportunity.
It's a golden opportunity. Like there's a reason why Jalen left $100 million on the table. It wasn't to be charitable. It was to win a championship.
Right.
Because he recognizes that as good as that money is, him winning a championship here as a Knick, what that would mean for him. Legacy, financially, all of it.
Changes everything.
And he wants to do that, and he's going to give himself every opportunity to do that. Some guys aren't built like Jalen Brunson is, and I think that's kind of been the critique of Karl Anthony Towns for most of his career, is that he's just not built like that. He's more of a cat than a dog.
Yes.
And you got to go want it. And if it may...
Well, it's not going to change. I mean, here's the thing.
He got what he wanted. Tibbs is out.
Rather than us continue to sit here and like, oh, can you believe it? Can you believe it? That's on us. This is who he is. This is how he's going to play.
Right, but I don't even think it's... I mean, you're not saying that because you necessarily think it's going to change. You're saying it because...
I find it frustrating.
It frustrates you and you know it has to change. If we want to, as a fan base...
But it's not going to.
Right.
So why sit here and scream about it?
Well, because we'll keep screaming about it because we want it to change. It won't. And he'll be...
But then that's on us.
Right, but I don't blame us for that, though. Right? Because that's really all we can do is yell and scream about it because it drives us crazy.
But obviously, ultimately, it doesn't matter all that much to him
because
if Kendrick Perkins is of the world are seeing this and calling him out on it.
Right, well, yeah, I mean, part of it, too, is that you're calling him out so he hears it and hopefully it changes. But if Mike Brown is already talking to you about it and it hasn't changed and you recognize the opportunity that you have and it hasn't changed, then you're right.
But not going to be able to play in the opener... Then he hears some of the feedback, and that changed him quickly. He wanted to get out there and make sure that he played through that grade 2 strain.
We played sound to him yesterday, saying this is what they wanted from you in the first half. You took one shot. That's not what they want from you offensively in the first half.
No.
And then I figured I'd get myself going just in case they need me. No, we always need you. There's
You're
no
the number
question
2 option on a team that we think is going to go to the NBA Finals.
We fired our head coach that we've had tons of success with partly because you didn't want him as the head coach.
Right. But by the way, I watched a bit of the Nets last night. Oof. Oh my God, they are really, really bad.
Yeah,
like 14 win bad.
It's not good.
They are really bad. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. World Series, Jets, Giants, movie list, stuff you missed, 3 stars. Oof. What more could you want on Thursday?
Busy 9 o'clock hour.
A busy 9 o'clock hour is what it is. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No! Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24th, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State. With 10 minutes left in the second quarter, Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. And then won 48-41 in double overtime.
ServPro. like it never even happened.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
There he goes to the 20, 10, 5. That's a Jet touchdown. That's a Jet touchdown.
Jets fans, be there at MetLife Stadium to see the New York Jets take on the Cleveland Browns on Sunday, November 9th at 1 p.m., presented by Verizon. Don't miss your chance to experience the excitement of game day at MetLife Stadium and cheer on your Jets. Lock in your seats at nyjets.com/tickets and get ready to clear the runway.
Listen, the weather is starting to cool off a little bit and the cold is coming fast. Fill up your oil before the cold sets in. Now's the best time because the prices are still so low. By the time we get to Halloween and early November, you know it's going to be freezing. So make it easy to keep your house comfortable and warm. That's what Romeo's Fuel does. They keep you warm with discount home heating oil. Order online at romeosfuel.com. Now fully serving Nassau and Suffolk, go to romeosfuel.com today. That's romeosfuel.com.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/play.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, this is Mika Zibanejad.
Hey, this is Adam Fox. Catch every Rangers game right here on 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Jordan Schultz, immediate response.
What do you say, man?
Would love to join the show.
Let's go. I don't care what anyone says. He's on.
RJ, how do you feel about that?
I care what some people say.
Unless John says no, and then we won't have it.
That's right.
Well, that's not fair. You said text him. He sent me a heart back.
So much.
You got a heart? I got a heart. Oh, no.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
He's going to send the broken heart in a second.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
Great. So it's 9 o'clock in the morning. We're back to start the big 9 o'clock hour.
Oh, it must be big conduit time.
And Rick is nowhere to be found. I mean, do you not feel a little bit badly that I have to deal with this all the time, Ray? All the time.
Every time. Every time we're in studio.
How about if I did this? How about if I took the same tact? And every time we were coming back from break, I was off gallivanting, talking to someone.
Well, remember earlier when you said, you know, what do you prefer to listen to? An hour of you or an hour of Rick? Well, now we're going to get the
And now I guess we are going to find out. All right, so let's get into it. We got a lot going on. You know what maybe we do? Maybe we just open up these phone lines. Maybe we lock the door. We don't let them back in. 800-919-3776. So we obviously have the baseball going on. We are in the process, I stand by this, of seeing one of the best World Series we've seen in some time. Because it's had star power, it's had massive, great players playing at their peak. It's had guys you never heard of playing at a high level right now. It's got big teams. I mean, Toronto is a very good young baseball team, and the Dodgers are that team that everyone either loves them or they hate them. Like this World Series, and welcome back to the show, by the way, it has everything. I am captivated by this. And I can't say that over the last decade. There's been World Series. I'm like, like the Arizona Texas was not exciting for me. This is a really exciting, thrilling World Series.
No, this has been a good series.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to give you some time to really spread your wings.
You're so good to me.
Because you told me how much you would, appreciate a show by yourself. So I was like,
I didn't say I'd appreciate a show by myself.
You said it would be great.
I think it would be great.
So I wanted to hear you really break it down.
Oh, I can break it
nice.
up.
I was just sitting over there having a nice little espresso listening.
Look at you.
I did mention to John, hey, if you want to jump in, you think you can do our jobs better anyway?
Well, 9:30 we hear from John.
Get right in there.
We got the list from 5 to 1.
I'm not looking forward to his list, I got to be honest. This has, first of all, it's good baseball.
It's
right?
terrific
Toronto right
baseball.
now is playing great baseball, and you got Ohtani, you got Betts, you got Freeman, you got an 18 inning game, you got Ohtani on base 9 times. Like It's got, for Yankees fans, probably not great, but for just people that love baseball, like you and I love baseball, the fact that Toronto's been able to bounce back as quickly as they bounce back, I didn't think it was going to happen.
Nobody did. You can't to lose an 18 inning game on the road and face Ohtani
with chances to win during that game.
Ohtani and Snell in games 4 and 5 to get up off the mat, lose your second best offensive player, your third best offensive player in George Springer, and get up off the mat and do this and do it with a rookie pitcher last night. God bless him.
But maybe we shouldn't be surprised, though. Maybe shame on us after what we've seen from this team.
They are a resilient bunch, right?
Resilient. losing 2 at home and bouncing back in that series.
But I thought, and clearly wrong, I thought this was a different animal. Like, to do it against Seattle, hey, that's impressive.
No, but I even think
that's not the Dodgers.
Right, but I think if you just take their body of work this season is, just look at their approach to the plate. I think it just kind of speaks to what this team is made of and how they're built. There's this, just like the strikeout stuff. There are guys that go up there, and we see it with the Yankees, and they complain about it and everything else, that are, hey, I'm going to go up there, give you 3 of my ace swings. If I strike out, no big deal. And you got this team that it's no. We might strike out, but I'm going to make it as hard as humanly possible. I'm going to go up there, I'm going to do my job, I'm going to make the pitcher work, and at the very least, I'm going to put a ball in play.
And I think, to me, the biggest thing is, of course, the Judges of the world, the Otanis of the world, the Guerreros of the world, in the biggest moments, you're going to get the best version of them, right? But what they get, which I think has been a real ailment for the Yankees over the years, is the Bargers, the Clements, the Schneiders, all those second-tier guys. They've come up huge in this series for them.
And you need that, though.
Alejandro Kirk's.
Right. You need that because, listen, when push comes to shove in all these series, and I think baseball is probably a little bit different just because, outside of intentionally walking Ohtani 4 times and then purposely walking him a 5th time and taking the bat out of his hands, is every playoff series, you'll have your meeting leading into the series, and you'll go through, hey, these are the things that we need to do to have success. A lot of those meetings involve, hey, this guy can't beat us, this guy can't beat us, and it's always the best players, right? We're going up against Edmonton, you're shutting down McDavid, and you're shutting down Draisaitl. In some teams, some matchups, they'll have the ability to do that, and that's when you're going to need those other guys to step up in big spots and big moments because they're going to be given the opportunity.
Correct.
Because if those guys beat us, fine, and you got to make sure that those guys have the ability, or at least 1 or 2 of them can come through in those big spots. And for the most part, Toronto's been able to do that. Not to mention, you got a kid who started in Single A that had 3 regular season starts.
It's an amazing story.
That goes into L.A., and as Magic Johnson would call it, a really pivotal Game 5.
Very important
where
game.
winner probably has control of the series and strikes out 12.
I think this would be a good time. So I said I had a Stuff You Missed story. I'm going to launch this story, this figure right here, right now. Trey Savage, in his rookie season so far up to date, has made how much money as a major league player?
Up to date?
Up to date. Up till this point.
Well, he's not getting paid for the playoffs. So he's only played 3 games. So as a major league player, he's probably made, I don't know, $30,000.
$30,000. Raymond, up to this date, Trey Savage, who just is a darling of
he almost
Toronto.
Stella all over himself.
Oh, how good would that have been? A darling of Toronto. Strikes out 12, walks none. Brilliant last night. Has made how much money?
Well, I don't think it's quite as low as 30.
No?
But it's definitely not a lot of money. So let's say...
Don't look. Let's say he's 50. Peering.
Well,
already guessed.
I'm gonna look after I guess too, but I'm going to say 50. Let's go to 50.
RJ?
Boy. Really
we got 30.
I feel like it has to be a really low number, otherwise you would bring it up.
Short-changing them.
Dodgers lineup made $148 million this year.
I think I'm low.
And Trey Savage made how much so far in his major league career?
$100,000.
$100,000. Well, in the Price is Right game, so you can't
go over.
You can't go over
So
RJ, you're out.
I lose.
Raymond, you win.
70?
$57,204 to date. And he's now a hero.
Boy, they got a Kawhi Leonard that situation.
When was he called up?
He only played, he only started 3 games.
September.
Yeah, there you go.
So he's making, what, $18,000 to start then?
Oh, it doesn't start. It's just days.
Right.
You get paid days.
But I'm just saying, on average, he's making a little more, $18,000.
Yeah, right. Like, so when we would get called up, it wasn't necessarily how many games. It was never how many games you played. Just be up as many days as possible.
But what a great story!
It's a great story. It's an unbelievable story. The team in general. What Vlad's been able to do this postseason after getting paid, and I think there's a lot of people just like the fact that they've committed to him the way that they committed to him. Maybe like kind of just has freed him up to go out there and really perform at this level.
He got a nice $4 million signing bonus a year ago, so
That's nice.
He's okay.
I'm not saying he won't be fine.
It's always great when those checks.
He is fine.
When those checks hit your bank account. Beautiful.
They tax that on the way in?
They have to, no?
It's taxed. Mine was taxed on the way in.
On the way in.
Otherwise, you have to pay taxes regardless.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, do you get the money and you have all the money, now you have to pay out like $2 million, or are you just getting the $2 million?
That's a good question. My paychecks were always taxed. I don't necessarily know 100% if my signing bonus when I got drafted was taxed. I think it probably was.
I would hope it would be. Because to get $4 million and have to give out $2 million, I think is worse than just getting $2 million.
It's funny. I was just telling John the same thing. I had made like one of the investments that I made that actually hit, as opposed to some of them that don't hit, was one of the best I had ever made. Wasn't taxed when I got it. So then I had to write the check to the.
That's the worst.
Oh my God. I almost threw up.
That's the worst. So you'd rather get a smaller amount as influx than get a larger amount and have to pay part of that out.
Just like, when they take it out, you look at it, and it's disgusting when you see like what they took out anyway, but at least it's already out of it. When you get the whole lump sum, and now I got to turn
and now you
around
have to take
it.
what you consider to be now your money and then pay out your money, it's very, very difficult. I agree. Yeah, I agree. So Blue Jays are going to win the series.
Feels like it.
Right?
Yeah, feels like it.
They look like the better baseball team. They
right
do.
now they're playing better baseball.
Yeah,
that's
they are.
Correct. But when you look at now, it's one of the reasons why I probably leaned Dodgers last night, because Snell was going to be on the mound.
Yep.
And I was wrong. Is you do still have who pitches next for the Dodgers?
Is it Yamamoto?
I think so.
Right. If Snell went one, then he would.
Right. Now you have,
and he was filthy, and then
back-to-back starts has been filthy.
Game 7, all bets are off. Right.
All bets are off.
Yeah.
That's the saving grace. His last 2 starts have been complete games. He's been lights out. So if you get another one, that's what we all want. We all want Game 7.
Of course.
Right. I got tomorrow at 8, which is great. Friday night.
Then we got Saturday night.
And then we'll have Game 7, hopefully.
Standalone, Saturday night. Beautiful.
And this is doing huge numbers in Toronto, in Canada.
Of course it is.
This is doing huge numbers in Japan right now. Huge.
So you got Canada dialed in. You got, I think it probably is doing fine in the States, and especially in L.A., I'm sure it's doing well. And then Japan is probably staying up all night long to watch it. I wonder if the 18-inning game went into like lunch for Japan.
Oh, what's the time?
I don't know. Raymond, what's the time difference?
How many hours ahead is Japan?
In Japan?
Tell you right now.
I think they're like tomorrow over there.
Not right now.
No? I think they might be.
It's only 9 a.m. here, though.
I think they might be Friday right now.
No, even if it was, dude, even 12 hours would be
9:12 a.m. right now.
What?
Here.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say.
So 10:12 p.m.
So it's 13 hours. So they're almost tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. So that definitely. It ended at 3 Eastern.
So it's middle of the day, 4 o'clock.
That's nice.
Could you imagine that?
I would. I'd prefer it.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch the entire game live.
Of course you would. So Dave Roberts discussed facing elimination in Game 6 tomorrow night.
Doesn't feel great. You clearly see those guys finding ways to get hits, move the baseball forward, and we're not doing a good job of it. I thought Yusevich was good tonight, mixing his fastball slider and the split. But yeah, you still have to use the whole field and take what they give you. And if they're not going to allow for slug, then you've got to be able to kind of redirect and club down to take competitive at-bats. And you see whether it's, Barger or Bichette, those guys are doing it. We have that ability. We've got to make some adjustments. We've seen Gossman a ton. I just think we just got to come in fresh. And we've been in elimination games, a core group of these guys, and we got to find a way to win a game. That's it.
Yusevich was good. Yusevich was more than good.
Well, but I think, he was really good. But I think I don't know if it was frustration. I'm sure it was a little bit of frustration. It's like, hey, fellas, listen, we have the ability to slug. We all get it. That's in a perfect world. That's what we'd all like to do. But we also have to recognize that in this moment, especially when Yusevich is pitching the way he is, like we got to change our approach a little bit. I like how he said club down. let's have more productive at bats here. I can't have Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman going 0 for 11 with 6 K.
Right, and if you include Muncy in there until his last at bat, I think they were like 0 for 13. That
right.
Quad
But see,
of players.
I think that most Yankees fans watching this series find themselves trying to figure out like what the perfect way to build a team would be, and like what these teams have that the Yankees don't currently have. And it's like, well, I mean, it's hard to really pinpoint because when you look at what the Dodgers and how they're built is different than what the Blue Jays are doing right now.
Very different.
So, like, how do you find that right mix?
Well, the Blue Jays refuse to strike out, right? And the Yankees are a big strikeout team.
Yep.
They're getting great starting pitching right now,
Right,
and the
which you
Yankees in the postseason did not. I mean, the Blue Jays right now are, I'm sorry, at the moment, this current team, the way it's constituted, are way better than the Yankees, and they're put together better than the Yankees. They are.
Yeah, but how much of that is, like, because, listen, Dave Roberts just said it to you. Like, we're capable of doing it. We have to make the choice to do it. So, I mean, there are guys in the Yankees lineup that are capable of doing it, but what are they being told to do? Like, what are we prioritizing? Like, I would almost guarantee that Anthony Volpe is being taught to hit with slug as opposed to, hey, Anthony, we need you to be an on-base percentage guy that can steal bases and go gap to gap. For us, doubles is great. If you pop and you hit a home run, awesome. But we need you on base more often, and we need to hit for a better average. We all recognize it doesn't care what the businesses you are in. If you are being financially incentivized to do a certain thing, you will pivot to doing that thing.
Of course.
So you get paid.
Well, if that's what they want you, if I disagree with something, I might tell John I disagree. If he tells me this is the way we want it, ultimately you're going to have to succumb to that.
So
you're
again,
going to have to do
I keep
it like
going
that.
back to what's the philosophy? Like if I got A-Rod and Jeter and all these different people saying this is what Anthony Volpe should be, and he's not turning himself into it, it's because he's being told to be this by the Yankees, which is why he still has his job. If he was not doing what the Yankees were telling him to do, with how bad his season was,
they'd move on from him.
They'd be done.
And I'll tell you what, he's going to be your starting shortstop again next season. I have zero doubt about it.
Well, especially after Cashman finally admitted that I think it was the shoulder that was bothering. Boone says no, and then Cashman's like, no.
Which is a bad look, too. You can't have you can't have the parents giving you different messages. You can't have one tell you, yes, this is the way it is, and the other say, no, this is not the way it is. You can't do it.
No, you can't. But
you got to get those guys should have had their ducks in a row going into that press conference day.
At least once you realize that he hurt himself, the way he hurt himself, and it was affecting him, at least have an option to throw out there, so you won't put him out there every single game and watching him disintegrate.
Yeah,
physically and mentally.
It was bad.
It was awful.
Really, really bad. I actually felt bad for the kid.
Well, he is what Karl Anthony Towns is going to be for the Knicks this year. Karl Anthony Towns will be the Anthony Volpe this year.
Yeah, but there's more pressure on Towns because he's expected to be better.
Well, that's fine, but there's still a lot of pressure on the shortstop of the Yankees.
A lot of pressure.
That was sold as the next Jeter.
A lot of pressure.
But for some reason he can't lose
Towns.
his job. Well, because the expectation, no.
Yes.
Well, because Towns is expected to be the second best player. I'm just saying.
Just getting paid like the second best player.
Forget the money. Each team with expectations like the Yankees have and the Knicks have will have a certain player that becomes the whipping
He
boy.
will be. Yeah, you're right.
Right now, he is on pace
you
to be.
You want to line it up apples to apples?
That's what
he will. Yes, he will be the whipping boy.
Yes.
For the Knicks, Volpe was the whipping boy for the Yankees. 100%.
Yeah, like it's going to be all eyes on Towns. You got what you wanted. You got a new coach. Let's see a change here.
Yeah, very important. RJ.
Hi.
By the way, I haven't told you guys. 9:05 tomorrow morning. Jordan Schultz is booked at the show.
Locked in.
Locked in.
You sent him a heart back?
I did.
Good.
Yeah, of course I did.
That's respectable.
RJ, he wants to know if we'd like him to do it with a video component. I was like, listen,
Real
RJ.
professional.
I said, RJ will reach out to you. This is beyond my purview.
So I would love for
RJ.
I would love for that to happen.
The only problem is that on Fridays when we do the video component of this, it
can go a
giant,
little sideways.
It's giant Rick.
Yeah.
Ascending.
I go back like 50 feet. Yeah.
Why is that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you hit your camera like it zooms out ridiculously, so you look like you're in this little.
Because he won't get an iPad. That's why.
It is an iPad.
But a new iPad.
An iPad. For
Do you
what?
think a new iPad
Do
would
I have
remedy
any
that?
problems with mine? Does mine zoom out?
An
Yours
iPad
zooms
from
in.
this decade.
No.
Yours
Maybe.
zooms in. Mine zooms out.
I need a real camera, like one of these ones.
Bring that one.
I'm not gonna bring that one. I
But
need a real one.
No one would notice. Just go grab
Just
that
take
one.
that one.
Yeah, right off the
feel
wall.
like
I think that
Everyone
one
would
works
notice.
though.
What?
I think that one can actually be like used in the studio.
Yeah, that's my point. Bring it to your studio and then use it there.
Yeah.
Set it up and away you go.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
RJ,
Hey,
so you'll reach out to Jordan Schultz at some point, 9:05 tomorrow morning.
that's right.
If there's a video component you guys can pull off or not.
That's gonna be now we got a guest at 9 on a Friday.
9:05. I thought that was a good time.
Well, no, I'm just saying 9 o'clock on Friday.
Football Friday.
The football Friday is crazy.
But I mean, it's trade deadline. This guy is dialed in. I thought it'd be a good,
I
good
think
time
it's a
to
great,
have him on.
listen, I think it's a great guest.
Okay.
I love it.
All right, good.
Send him a heart for me. See, Rick also hearts.
Rick loves you?
But yeah, whatever he wants to take it.
Okay. All right. RJ?
Hi.
Stuff you missed?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Now.
Walk up three-pointer. He got it! See ya!
Oh, there it is.
Put him in the box!
The you missed.
Oh, alrighty. So, you guys had mentioned the pitching matchup for Game 6 of the World Series. It'll be Kevin Gausman.
Why are you talking so slow?
Yeah, what happened? Did you have a stroke?
What is going on?
I'm trying to figure out what happened to my computer. It'll be Yamamoto and Kevin Gausman.
There's a lot going on just there.
I got some football news. Anyone interested?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, sure.
As you get your thoughts together?
Take it, RJ.
Does it feel like you just went down? Aiden Hutchinson. 4-year, $180 million extension.
It happened
yesterday.
like 2 days ago.
Just saw it again.
What happened yesterday?
You interrupted
okay?
stuff you missed to bring us new. It's like the St.
That was
John's
worse
Michigan game again.
You guys are on one.
I got one.
Okay.
Stuff you missed. Oh, this is not stuff you missed.
We're
though,
not
is it?
stuff you missed yet.
It's not really an
you stink.
observation. Oh, you know, I'm going to save this for later.
Okay.
You missed the segment, is what happened.
All right. I got to take control of this thing. We got to get this.
You want to read slower?
Yeah. So, well, I guess I didn't know I'd start here, but here we are. Aiden Hutchinson's new deal with the Lions. So it's $141 million guaranteed, Rick. Highest for
We didn't even talk about it yesterday.
I got news for you.
But we didn't bring it up
I
yesterday.
didn't have it days ago.
But no one said it yesterday.
It happened after the show
It happened
yesterday.
after the show.
You guys
yesterday.
want to get into the Titanic
why do you
1912
keep
thing? Went
saying-
right
It
down.
happened
Why do you
after,
keep saying days ago? It
after
happened
the
yesterday.
show
Okay,
yesterday.
but I mean, first of all, it's hard to keep track of time.
Yeah, I can tell.
No. The way when you sleep, you nap, it feels like it's days ago.
It just popped up on Get Up.
The total deal is 4 years, $180 million, $141 guaranteed, highest for a non-quarterback. There you go.
Well, I missed it, okay? I wanted to bring it up because I missed it.
Okay.
That's okay.
You know what?
hijacked
I like
you
that. I
hijacked
like
the
that better.
segment.
It's
You
stuff-
hijacked.
Yeah.
RJ stroked out. I was trying to save him. He started talking
That's
real
what
slow.
That's what he does.
I was trying to figure out
He's a hijacker.
Tell me-
You're in the mid. I was in the middle of the legal ID today, and he jumped me.
That wasn't a steamroll. Which
By the way, you're listening to DNR,
Look at-
DiPietro
I mean,
Rothenberg.
look at Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my God!
Look at Aaron Rodgers.
no, wasn't a steamroll. That was a hijack.
He took it from me.
I think that's the correct.
It was like Thibodeau with the fumble.
I think that's the correct response.
No whistle.
Yeah. No. Joe Flacco. He's got a banged up shoulder. Jets beat him up pretty good. He's 50-50 to take on the Bears. Otherwise, we get more Browning.
What?
No, but we're gonna have to make a pick tomorrow. If I knew Joe Flacco wasn't going to play that game, or I thought it was like,
But you didn't know
Well,
already.
then
you didn't
don't pick that game.
Yeah, you didn't make a pick already.
Tell me you wouldn't like to pick that game if you found Browning was playing.
Yeah, of course I would, but you have no idea, so you can't take it. Then you know what? Then knowing he's banged up, knowing he's 50-50, take the Bears and roll the dice anyway.
Seems that simple.
This is the most favorable number you're going to get with him questionable.
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah, jump in there.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
We can't do that, but that would be fun. Kellen Moore says not only is Tyler Shuck going to start this week, it's his job to keep. So he's the guy moving forward in New Orleans.
Great.
That's a great name if you play for the Saints, though.
Shuck.
Because they have all the oysters in
Yeah. You know what else would be great? Tyler showing your boobs all over the place because of the whole bead thing during Mardi Gras.
You remember that?
Tyler boobs out?
Yes.
This has been a quality segment.
I can't get Tyler Shuck's throw at the combine out of my head, though.
That's one great. The Uncle Rico throw?
That was unbelievable.
When we put up for the New York State Broadcasters Awards, we should send this segment.
I think so.
Yeah.
This has been good.
He could wear nipple pants.
Yes.
This has been this is what
Very
we're about.
informative. Nipple pants.
That's right.
If I had tatas, I'd have those things all over the
Oh,
place.
boy.
down in New Orleans. You wouldn't even see me with all the beads.
Commanders receiver Terry McLaurin, he's got a quad injury. He's out against the
Who would have
Seahawks.
ever seen this coming,
This
huh?
has not gone well.
Yeah.
McLaurin's out again?
Yeah.
He's out.
Did you not? What did you do? Sleep all day yesterday?
No,
you,
I didn't.
you usually know everything.
I was gone.
Last night they
I
announced
went
it.
from school. I went from school right to practice.
He's doing all his training modules.
Yeah, I
you
got
see
all my
all
certificates.
You see all his certificates. He's
I had a real assignment yesterday.
He's like a proud third grader.
I know.
He starts breaking
Taking a
out his
SUNY
certificates.
Cortland class.
Look, I passed the homonym test, Mom.
You took a SUNY Cortland online class?
Taking a full class, yeah.
Do you participate in like the virtual lectures?
No, I don't have a lecture yet. I just had my first assignment.
Wow, what do you got to do?
Look, we don't have to get into it now. It took me a long time to do it though.
Isaiah Pacheco, he's expected to miss the game against the Bills for the Chiefs.
This is terrific news.
Big news, Jazz hands.
I got Kareem Hunt in 3 leagues.
Wow.
Your fantasy team stinks.
Yeah.
Don't give him motivation. I play him this week.
I play him, yeah.
Brock Bauer says he's ready to go. He's missed 3 games for the Raiders, said he's ready to roll. Falcons feel good about quarterback Michael Penix coming back at some point, hopefully this week, but sometime soon. I guess otherwise it's Kirk Cousins. That has not gone well. Mercedes Lewis, he's back, baby. Broncos need a tight end. So who better to call 41-year-old Mercedes Lewis? So he's in there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, safety signs with the banged-up Bears. They need some secondary help. And Arch Manning, practicing, still in concussion protocol for Texas. They get ready to take on Vandy this weekend. The Brooklyn Nets, they got out to a 12-0 lead yesterday. That wasn't good enough. They lost by 5 to the Atlanta Hawks. Jalen Johnson at 23. Trae Young got hurt in the first quarter with a sprained knee.
You see how that happened? Teammate fell down and crashed into his knee from the side. It was really bad.
Michael Porter Jr. had 32 for the Nets, who are 0-5 for the first time in 10 years. I heard Michael yesterday on his show, just gave a couple minutes, and he's totally spot on. How do you just burn years of your franchise into the ether? Are they tanking for what? They made 5 picks last year.
They also tried to get Cooper Flagg.
That
didn't work. And then they're just going to run it back and do the same thing again?
They had the most cap space in the league. They're one of a very few amount of teams not impacted in any way by the aprons. And it's just
next up for them, by the way, the Sixers. Undefeated Sixers, winless Nets. So
with Maxey and Edgecombe, they're gonna combine for 80.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves had a game winner. No Luka, no LeBron, no problem for the Lakers. They beat the Wolves. This had a good back and forth late. So Lakers win 116-115. Julius Randle hit a go-ahead shot right before Austin Reeves. Randle finished with 33 in the loss.
No Anthony Edwards too, right?
Yeah, no Anthony. So a lot of star power, but really good game. Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups, not surprising, will not be paid while they're on leave. And surprise, surprise, unfortunately, Anthony Davis left yesterday's Mavericks game, a win against the Pacers with a sore leg. Twins are hiring Derek Shelton as their next manager. The Utah Mammoth, they signed center Logan Cooley to an $80 million extension. And thought about playing.
Unbelievable.
What, there's just the money being thrown around?
No, these second deals.
Well, there's no bridge contract.
We used to be if you got a 1-year deal at the a 1-year one-way deal for 10% more than you made the year before, you'd be pumped.
Nope, not anymore. And boy, you know who's not pulling any punches about how his team's performing? That would be Brian Schottenheimer about the Cowboys.
None of us have done good enough. Coaches, players, head coach, our scorecard is what it is. And that's not just defensively, that's offensively. We're a football team that's 3-4-1. You can take the stats on offense and as far as I'm concerned, is what it is. We want to win, and people talk about, hey, MVP and this and that. Dak Prescott doesn't want to win MVP. He wants to win a Super Bowl, and that's what we want to win.
You were saying you could take those offensive numbers and shove them somewhere.
Why wouldn't Dak want to win MVP?
He wants to win games.
Well, I could do both.
It's more important to win the Super Bowl than win an MVP.
Oh, yeah, he didn't say that. He said Dak doesn't want to win MVP.
I think he'd like to.
Well, not according to the head coach.
Can you turn the award down? Just outright
Imagine that.
Logan Cooley is 21 years old. And he's gone from making $950,000 a year.
Good for him.
To signing an 8-year. What a life.
Yeah, you know what happens when a lot of those deals, you do a bunch of them in 2 off seasons and they don't work out?
You become the Sabres?
That's right.
Oh, no.
It'll work out for the Mammoth, though. Anyways.
You're really scarred by this, aren't you?
He's troubled by it.
Suck.
Where's Devin Levi?
I don't know. Rochester.
Alex Lyon.
Broadcast team has cool jackets, though.
He's staying
I keep telling RJ this.
Staying at my parents' house.
You should house them. See, it could make the difference, RJ.
I will say,
home-cooked meals.
They've been better lately, though.
They used to do that, though. I remember when
Billets.
Not only that, I remember the Jets used to advertise for this back in the day. They'd have rookies come in and be like, "Listen, they have nowhere to stay."
Back in the day,
you remember that?
Meaning what year?
I don't know, the 80s. 80s, maybe even into the 90s, and they would put
you can house a jet.
Well, yeah. If you, I swear to God, this is true. If you're willing to open up your home to let a rookie free agent live with you,
can hang out with you at your house.
That's right.
How sweet would that be?
Play Nintendo.
You get to feed Armand Membu.
That stuff you missed. Dave's Countdown concludes next.
That's nice. It's all happening now, and it will now conclude with the 5, 4, 3, 2, and number 1 movie of all time, as voted by me and my panel. It's DNR with you on ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Bring her in. It's the great Debbie Duhane.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Yep, the World Series is awesome, but the roads are awful. Let's go to the outbound Gowanus bumper to bumper down by Fort Hamilton Parkway. Serious accident. It's been out there since 5:30 this morning. Taking a ride to the northern state east at the Wantagh. It's a collision. The New Jersey Turnpike Eastern Spur North at 15W. A crash. Delays on the Port Jeff and on the Oyster Bay branches of the LIRR. Sponsored by Compassion International. Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. Happy birthday, Lottie. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
This October, the only thing scarier than missing the game is missing out on a brand new Kia. At Kia City of the Bronx, 3505 Connor Street is where the ghosts of old rides get traded in and new legends are born. They've got a monster lineup of new Kias that'll take you from tailgates to haunted houses in style. Visit KiaCity.com or call 646-917-7955. Don't get spooked, get moving. Kia City of the Bronx, where Halloween meets horsepower.
1 in every 6 men is likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime. That's why New York Presbyterian wants to remind men over 50 to book a prostate cancer screening. A simple blood test is all it takes. It could save your life. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester at locations near you. Schedule your annual prostate cancer screening today at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just 1 day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
Mary to the net. Score! The New York Islanders are back in action with a brand new theme night schedule you won't want to miss. Bring your friends out for the holidays and take home a custom holiday replica jersey or arrive early for special bobblehead giveaway nights for Matt Barzell and Bo Horvat. Barzell for Horvat, score! Explore the full theme night schedule at NewYorkIslanders.com.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. 1 day, 1 meal, and 1 New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. YouTube customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including football, pro football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. So, we have the great John Winthrop here.
That would be my walk-up music if I was in an MLB player.
That would be it?
Yeah.
Right there.
Do
we
you know
got
what
to
even that is?
Yeah, it's got to be a movie that you like.
Well, it's Godzilla's theme song.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, it's a sample. It's the Simon Says sample.
Yeah,
I never knew Godzilla had his own theme song.
Oh, Godzilla has some great.
Oh,
You didn't
really?
know Godzilla had his own theme song?
No.
He's got a couple.
You're
my
a big
4-year-old
Godzilla
heard
fan?
that and he was driving around in the car with my wife. He would have lost his mind. Yeah, he'd just.
So now we've gone through the list, 25 down to 6, and now we're going to pay it off.
By the way, I
The
feel
big
like
first 5.
it was culminating today when I was getting off the subway, getting onto the subway. The subway platform musician was playing the Rocky theme.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you walk up to him and be like 14?
No, but I thought it was fitting that he was.
It is fitting.
Now, I don't know what he does as a day job. Maybe that is his day job. I guess if you're performing on the subway platform, that's kind of what you do for a living.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably is.
Oh, not necessarily.
No, you think he's got like a day job?
A little part-time thing.
You ever see the thing where they have like a world-class violinist go down to the subway?
I've seen that on social media.
Yeah, those are funny.
Someone
like
on
that.
our floor, I won't say who, tipped one of those people yesterday.
Really?
I happened to be walking behind them.
So they don't know
nice.
that you knew?
No. I just saw them go into their wallet and throw some cash.
Really?
I was like, wow.
That's nice to know.
It changed my whole perception of them.
Do you think of them better than you did?
Unbelievable. Now if I ever need money, I can go to that person.
Because they'll give it away.
Yep.
Literally give it away. Right?
Sorry. E.T. Oh, my. I'm hearing the
it's like
music.
doing the show
Sorry.
with Rain Man. Honestly,
It's unbelievable.
All right.
Make a list of soundtracks, too.
So here's what I say we do. I say I go 5, you go 5.
Sure.
4-4, 3-3, 2-2, 1-1.
I should probably go first.
So that we can save my yes.
Yes.
All right. So as your 5th all-time favorite movie, where are you going?
I'm going. I teased it yesterday. It is Jaws. Jaws is my 5th all-time favorite movie. I wish I would have seen it in the theaters when it got re-released. I was on a cruise, so it was only
Disney.
Yeah. So the 50th, they just released it.
Yeah, I know. They showed it on television
right around Labor Day.
Yeah.
And that's one I've never seen on the big screen, and it haunts me.
It's funny you mentioned that because my 5th movie is also great on the big screen, unbelievable on the big screen. Saving Private Ryan. The first scene, because I saw it in the movies early on when it came out, and it was jarring. It was loud. Like it felt like you were in that battle. Like, it was loud. It was jarring. I mean, the cast is incredible of that movie. You got Tom Hanks. You've got Matthew Damon. Giovanni Ribisi.
Vin Diesel's in that movie.
Vin Diesel is in that movie. I'm forgetting. Tom Sizemore is in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Ted Danson is in that movie. He is
small role, but yeah.
I mean,
that opening scene
Matt Damon is incredible in that movie.
Is made all by the handheld shot.
Yes,
the fact that it's handheld and makes you feel like you're there on Omaha Beach. It was like nothing that's ever been on screen before.
And of course that's Spielberg, and that won't be the last time we hear from Steven Spielberg on this list for me.
It's still one of the most shocking scenes. Just like the idea, like my first thought was watching that is like that really happened.
It really
Can
happened.
you imagine being
like
hearing the bullets go off?
I'm being serious.
Like, I'm gonna be the first one on that beach.
Watching the movie in the theater was like a lot for the senses. You could only imagine what it was like to have been there that day.
Made me have a greater appreciation for my two grandfathers who both were World War II vets. So yeah,
as it should.
Yeah,
as it should. All right, John, let's continue along here. We're getting exciting here. Number 4.
Number 4, I have a Star Wars installment, the best of them, and probably the best sequel that there's ever been to anything in cinema, and that's The Empire Strikes Back.
All right, I can't really speak of that. I've never seen that movie. I have no interest in that movie.
How is that possible?
It doesn't interest me. I saw Star Wars, the original Star Wars.
So should I not spoil it for you?
No, you can spoil it.
What Vader says to Luke?
He's his father.
He is his father.
Yeah, that I know. I am your father.
That is revealed.
You know how many times John's had to say that?
Yeah,
25 kids.
A lot. Is that why it checks in at number 4?
Yeah,
because
it's close to home.
So there you go. All right. So I'm going to go in a little different vein here. He goes, what'd you go? Empire Strikes Back?
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I'm going to go, and this was hard for him to make. It was hard to watch. It's an unbelievable movie, Schindler's List. It was kind of a lifelong passion project that Steven Spielberg had always wanted to make, and finally he said he thought he was ready to make it. He did, and it was almost the perfect movie.
I would never argue the greatness of that movie. The only thing I would argue is the rewatchability of that movie.
How so?
It's not a movie that I ever think to myself like, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to sit down.
Well,
on the couch and watch Schindler's List.
because the topic is so morbid.
But so is Life is Beautiful. So is Saving Private Ryan. So
yeah, but that feels like it goes to a higher level.
By the way,
it really,
a lot of World War II representation in your list.
I think World War II is an important. I think it's the best war that they've documented on film as far as making movies, and I think these are some great movies. And you say that it's not, but there is a positive undertone to that movie with Oscar Schindler and saving so many lives, and then at the end with all the Jews that were saved, and they walk up in Israel and they, discuss him and place the rock on his grave. So there is that underlying positivity, even in an awful morbid movie.
And it was Liam Neeson's breakout role.
Yes.
No one really knew who he was prior to that movie. So, at number 3, I have probably the one that is closest to my heart, and that is Jurassic Park. Now,
our lists are very different.
Now, hold on.
Very
Park,
different.
No one can deny the original Jurassic Park is a great movie. Most people are not going to have it in their top 5. I get that. I love dinosaurs. I was 11 when that movie came out. The way my father described that movie to me, he said, you want to go to the movies tonight? I was like, sure. I was like, what do we say? Well, there's a movie about an amusement park of dinosaurs that comes to life or something like that. I was like, all right, it sounds silly, but let's go see it.
How old are you?
And then when I saw it,
How old
I was
are you?
11.
11.
When I
See what
saw
Doug
it,
has done for you? And you locked this guy in the basement.
I thought it was basically, you know the premise of Night of the Museum?
Yeah.
I thought that's what I was going to go see, basically Dumbo-ish plastic
So
dinosaurs.
how far into watching Jurassic Park were you like, oh?
Well, I'd say the opening scene when a raptor killed someone. I
So
was like,
they had you right away.
I was like, this is unbelievable. And then to see the brachiosaur 17 minutes into the film, just right
Is
there.
it not a brachiosaurus? It's a brachiosaur?
Well, I guess singular maybe. I don't know. When you're as close to them as me, we just gonna.
You do love the dinosaur, right?
I love it.
How often do you go to the Museum of Natural History?
I want to go more.
Let's go right after the show. Let's make our way up there.
Won't let me bring the little kids yet.
Why?
I don't know. It's a whole battle at home.
Well, I'm going to go a little off the board, a little different than Jurassic Park here. My number 3 movie all time is The Second Godfather. It's it's almost the perfect film. I mean,
second best sequel of all time, next to Empire Strikes Back.
Fair. I mean, I know that you see it a little differently than I do, but I mean, what a film. The star power in that. Now, I think 1 may be better. We'll find out in my next couple. But the thing about 2 that's so good is, you saw the full change of Michael. He went 1, he was very kind of benign. And at the end of 1, it changed, and the door closing. 2, he was evil, and the relationship with his wife was broken, and just an insanely good movie.
It is a very good movie.
And even if you still watch it today, it's still a great movie. You talk about rewatchability, it's got it at the highest level.
I agree. Godfather 2 doesn't crack my top 25. It's actually at number 26. I know you're not going to like that. However, as we move to number 2, the original Godfather is my number 2 movie at all time.
Okay.
And I would even call it 1A because it's hard for me to distinguish between 1 and 2, but I would put it at 2 for the purposes of ranking. Godfather, Marlon Brando. I don't know if there's been a better performance on screen than what he gave as Vito Corleone.
Was incredible. Absolutely incredible. And the whole thing with the cheeks being expanded out, that was all his just in audition. That was not the plan to do that.
Cotton swabs or whatever in his cheeks.
Amazing.
What have I ever done to make you treat me so disrespectfully?
So good. The 5 families. What I love about that movie is the closeness of the Corleone family. Because I know you don't consider it to be like a family movie, but the dynamics are with Fredo and with Michael, right? It was an amazing. I mean, when they kill McCluskey, it was the gun in the back of the toilet. It's an incredible film.
Do you know who was?
My boy.
Do you know who was up for the role of Michael before it went to Pacino? And it would have changed.
James Caan.
No, someone that looks a little like Pacino. I'm surprised you don't know.
Wait, no, it was
not
in the
De
offer.
Niro, is it?
Dustin Hoffman.
Oh,
that would have changed the film.
Well, didn't they want James Caan to be a different?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Hoffman was fresh off the success of The Graduate, so
That
he
would've
was
been
well
terrible.
thought of.
1967, The Graduate. Yes.
Not 69.
I think 67.
That wouldn't have been good.
It would have definitely been different.
It would have been different.
It
But
launched
here's the thing.
Pacino's career.
Had they done that and you never knew, you wouldn't know to be upset by that, right? Because Al Pacino was nothing. No, they didn't want him in the movie.
Yeah.
He was a nothing actor.
You're out, Tom.
And it launched his career.
I mean, Robert Duvall in that movie, too. Incredible. Yeah. All right, so that was 2 for you?
That was number 2, yes.
All right, 2 for me. I love this movie. I think it's almost the perfect movie. The acting is great. The premise is great. You have a happy ending to this movie. Shawshank Redemption. It is.
That's a good movie.
A wonderful.
Carlin gives it a thumbs up.
Yeah. Well, if I get Carlin's approval, I know that I'm winning here.
Shawshank is universally accepted as one of the greatest films of all time. If you look at like IMDb, it's usually got one of the highest rankings.
Wonderful.
I think I had it like 18 or wherever.
I'm telling you, these walls are funny.
It's a great movie. I just happen to like a lot of movies, and some of them were personal taste, but you can't go wrong. Shawshank is awesome. That movie is fantastic.
And it's another one that stands the test of time.
Yeah. So at number 1, I know this is probably not going to be popular among, people of this generation, but I think the best movie ever made was Casablanca. I know it was made over 80 years ago now. But if you've ever seen it, I think it is the best movie ever made. I think it's what really launched like cinema to become what it became.
So do you look at it as the great movie because of what it launched, or do you look at it as a great movie because it stand alone, it's a great movie?
So over the summer, I watched it again. I was like, do I need to rework my rankings at all? So I like to always watch movies to see if they need to go up or down. And I was like, Casablanca's been at 1 for a long time. Is it still stand the test of time 80 years later?
He portrayed Humphrey Bogart in Casablanca.
That's true. Anyway, and I watched it. I was like, this movie's great.
It stands the test of time for you.
I think I grabbed Burger King and decided I was by myself one day. I was just like, I'm going to watch Casablanca.
Where do you have It Happened One Night? You have that near?
No, I don't have that in the top.
The Maltese
100.
Falcon.
I don't like the Maltese Falcon. I'm not a Humphrey Bogart guy.
Okay.
But Casablanca was a perfect film in my
All right.
eyes.
So our top 5, very different. I'm going to go to the original. It's perfect. And it's Godfather. It is sensational.
I like that.
From beginning to end. It's a long movie. Never once while watching that movie do you think to yourself, ugh, I can't wait for this to end. It has character development. It has violence. It has family. It has everything. It is probably the perfect movie. And that is number 1.
And you have a great list of movies. I know we kind of mocked you and like not putting together the list, but your list of top 25 movies is very strong. There's probably only 2 that I would say like, does that belong in there?
So you're impressed with this list?
Yeah, it's a good list of movies, and all basically are ones that I hold in high regard as well. Can I share one anecdote about I meant to share yesterday about the number 6 movie on my list, which is Psycho? Did you know that before Psycho, and I only just found this out somewhat recently, that movies didn't have start times? They just were constantly running in the theaters.
Did not know that.
And it wasn't until Hitchcock, because of the kind of twist in that movie. I won't give it away. I know you don't like when I give away plot details. The twist.
Well, I mean, the movie's like 70 years old. I think that would be the time.
Hitchcock didn't want it ruined, so he wanted start times for the movies. And once the movie started, the theater doors were locked, which I think would be a fire issue today.
I can't imagine. That sounds like Inglourious Basterds. Is what that sounds like.
But you couldn't enter once the movie started, and that is what launched start times.
I like
Much
that.
like Temple of Doom kind of launched PG-13 movies. That and I think there was another Swayze movie, but Psycho launched start times for movies. So we can thank Hitchcock for being able to be like, oh, I'm going to go see the 11.
Just one more cinephile fact for you. The famous scene in the shower.
Yeah.
What? What's the matter with
Save
you?
that for me.
when he murdered her in the shower.
Oh boy, yeah.
No.
During
Do you know what they used as the blood?
I believe it was chocolate syrup.
See? He's good.
Nice.
Black and white movie. You know, black and white movies were not a thing really in 1960. We had adopted color long before that.
That movie in color would be terrible.
But Hitchcock thought that the movie would be too brutal in color, so he opted for black and white. So
interesting.
Yeah.
You learn a lot here, Rick.
Well,
that's right. Very informative. So there you go. You got your list.
It's a big time list.
And
I would say I prefer your list over John's list.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because it's a better list.
Oh, listen, the thing I like about John's list is he actually put Jurassic Park is as high as it is because it has a personal connection to him.
Right.
Right. Him and his dad going to the movie. He loves dinosaurs. He wanted to be a paleontologist.
I understand.
I'm surprised you didn't have more of that in yours.
What, more like I remember this fondly movie?
Well, like if there was like 1 or 2 in there.
I was actually, you guys are going to laugh at me. I was thinking about putting in The Princess Bride. I think it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Great movie.
And then I was like, I'm not going to.
That's one of those sort of cult favorites. I'd be curious from the audience to know, like, what is the highest ranking movie that neither one of us had? Because I think a lot of people would be upset we have no Lord of the Rings representation.
That's not me, though. I have no
either.
interest in that. I know that they're very popular, well-done movies, but Peter Jackson, right? But it's just, that's not for me. I have no interest in that. I will never watch that. That's a good movie, Revenge of the Nerds. Great movie.
Not a comedy fan.
What?
On Twitter, I'm going to reveal by genre my top 3, so keep a lookout for that.
Oh, and we will. That, of course, is the great John Winthrop. Let's come back, put a bow on today's episode, see if anybody wants to get involved in the Ravens and the Dolphins. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
You ever wake up with a sore throat, feeling a little off, and you know you're getting sick? Well, getting sick and going on the IL isn't an option, especially for me when I'm traveling for work. You can try to see a doctor, well, good luck there, or go sit for hours in an urgent care. Nope. That's why you need a medical emergency kit. This isn't some cheap first aid kit, okay? Your medical emergency kit comes packed with doctor-prescribed meds. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right there in your home. If you're coming down with the flu, bam, here's your Z-Pack. You've got gastrointestinal issues, here's your Bactrim. From Z-Pack to ivermectin, amoxicillin, and doxycycline to treat strep, pneumonia, sinus infections, UTIs, COVID, and more. It's all right there in your kit. Just match your symptoms to the guide or talk with their telehealth doc. No doctor waiting rooms, no pharmacy lines. Order online in minutes and get $50 off with code SPORTS at urgentcarekit.com/sports. Get yours now at urgentcarekit.com/sports, promo code SPORTS.
Every aspect of your business will operate better and faster with artificial intelligence. AI is a race, and companies that act first will win. Thrive Managed AI is your advantage over all your competitors. Thrive partners with you on a smart, secure AI strategy for your business. Then they deploy and manage it for you. Be first and win the race with Thrive Managed AI. Start with a complimentary strategy consultation at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, the NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN.
Shop new fall offers at Bay Ridge Mazda. Lease a 2025 Mazda CX-30S for as low as $199 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. Or the 2025 Mazda CX-5S for as low as $229 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. Plus, enjoy 1 year of complimentary Bay Ridge Plus benefits like ding and dent coverage, key replacement, windshield protection, and roadside assistance. Visit them in Brooklyn or online at BayRidgeMazda.com. Bay Ridge Mazda, where confidence comes standard. See dealer for details.
Harry Douglas here. Look, being a man doesn't mean skipping self-care. Manscaped makes it easy to feel confident, clean, and ready for anything. Whether you're at work, hitting the gym, traveling for business, or heading for a night out. The Lawnmower Trimmer gives you precision, the Beard Hedger keeps your look tight, and their grooming essentials smell incredible. Manscaped's tools are built to perform, helping you stay sharp, smooth, and feeling your best every single day. Because real confidence starts with a clean cut and the right gear. Get all the Manscaped products you need right now at your local Target.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope. It's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. The Islanders visit the Hurricanes tonight, 7:30. 9 o'clock Rangers in Edmonton. 10 o'clock Devils in San Jose to take on the Sharks. And, of course, you have a Thursday night football game, Ravens at Dolphins. And that's game time, and that's brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. We have a new member of the DNR family. Let's bring in Patty from Schenectady and find out what's happening. Good morning, Patty.
Good morning, gentlemen. I'll keep it quick, but I wanted to share with you guys as a family-type unit that we welcomed our second baby girl yesterday. So,
congratulations.
Congratulations is right.
Baby, so good things.
Lots of skin to skin, Patty.
Yeah. He's got lots of skin.
I get it.
That's nice.
Good heat going there. A lot of heat going there, Rick. You know the deal.
Congratulations, man. Mom, baby, everybody healthy,
Thanks,
happy?
Yep. Everybody's happy and healthy.
Is there a chance you bring your new addition to the big Mets event we have in May?
There's a chance that the first edition is now old enough that she comes. We'll see on the second edition.
All right.
So.
But the way Dad acts at that.
Yeah,
she
doesn't need to see that.
The best idea. No. Patty, congratulations, man.
Exactly.
We're thrilled for
We
you.
want the full Patty
Have a great
experience.
rest of your day. Appreciate
All
you.
right. There you go. That's Patty in Schenectady. Good for him.
Couldn't
Happy.
help yourself there with a lot of skin comment, huh?
No. It was it's like Karch Karai. Like it was set for me. I had no choice but to hit it home.
I put it right at the rim. All you had to do was just stuff it.
Who am I to not do that? If I don't
You
do
can't
it,
turn
now,
your back on that.
Right. I have to. I absolutely have to. You know, the famous singing in the shower.
Sounds like when you're thinking about Ray in the shower. Remember that one time, that famous scene?
That's not the only time I've thought about Ray in the shower.
Yeah, I think we have a couple of drops about that.
All right. Anybody want this game tonight? Nope. Raymond?
I'm so tempted, but I can't
Take
do
it.
I can't
If
do
you were
it.
going to, it would be?
It would be Baltimore.
Okay. RJ?
I'm out.
All right. Everyone's out. RJ Survivor, nothing?
Not yet.
Okay. Raymond?
Hi.
How you doing?
Fantastic.
That's great. You look so well rested today.
I got shot out of a cannon. today.
Indy's up to
Fantastic.
3.5 now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, boy.
3 stars?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
Talking about stuff in the movie theaters, and, well...
You know what they should make socially acceptable? If you just took your big thing and it turned into like a self-urinal. The big jug of soda that they give you.
Oh.
You finish the soda, now you're like, hey, now I can relieve myself in that.
Yeah, Rick was like the rest of us.
Take your big thing. I'm saying, well, now what do I do with my big thing?
That's what I thought we were
Yeah,
going.
take the old Biggie out. What do I do with him?
Number 2.
A lot of steamrolling action going on today.
By the way, you're listening to DNR, DiPietro Rothenberg.
Look at Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, my God.
Look at Aaron Rodgers now. I can't help that my brain goes straight from my brain to my mouth.
Apologize to me.
Sorry.
Okay.
You're not alone. You're not alone, Rick.
I got one.
Okay.
Stuff you missed. Oh, this is not stuff you missed.
We're
though,
not
is
in
it?
stuff you missed yet.
It's not really an
you
observation. All right, you know, I'm going to save this for later.
Okay.
You missed the segment, is what happened.
Yeah, he did. And RJ was a little thrown off in Sim.
Pitching matchup for Game 6 of the World Series. It'll be Kevin Gausman.
Why are you talking so slow?
Yeah, what happened?
You sound,
I'm trying to figure out what
what is going on?
That sounds way worse when you hear it back.
I'll tell you what. Rick saw his opportunity, and he crashed through it like the Kool-Aid man through a wall.
I got some football news. Anyone interested?
Oh, do you
Yeah,
now?
sure.
As you get your thoughts together, Aiden Hutchinson, 4-year, $180 million extension.
It happened
Happened yesterday.
2 days ago.
I just saw it again.
Just saw it again.
Breaking news, we landed on the moon.
RJ stroked out. I was trying to save him.
I just saw it.
Number 1.
Oh, we're big on clock integrity and playing the appropriate sound.
So can we, the Dexter Lawrence whole thing, can we do that? For a
Yeah,
minute?
let's just keep playing more Dexter Lawrence sound, please.
All right, let's not.
All of a
What do you-
sudden,
what
now
do
you're
you-
hell bent on playing
what do
sound.
you listen?
Yeah, listen, it's important to play the sound and break on time.
We only have 90 seconds left in this segment. We have to break right on time.
And now we get to the end of the segment, and
Let's play another.
No, forget
No,
it now.
stop, please. Don't be a baby.
Now it all goes to hell.
Oh.
Now we blow right through the break. I don't want John Cohen being like, what break is this? With confusion.
Okay, fine, let's go to break.
Let's go. Get the break.
No, I don't want to break. Don't tell me what to do. I break when I want to break.
Hmm.
I won't be pressured into breaks. You're not the Don.
Shutting my microphone off.
Fine. You know what I've decided to do right now? Go to break.
And I've decided to end the show. Great job, boys.
Good decision. It's Rule 76.
No excuse, blanket champion is DiPietro Rothenberg. And
Everybody.
right here at ESPN New York and on YouTube.
You know, the famous singing in the shower.